Jeffy, are you ready to go trick-or-treating?
Jeffy, what's your costume supposed to be?
I think I'm the stuff that comes out of your wiener when you play with it too much.
Jeffy, stop it. You're a ghost.
Boobies!
Oh, I thought you were a marshmallow.
No, I'm definitely jizz.
Jeffy, stop it. You're a ghost. Stop saying that.
Well, I'm the Tooth Fairy.
I knew it!
No, she's not the real Tooth Fairy. She's dressed like the Tooth Fairy.
No, she's the Tooth Fairy, and you're the Easter Bunny. And Santa Claus.
No, I'm Reese's.
Racist?
No, I'm Reese's, like the candy. And if you eat too much of me, you lose your teeth, and then she comes and gets you.
I'm the C word that you said.
Jeffy, knock it off. Stop saying that. Just tell people you're like a happy little tooth.
Okay, but I'm not. I'm definitely splooged.
Jeffy, see if you say that again, we're not going trick-or-treating.
Okay, I'll stop.
All right, let's go trick-or-treating, guys. So, guys, you ready to go trick-or-treating?
Yeah, dude!
Wait, Cody, what are you and Ken supposed to be?
Well, obviously, I'm a pencil and Ken is paper, because I put my graphite all over him. Like I rub my tip on him, because it looks like a dong. We thought that'd be cute.
I'm a cow.
Nice cow costume, Penelope.
Thanks.
Okay, I guess me and Ken will just go fuck ourselves.
Joseph, what are you supposed to be?
See, the costume said a happy feet, so I was expecting 10 toes on that motherfucker, but nope. Guess what I am? A penguin.
Well, you haven't seen the movie Happy Feet, Joseph?
No, it's about feet.
Well, it's about penguins.
See, that's what I'm talking about. The false advertisement. Happy feet. I'm expecting Margot Robbie's feet to be on that bitch.
Yeah, I guess that would make a lot more sense. I mean, I don't know why they called the movie Happy Feet. Like, penguins don't even have feet, they have flippers.
Right. Call it Happy Flippers.
Yeah. So, guys, what do you think I'm supposed to be?
Are you Donald Trump?
I am Donald Trump. How'd you know?
From the hair and the ear?
Yeah, build the wall.
Yeah, that's his logo.
Yeah, Kamala Harris is for they, them. Trump is for the working class.
Junior, are you just repeating stuff you heard in the commercials?
Apparently, yeah. I mean, he approved that message, so that's true.
Yeah, he did say I approve this message.
Wait a minute, Penelope. You didn't tell me you were dressing up as Cody's mom for Halloween.
Yep, there it is. I thought you forgot for a second.
You would think I would forget your mom's a big, fat, ugly cow.
Woo, roast that ass.
And that's something Donald Trump would say.
Yeah, he very well might do.
He doesn't like women, I think.
No, it's
Something
true.
Something about grabbing pussy. Guys, let's go trick-or-treating.
Yay!
All right, Jeffy, knock on the door and say trick-or-treat.
Hi-ya!
Say it, Jeffy. Sorry, he's shy. Jeffy, say it.
Trick or treat, smell my dick, give me something sweet to lick.
Jeffy!
Wow, that's a new one. I've never heard that one before.
He meant trick-or-treat. Are you supposed to be the karate kid?
No, I'm actually Tom Brady's ex-wife's jiu-jitsu instructor that got her pregnant.
And I'm Giselle. I'm Tom Brady's ex-wife. I left him after he won 7 Super Bowls. And I hooked up with my jiu-jitsu instructor, who I paid to cream pie me.
Yep, it's true, Marvin. You know what's crazy? She's worth $400 million, and he's just some random nobody, and he gets to cream pie. Isn't that crazy, Marvin? She paid for dick. And you know what else is crazy? That kid's gonna grow up with Tom Brady's kids, and he's gonna be like, wow, my dad's Tom Brady? No, shithead. And Marvin, get this. That means when they hired the jiu-jitsu instructor, Tom Brady had to shake that guy's hand and be like, oh, okay, you're gonna teach my wife how to be a ninja, huh? I'm gonna go out there and win Super Bowls. And meanwhile, that jiu-jitsu instructor, just cream it, Marvin. Just cream it. The luckiest man in the world. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is absolutely crazy.
What's Jeffy supposed to be?
A blown load.
Oh, yeah, that's what I did in Tom Brady's ex-wife.
Okay, well, do you have any candy for Jeffy?
Oh, yeah, let me go grab that. Hey, who likes Skittles, huh?
Me.
All right, let me just give you some of those random loose Skittles for you. But not too many, because I like Skittles, too.
So, Jeffy, what do you say?
Babu bap bap babu.
Okay, happy Halloween to you, too. Or as the jiu-jitsu instructor would say, happy Halloween pie in a rich woman.
All right, guys, it's the first house of the night, which means we're gonna get the most candy here, because Halloween just started.
Oh yeah, dude, let's stack up on some candy.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello?
Trick or treat!
Hey, Kurt! There's a bunch of devil worshippers at our front door!
I'm coming, honey, I'm coming, and I brought the Bible. What do you devil worshippers want?
Devil worshippers, we just want to trick or treat.
Yeah, we just want candy.
Yeah.
Do you kids not know that Halloween is actually Satan's birthday? And every year he celebrates it by handing out candy so he can eat your genitals?
He sure does.
I don't think that's right.
All right, Mr. Smarty Pants, we'll turn your Bible to page Peter Pumpkin Eater, chapter 5, verse 8. It says, be alert, be on watch. Your enemy, the devil, roams around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. He's talking about your dick. He wants to eat it.
I don't know if I want candy anymore, dude.
That's right, you don't want candy.
Candy leads to worse things like drugs.
That's right, you can go from candy mouth to meth mouth.
It's messed up.
It is, honey. And don't even get me started on the Three Musketeers. Don't you dare eat it. Ain't nothing straight about three men making a candy bar. It's more like the Three Musketeers.
Well, I'm gay.
Oh, you are, huh? You must have eaten one of those Three Musketeers. So get the fuck out of my face before I call the cops. You candy-eating gays.
Be gone, Satans!
What was that about, Cody?
I don't know, they're just fucking weird.
Is Halloween really Satan's birthday?
No, let's go to a different house.
Can you fix my hair? It's falling off.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, guys, this house looks huge. We're gonna give huge amounts of candy. They're gonna hand out the most candy anyone's ever seen before. The Haitians are not gonna eat this candy because it's not cats or dogs. That's a really crappy devil costume. The crappiest devil costume I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, check this out. Yes, that's right. I'm the devil dressed as the devil.
Why would you dress as yourself?
Because it's my birthday. Anybody gonna say happy birthday to the devil?
Happy birthday, the devil.
Thank you.
Trick or treat, can we have candy?
Oh, well, I only give candy to bad kids who say cuss words.
Well, shit.
Oh, there you go. You've earned a bar of soap, young man. Wash your mouth out.
Wait, that's not candy.
I can't eat a bar of soap.
Oh, sure you can. You can eat anything. Tide Pods, thumbtacks, who gives a shit?
We want real candy.
Well, I don't have any. How evil!
This is the worst deal of all deals, the worstest deal I've ever seen.
You're really committed to that character, dude.
Let's just try another house. All right, Jeffy, it's your second house, so maybe you can get some more candy.
You got a nigga in me. You got a nigga in me.
To infinity and beyond!
Oh, you're Woody and Buzz.
Yeah, I'm what my old lady gives me. God damn it.
I'm what my toy does.
Yeah, hold my hat, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Jeffy, say the thing.
Say what?
Trick or treat.
Which one?
Say trick or treat.
I know, but which one? Trick or treat?
Say it.
Oh, screw it. Trick!
Okay, so I'm assuming this is his first time trick-or-treating.
Yeah, can you just please give him some candy so we can leave?
Yeah, I can get you some candy, but what is he?
Ejaculate.
Oh, my old lady know all about that. Yeah, she has all types of stains that she got.
No, he's not that. He's a ghost.
Oh, a ghost? Oh, that's cool too.
Oh, KKK.
Wait, what the hell did you just say? I know the KKK ain't trying to get no damn candy at this black household.
No, that's not what he was saying. He's a ghost.
No, my daddy taught me because he's a racist.
Oh, we got racists at our household, Judas. Do you see this?
No, I'm a Reese's.
Nah, you a racist. I know he is a racist. He's trying to stand down on his belief. Ooh, I know it. Oh, I'm gonna beat your ass right now. I'm gonna beat you till Andy come.
Oh, wow, guys, look, a haunted house.
We should totally go in it. I bet it's huge and scary and huge. If we go in there and there's videos of me losing the election, that'd be so scary because that's not going to happen because I'm going to win. Kamala can't win it. I'm going to win it because it's going to be such a huge
Junior,
win.
fucking stop.
I was just trying to be Donald Trump.
I know.
Dude, what does Happy Feet say?
Nothing, because there's no character in the movie named Happy Feet.
What? Who's Happy Feet then?
It's just called that because the penguins dance.
What? So there's no character named Happy Feet?
No.
Bro, I am tired of this penguin propaganda. It's bullshit.
Didn't they make a sequel to it?
Yeah, but the director said he'd rather die than make a third one. He
I
did
don't
not
blame
like
him.
doing that at all.
He really said he'd rather die?
Yeah, he didn't want to make it.
He probably thought Margot Robbie should have been in the movie.
I don't think so. I think that was before she was famous.
I think they should make a Happy Feet 3, and it's just Margot Robbie's feet the whole time.
Thank you. Somebody agrees with me.
So let's go inside the haunted house. Come on, Penelope.
No, Junior, I'm scared. I don't want to go.
Be a good cow, be a good Cody's mom, and come inside.
Yeah, move that ass.
Junior, please don't make me go through here. I don't like haunted houses.
There's nothing scary. You're wrong. I've been through this a million times. Nothing can scare me. I'm Donald Trump.
Look at this. Look, there's a meteorite.
Junior, I think that's supposed to be guts and stuff.
It's not guts. It's a meteor from Mars. I was there. Wrong.
Listen, Penelope, there's literally nothing scary about this haunted house. There's nothing scary at all.
Wow,
Junior, you were right. That wasn't even scary.
Yeah, that shit was weak.
Yeah, it was for little kids, dude.
Yes, that thing was very lame. It was very Kamala Harris in there. It was very Democrats in there.
Well, we should go again.
Oh yeah, we should go again and make fun of it the whole time.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude.
No, I don't want to go back in there.
Why, Junior? Were you actually scared?
No, I was Sleepy Joe in there. I was falling asleep. I was fake ballots in there.
We heard you screaming.
Well, I was screaming to try to make Penelope scared. That's what I was screaming about.
All right, well, let's go again.
Yeah.
Wrong. I don't want to go in there. I gotta focus on the election.
Guys, I think he's actually scared.
Wrong. Okay, fine. I was scared. I'm going home.
Oh, what a baby.
Marvin, why are we at a gas station?
Because I'm gonna buy Jeffy his candy so we don't have to trick or treat anymore.
Aw, Marvin, that's no fun.
You wanna know what's also not fun? Getting beat up and being called racist for wearing a Reese's costume.
Well, Marvin, you chose your costume.
Now I know damn well I don't hear no racists in this damn gas station.
It's true. He's right there.
Oh, I guess he did not have enough. I'm gonna beat his ass again.
Oh my God, there's cameras.
Yeah, I don't give a damn about no cameras. Take that. Yeah, you got a friend of
Help!
Guys, give him back!
Cody in the middle. Cody in the middle.
Admit he's a doll, dude, and we'll give them to you.
He's not a doll. He's an action figure human man.
Well, then you're not gonna get him back.
Guys, where'd he go?
I don't know. I don't see where he went.
What if he's broken?
Well, then God has answered my prayers. I've been praying for years for that bitch to die.
Ken, are you back there? Are you up there, buddy? Ken, speak to me. Wait, Ken, no, is he in here? No, where could he be? Chef PP?
Not right now, white ass boy. I'm about to turn this bitch into Pompeii. Oh, watch this.
What are you?
Oh, Cody, I'm about to. Oh, I'm a nasty nigga. Oh, I'm a messy nigga. Look at me. This science, nigga. You ever seen science before? I'm basically Bill Nye in this bitch.
I mean, it looks like a mess to me.
Yeah, Isaac Newton made messes and shit. And look at him now. All dead, but he a scientist and shit. Man.
Okay, well, have you seen Ken?
No, why would I see Ken when I'm over here trying to make science experiments?
Okay, fine.
Damn.
Where could he be? Maybe he's behind the fridge. Ken, hold on, buddy. Are you back there? Ken, there you are. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. Well, fuck me. Well, I guess we can't really do that behind the fridge, now can we? But I'm no quitter. I'm still coming. Oh shit, it is tight. I'm almost there. Oh shit. Ken, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I have a really nice view of your gooch, though. But I can't move. Oh no. Help! Somebody help me! Help, I'm stuck behind the fridge. Help, please. Oh no, this is bad. Help!
Oh, boo! Got boo, little bitch! Oh, fuck Thomas Edison! I'm gonna turn this bitch to Hiroshima! Yeah, nobody alive after that shit.
Oh, that sounds so fucking cool.
Is Cody still looking for Ken?
I guess so, dude. Or maybe he found him and is making out with him on some Brokeback Mountain shit.
Oh, okay, let's just take Ken and throw him in the deep end of the pool to make Cody have to go swim for it.
Oh, dude, that's sick. Let's do it.
Cody, did you find Ken? We think you and Ken should go swimming.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, Josie, you sound like Patrick. Clear your throat. Oh my God, Joseph, look at this mess. When I was throwing Ken, I must have knocked over a glass of soda. We have to get out here before Chef PP notices.
Junior!
Oh, I'm sorry, Chef PP. It was all Joseph's fault. We were throwing Ken in. I threw him in the kitchen and knocked over the soda. I'm sorry.
What the hell are you talking about?
The soda.
Oh, that's just leftover Hiroshima. They ain't want to sign no treaty. You know how that shit go.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I invented, or excuse me, discovered this crazy ass chemistry experiment. Look, all you need is Mentos and a Diet Coke, and then you put them together, and then kaboom! That shit go crazy.
What, it goes kaboom?
Yes, kaboom.
Like a bomb?
Like a fucking bomb. Better. You know what? A fountain of soda. A soda fountain, if you will. I invented the fucking soda fountain. I'm a genius.
What, you invented a soda fountain?
Yeah, the self-serve soda fountain. All you gotta do is drop Mentos in that hole.
Well, I mean, I've put Mentos in Diet Coke before.
No one's ever invented this. Don't try to take my credit. I know this shit ain't allowed on any airplanes or even at any damn marathons. Boston, to be specific.
well, have you seen Cody?
Yeah, I actually did. He came here talking about some stuff, but I was busy making chemistry experiments.
Yeah, Cody does talk about stuff all the time.
All the damn time.
It just gets old. I don't even listen half the time.
I don't like that shit.
Well, anyway, can we do with this science experiment with you?
Yeah. Get some Mentos.
Help! Can you not fucking hear me? I'm just right behind the fridge. Help! Guys, help me!
You ready to end the world, nigga?
Yes, do it, Jeffy, do it.
All right, get ready. Cover your heads. Oh! Balloon! Oh, we can't stop it! Oh, goddamn, it's a Chernobyl 2.0! Oh, fuck it! Oh, no, fuck Elon Musk! Fucking Cybertruck! I'm Elon Musk 2.0, bitch! I can't be stopped!
That's so sick. I mean, what's so high? What's so high?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
We gonna get it on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah, get higher, get higher, get higher.
Do it again.
Junior, Joseph, I'm behind the fridge. Stop playing with Diet Coke and help me.
You gonna light this shit up?
What do you mean?
We about to do the whole roll.
What? The whole roll?
The whole roll, nigga.
The whole roll?
The entire roll in the damn Coke.
But what if that ends the world?
And it might.
But
we splitting atoms in this bitch. It's like atom colliding. And we on some CERN shit.
Well, no, but I don't think mankind was meant to do that.
And they wasn't, but nigga, mankind wasn't meant to fly, but we be flying every fucking day.
Oh, okay, oh, yeah, we should.
All right, let's get it, bitch.
Oh, well, hold on, but it might actually, like, destroy the Earth.
I mean, that's okay. Shit, we weren't meant to live too long.
Oh, okay, well, can we at least go get Cody? I think we should all be with our friends during the end of the world.
I feel you. The bigger the crowd, the better. Go get him.
Okay, do you know where Cody went?
I don't know where the hell he went. I'm over here creating shit.
Oh, okay, we're gonna go find Cody.
Hurry up. Goddamn.
Someone please help. I'm claustrophobic. I can't breathe in here. Somebody help me. I'm gonna die back here. Help.
Cody! Where you at, Cody?
Yeah, dude, come out the closet. We know you found Ken already. You're just making out.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna call Cody because the world's about to end and he needs to know.
I know he's gonna miss out on some cool stuff.
All right, let me call him. All right, it is ringing.
What would you do if the world was in it? Jump off a building and talk to your crush.
Now, what is that?
Oh, that's that Nino paid.
Nino paid?
Yeah, you don't know Nino?
Is he paid?
He's pretty comfortable.
Okay, Nino comfortable. Okay, it's ringing, and I also hear Cody's phone. Oh, Cody left his phone.
Damn, that boy's stupid.
Oh, wait a minute. No. Cody never leaves his phone. Cody loves his phone.
Yeah, so what is he doing?
Okay, you know what? I think we should call the cops because something's weird and like I don't know. Cody never leaves his phone. That's weird.
Yeah, you're right.
All
What
right.
did the cops ever do, though?
Yeah. What do cops do?
I know, right?
Yeah, cops. All the cops do is nothing.
And eat donuts and shit?
But if they broke in my house like a robber did, I'd call the cops. I'd be scared.
Ain't gonna lie, I'd be scared as fuck.
Yeah, I need cops.
Nervous, ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I love cops. I'm gonna call cops.
I don't know about love them, but...
Well, Ken, it looks like we're gonna die back here. Can you just do me a favor and pull your pants down so I can see it one more time?
Hey there, somebody call the cops?
Yeah, officer, our friend's missing.
Oh, well, have you tried calling him?
Yeah, his phone's right there.
Oh, well, where's the last place you saw him?
In the kitchen?
And have you checked the kitchen?
Yes, we checked the kitchen. He's not there.
Okay, I'm out of ideas.
See what I'm talking about, dude? Useless. Maybe we should go and get some donuts to get his cop powers working.
Yes, I think that's a great start.
Well, you're a cop. You don't know where people usually go missing at?
He's not stuck in a cave, is he?
Stuck in a cave.
Oh yeah, it happens more often than you'd think. Like this kid I went to high school with, stuck in a cave, Dave. Oh, he loved it.
Where he loved getting stuck in caves?
Oh yeah, let me tell you about him. So when I was in high school, there was this kid named Stuck in a Cave Dave. He was always getting stuck in caves. He loved it. Every chance he got, he would go get stuck in a cave. It wasn't about cave diving for Dave, it was about getting stuck. He really loved it when the rescue workers had to come get him unstuck with their winches and drills, and every time they would pull him out, he would run right back in and get stuck. They would have to seal off every cave with cement after they rescued him just so he wouldn't go back in. But that didn't stop Dave. He would always go find a new cave to go get stuck in. Eventually, his parents locked him in his room and grounded him, but he would just wedge himself in between the mattress headboard and the wall just to get stuck. But one day when we were in class, Dave snuck out through the classroom window. And then he went to Nutty Putty Cave and he got stuck upside down 150 feet underground in this 10-inch wide hole. He was completely stuck. Rescue workers tried saving him for hours, and they even lowered a phone to him with a rope so he could talk to his family. But he ended up playing Angry Birds with his nose, and eventually they realized saving him wasn't worth it because he would just go get stuck somewhere else. So they sealed him up in the cave while he played Angry Birds. Yeah, I like to think he died doing what he loved, getting stuck in caves. Oh, Dave. The movie Meet Dave sucked. It just reminded me of that.
Oh, you gonna go see the Freakier Friday movie?
Oh, no, I couldn't. Too freaky for me. Freakier? Freakier than the first one? No, I can't. The first one was freaky enough. This one? Oh, no. I couldn't take how freaky that is. 4 people switching bodies? I'm not gonna know what's going on. I can't keep track of all that. I don't want to have to think that much. I also don't like movies with subtitles. If I wanted to read, I'd go to a book.
Yeah.
What about our friend, nigga?
Oh yeah, what about
Oh,
Cody?
yeah, okay, so stuck in a cave, is he?
Oh no, he's not stuck in a cave.
Wait, you know that for sure?
What? Well, not no.
Okay, well, I should probably go check all the caves before we go jump into conclusions.
Well, no. I mean, I don't think he's stuck in a cave. I mean, I don't think he actually is.
How would we know unless we checked all the caves? And we got to do it right now, because he could be running out of air, so we better get started. I'll get my equipment.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before you go look at all the caves, I mean, do you want to go see the world end?
What are you talking about?
What would he do if the world was in it? Jump off a building and down your crash.
Is he rapping at me? I could tase you for that.
Oh, no, he's just saying Nemo paid.
Nemo paid? Yeah, Nemo was paid at the box office. So much so that they made a shitty sequel.
Yeah, I hated Finding Dory. Oh god, that was so fucking awful. Oh, Incredibles 2 didn't like that either. All rushed, didn't sound good. I also didn't like The Good Dinosaur. I also didn't like Turning Red. Oh god, Turning Red's so fucking awful. But I liked Elio.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, so you want to go see a science experiment?
Hell yeah!
Okay, Ken, let's play I Spy. I spy with my little eye at tight ass. Yeah, you got it in one, Ken. I'm talking about you. Okay, your turn. You spy a four-eyed freak. I guess I'm the only person it could be. Seems kind of mean, though.
All right, officers, this is the experiment.
Oh, the old Diet Coke and Mentos trick. You know, back in college, we used to do this and sit on it, so it went up our butts like reverse diarrhea. Yeah, my buddy Diet Coke and Mentos up his ass Chuck actually died doing that. He got too much air in his colon. He fucking exploded.
Oh, well, about to do the whole roll.
Wait. You can't do the whole roll. That's illegal. The world will end.
Well, it's time for this bitch to end.
I don't want the world to end. I don't want to die. But it would be sick as fuck.
Well, is there anything left in the world you haven't done?
Well, I haven't had a three-way with Emma Watson and Emma Stone at the same time. But I mean, let's be honest. I can only get one of those at best. Nah, I'm out of their league. That'll never happen. Let's end this bitch.
Oh, do it!
Yeah, it's about to get real in the field, nigga. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Oh.
I want to play with Diet Coke and Mentos.
Oh, Brandon! That's me with Emma Stone and Emma Watson at the same time! That's
the one shot.
Holy, it hit the fucking ceiling! How do you even clean that? You can't use a mop up there. You need like a palm, like a backwards mop for the ceiling instead of the floor. Wait, will you guys hear that?
Yeah, someone's asking for help.
Yeah, I hear somebody calling for help. Is it over here?
Well, I think it's over here. Oh, over there?
It sounds like it's coming from the fridge. Maybe he's inside the fridge. No fucking fuck. You gotta be kidding me. Darth Maul Coke? It's perfect because he's red and Coke is red. It has to taste like Darth Maul. What does it even taste like? I can't even imagine. I have to drink this. God, this is such a good idea. I hate when people who aren't me have good ideas. I hate when somebody has an idea and I'm not that person and that idea is good. It just pisses me off. Yoda should be on Sprite. There, I said it. Patent that. That's a Brooklyn Guy original. I came up with that. And the Lorax should be on Sunkiss because he's orange. And Big Bird should be on Mellow Yellow. Okay, those are all my good ideas. I had to drink this though. All right, I'm gonna be a Nutty Putty.
Wait, why go to the caves?
Well, because he's got to be in the caves. Where else could he be?
We hear his voice near this refrigerator.
It's probably an echo from the caves. I'm going to Nutty Putty.
Cody!
Junior, I'm stuck right here, Junior, can you hear me? Help me, Junior!
Cody, you there?
Junior, thank God. I'm stuck behind the fridge. Just move the fridge so I can get out.
Move the fridge? What the fuck you think? I'm Superman?
Just get Chef Pee-Pee and the cop and Joseph to help you. You can do it.
Cody, this fridge is heavy as shit. We're gonna need a bulldozer.
Okay, then get a fucking bulldozer. I don't care. Just get me out of here.
Okay, Cody, if you admit Ken's a doll, I'll move the fridge.
Well, he's not a doll, Junior. He's a man and an action figure and an action man and a lawyer, astronaut, doctor, scientist for the NBA.
Okay, then stay back there then.
Junior, don't you dare leave me back here. You motherfucker, come back here and help me! Well, could you at least pass me one of those Darth Maul Cokes? Thanks.
Marvin, when's the pizza getting here?
I just ordered it. It should be here any minute.
Hey, Daddy, want to hear a joke?
No.
Sure, Jeffy.
What does a gay horse eat?
What?
Hey. What was the final score to the Ethiopian basketball game?
What?
8-0.
I don't get it.
That must be the pizza. I'll go get it. Hello?
Hey there, I got you mushroom pizza. We were all out of mushrooms at the store, but I had a Ziploc bag full of them in my car, so I put those on there. It'll make your night better.
How much do I owe you?
$60.
$60 for one pizza?
Yeah, I mean, it's $10 for the pizza and then another $50 for the shrooms, because they're not cheap.
I don't want the shrooms. Take them off.
Oh, okay, how about this? How about I come in and I eat it with you and then you don't owe me anything?
Won't you lose your pizza job?
Look, I don't even like being a pizza man, okay? Come on, let's hang out, bro.
Pizza's here.
Ooh, it smells yummy.
Oh, look at all those mushrooms. You guys are gonna be tripping balls. Anyway, you guys watching the game?
I didn't know there was a game on tonight.
Yeah, man, Monday Night Football, Cowboys versus Chargers.
Well, then turn it on.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually supposed to be at that game. I wanted to get my helmet signed by C.D. Lamb. That's actually a person's name, not just an outdated video format, my favorite animal. And Brandon Cooks, which is actually not a cooking show hosted by a guy named Brandon.
I didn't know you were a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Well, I'm not, but my grandma is. Yeah, I wanted to get it signed for her. I actually had 4 tickets on my phone to go see the game, but no one wanted to go with me. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys want to come to Texas and see the game with me?
It's about to start. There's no way we're going to make it.
Oh, look, it's only a 10-hour drive, and we can make it as long as the game goes into 15 overtimes or a player dies temporarily on the field.
Come on, Marvin, let's go. Texas would be fun.
Well, you'd have to speed the whole way.
Listen, I drive like an asshole. I can do it. And I'm a cop, so no one's going to pull me over.
Okay, guys, let's go.
Wait, hold on. I don't want to go on an empty stomach, so let's eat this pizza first. Everybody grab a slice.
I'm so scared right now. I'm seeing things.
No, don't be scared, bro. That's just the shrooms, my man. Come on this journey with me.
Marvin, I want to put a baby in the microwave.
Okay, do it. Do it. I think that'll help. Wait a minute. If I keep looking to the side, I think I could look inside my head and see my brain.
Whoa, what's in there? Whoa.
Daddy, do you see this fucking monkey?
Whoa, I see it.
I'm gonna pet it.
Ah! Bro, let me see your hand. I'm a doctor. Oh, dude, your hand's fucking gone, man. It's gone. There's no hand there.
He's gone. He's gone.
Gone, bro.
Oh, wait. What is that? What is that noise?
Whoa.
Wait, are you wearing a wire?
Are you?
No, let me see you under your shirt. I don't believe you.
Is there a wire in there?
It's inside your skin. You need to cut it open.
Give me a knife. I'll cut myself open.
Wait, aren't we supposed to go somewhere?
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go to Texas.
Okay.
Texas.
Shotgun!
I want to sit up front.
Okay, everybody sobered up?
Yeah, I'm never eating mushroom pizza ever again.
Yeah, well, it's not for everybody. Okay, so I put Dallas into my car's GPS, and it says it's 692 miles away, and we'll be there at 11:53 in the morning. Now, we have to get there in an hour, so I'm gonna drive like crazy, okay? So everybody buckle up.
All right, let's go.
You know, guys, we've been driving for a while. You want to play I Spy or something?
It's dark outside.
Yeah, you're right. That was a kind of dumb idea. I spy something yellow.
The lines in the road?
Yeah. Oh no, guys, my Hyundai Sonata says it's almost out of gas.
What? Is there any gas stations nearby?
No, nowhere.
Well, where are we?
I don't know, we're in the middle of Texas.
Well, what can we do?
I don't know, hold on, let me pull over in this dirt road over here. Ooh, maybe someone in that scary house can give us gas.
What if there's a serial killer in there?
This isn't a scary movie, Marvin. Serial killers don't really exist.
Guys, I don't think this is such a good idea.
Well, everyone, please stop being chicken shits. We need gas, and there are no gas stations within 100 miles. This is our last chance to get gas so we can make it to that game. Wait, somebody check the score.
It's 7-7 in the second quarter.
Oh, shit. We really gotta hurry up if we want to get there before overtime.
How do you know it's gonna go to overtime?
It will.
I want to stay in the car.
Okay, Princess Crybaby, you can stay in the car. Marvin, Jeffy, us men can go knock on the door. Oh, Marvin, I hate to do this. I'm gonna be respectful in case they're sleeping, so I'm not gonna ring the doorbell. I'm just gonna knock quietly. Hey, we're trying to make it to the Cowboys game. Open up, I know you're in there. Oh, Marvin, I think we woke him up. Look at that bedhead. Oh, and look at the chainsaw. He must have thought we were intruders. Hey there, scary man. I'm really sorry I woke you up, but you see that Hyundai Sonata over there? Yeah, the one in stormy sea blue? Yeah, it's mine. Paid off and everything. Yeah, it's got a backup camera, it's got heated seats, the works. It's really nice. Now, I'm not looking to sell, but if you make me an offer I can't refuse, you could take it off my hands. Marvin, I don't think he wants to buy my car.
No, ask for gas.
Oh, the gas, right. So we were driving through Texas trying to make it to the Cowboys game, and judging by that American flag next to your door, I'm assuming you're familiar with America's team, but our car ran out of gas, so if you can give us just like a gallon or two, we could make it to the next creepy fucking house. Oh, Marvin, I think he wants us to follow him.
Okay.
Hey man, do you have something I can drink? I'm pretty thirsty. He does not brush his teeth. Man, I really hope he's not one of those people that gives you tap water and then he's got a fridge full of soda. Those people are assholes. Oh, what's that? Is that Hawaiian Punch? Marvin, that's a cup of blood.
Blood?
Yep, I'm just gonna put that right down. Oh, look at that. That's a human hand. Oh, Marvin, we interrupted his dinner. How rude of us. Yeah, I think we should probably be going now. Oh, no, thank you. We already ate mushrooms. We're good.
All right, Joe. No, Jeffy, you're not gonna eat a hand.
Okay, we can knock that off.
Yeah, guys, stop. We should get out of here.
I know, Marvin. I'm just trying not to piss him off because he has a face on his face. Hey, listen, I would love to eat that hand, but I actually don't like my hand cold. So could you just put that in the microwave for me? Holy fuck. That is the other hand and the whole arm. Okay, yeah, you can just put that in the microwave and we're gonna get the fuck out of here!
Run to the car!
No, he'll be expecting that. Let's go to that creepy shed over there. They might have gas. Close the door. Okay, I think we're safe. Oh, Marvin, he's crying. Now I feel bad. Should we open the door?
No, look for gasoline!
Yeah, you're right. Oh, cheer up, buddy. We'll be out in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. It's okay, buddy.
Daddy, there's more food over here.
What are you talking about? Oh my god! What the fuck?
Oh my god. No. This is not good. Guys, it's already halftime. We really need to get moving.
Well, no, look at this!
Oh, sweet Jesus. He killed his grandmother and ate her eye out with a spoon. Oh god, that is so metal. Oh, look at this leg. Oh yeah, this guy is a psychopath. He is eating good tonight. This is Applebee's for him.
Look, we have to get out of here before he eats us.
I think we're probably fine. I mean, he has enough food to feed a whole village.
No, look at this. Look, there's a bucket of bones down there. We gotta get out of here, so look for gasoline.
Yeah, we really do need to hurry up. But it is only 10 to 7, so it could still go to overtime.
Come on, look for gas.
Okay. Marvin, look, a gas can. That could get us halfway down the street.
Okay, then go put it in the car so we can leave.
It looks like he was working on this truck. Huh, I guess our boy's a mechanic. He's not as stupid as he looks. If we were having engine trouble, he could have helped us.
Oh my god, guys, hide!
Okay, Marvin, I like our hiding spot under the truck. It's awesome. It's very comfortable down here. Reminds me of being a little kid playing hide and seek. Of course, back then, if I got caught, I didn't get murdered.
Grandma!
Oh, he just realized what he did. Oh, that's sad. Oh, never mind. He thinks he's at Chili's eating baby back ribs.
Oh no, he's coming this way. Shut the fuck up, Marvin. You're the one doing all the talking.
Shut up.
He put the chainsaw down.
Oh, he's having a snack while he works on his truck.
Boom, boom!
Who the fuck gave this guy a driver's license?
Oh look, his shoes are untied. Try to tie him so that when he runs after us, he trips and falls.
Yeah, it's a great idea, Marvin. The only problem is I don't have legs. I've never had to tie shoes before. Oh, shit, he dropped his snack. Oh, thank God, Marvin. I really thought he saw us.
Oh, wait, where's he going?
Oh, looks like he's going to play his claw machine.
Cookie. Big cookie. 25. 50. Give me a big cookie.
Oh no, Marvin. He's trying to win Jeffy in the claw machine.
Fuck!
I hope he keeps losing.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got it this time. Fuck! Fuck, Grandma! Fuck! There it is. This is it. I'm going to get you, Cookie. I'm going to get you. This is it. This is it right here. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! This is rigged! This is rigged, Grandma!
How many goddamn quarters does this man have?
Get you. I'm going to get you. Those are my last 2 quarters. Fuck! Fuck! No! Fuck! I'm getting you! No! Give me a...
Wait, while he's playing the claw machine, why don't we grab his chainsaw and hit him with it?
Good idea, Marvin.
Oh, come on. I gotta have 2 more quarters somewhere. No. 2 more quarters. 1, 2. Come on. Thank you, Grandma. Give me a big cookie. I'm coming. Oh my God! I got it! Big cookie! You're mine! Yes! Come here! Fuck! Son of a whore! No! Come here! Fuck! Grandma! Fuck, Grandma! Fuck!
Okay, kill him with the chainsaw.
But Marvin, he's crying, and he just punted his dead grandmother's head like 60 yards. He could have been in the NFL.
But we have to save Jeffy.
But I don't have any more quarters.
Well, just open the door to the machine and get him out.
Oh, okay. I guess I could try that.
Grab him. Come on. I'm eating the gas can. Hurry up and pump the gas.
Drink up, Frank Sinatra. I named my car Frank Sinatra. You know, like Frank Sinatra because I drive a Hyundai Sonata and Stormy Sea Blue, heated seats, paid off.
I just want cookie. Cookie missing. Oh, someone took cookie. Fuck. Hell no.
Oh no, he's coming, run!
Now hold on, I gotta get every drop. Have you seen gas prices these days? Come on. Come on, I can hear a little bit more in there. Drink up. Oh, he's getting real close. Okay, screw this.
Drive off!
Wait, no! I have to pee. Can I use this guy's bathroom?
No!
We're getting the hell out of here. But first, oh man, guys, there's only 2 minutes left. Unless the Chargers get a field goal, there's no way it's going into overtime. But they do have the ball.
Oh, back up! Put it in reverse!
No, I thought I was gonna drive forward, right into his house. Of course I'm gonna put it in reverse. I'm not stupid. See that backup camera? I love this car so much. That's so useful.
Go!
It's doing collision detection because he's in the way.
Go!
Okay, fine. Whew, good thing we got away from that asshole. All right, now let's get to the game. Hold on, let me check the score. Oh no, guys, the game ended. The Cowboys won 20-17.
Wait, it says the game was in Los Angeles, not Dallas.
Wait, so you're telling me we drove to Texas for no fucking reason?
Yeah, that says the game was at the Chargers.
Damn it! Okay, fine, let's turn around. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that, guys. You would think I would know where the game was because I'm the one who bought the tickets, but no. Well, I mean, they play in Dallas next week if you want to see that.
No!
Okay, damn. Could have just said no thank you.
There's someone at the door. Can you get it?
It's not my house, but we could go together. That could be fun, you know, like friends. Hello? Wait, hold on. How the hell did you get here?
Vroom.
Oh, he fixed up his truck.
Do you have any quarters?
Oh, he just wants quarters. Yeah, hold on, I'll get my wallet.
Yay!
So, guys, what do you want to do tonight?
Oh, dude, turn on the TV so we can watch LeBron James.
Oh, doesn't LeBron James play with his son?
Oh, dude, pause. Yes, he plays basketball with his son. You have to say basketball.
But LeBron James is the first player to play with his son.
Why are you saying it like that? You're just repeating it. Say it right.
Okay, hey Cody, you want to watch LeBron now?
Nah, more of an Iman Shumpert kind of guy. What's old Shump doing these days?
He hasn't been in the league in years, dude.
Just out there shumping it up.
Wait, why does Ken have a tiny Cody on his arm?
Oh, well, I caught somebody on a naughty website. So now, instead of looking at other guys, he can just look at me.
He's a doll, dude. He can't get on a website.
He's not at all, Joseph!
Well, what website was he on?
Hasbro. He's looking at Mr. Potato Head ass.
Mr. Potato Head ass?
Yeah, the head, the ass, all of it. And it really upset me because I don't even know which hole he was fantasizing about. The ear holes, the arm holes, the eye holes.
Oh, well, you know, jeebing with your left hand is crazy.
Yeah, he is left-handed.
Okay, well, let's watch some LeBron.
Yes. Oh, dude, no. You turned on Dr. Finkelshits.
Okay, let me change it. I really want to watch LeBron play with his son.
Bro, stop saying that. You're going to make me hate basketball.
Wait, hold on. Let's see if it's a rerun.
Hello, I am Dr. Friedrich Finkelschitz, and today I have invented this machine to detect alien signals from outer space and determine if they are really trying to contact us. I will now input the coordinates. Beep, 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 beep. I think I'm getting a signal.
You digging in me. You digging in a nigga.
Yes, Jay! I think I have this pointed at my neighbor's house. Maybe this is better? Maybe.
December 3rd, 2024. We will kill all humans.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you speak up?
I said December 3rd, 2024. We will kill all humans.
Oh my god! That is today! Everybody run for your lives!
Oh my god!
Oh no, an alien invasion before GTA 6?
Guys, it's just a TV show. Oh my god, Ken! Please get some help!
Cody, being serious, there might be an alien invasion today!
Guys, Dr. Finkelschitz is just a TV show. I think Ken might actually be addicted.
Dude, you know you had to Google search Mr. Potato Head's ass and then put it in his hands.
But no, I'm not doing this. Ken just has a problem.
It's the news!
Breaking news in Okay, aliens have sent a video to Earth threatening to kill all humans today. The Secretary of Defense is holding a press conference, and we'll go to that now.
My fellow Americans, today we received a rather threatening message from an alien saying he was gonna come down here on Earth and open up a can of whoop-ass. Well, I got a message for you, Mr. Alien. We got a can opener, and a bigger can of whoop-ass, with even more whoop-ass in it. And it's one of those easy-to-open cans that has a little pull tab on it. But if you can't open that up with your weird little alien hands, we got a can opener, so you can open it up and eat all your whoop-ass. Because we got an all-you-can-eat whoop-ass buffet. We got a golden corral of whoop-ass. Breakfast, whoop-ass. Lunch, whoop-ass. Dinner, whoop-ass. Dessert, upside-down whoop-ass cake. And then maybe when you get done eating, you can meet our actress, E. Goldberg. We took the whoop out of her name and put it in a can of ass, and we made whoop-ass. So if you're hungry for whoop-ass, come on down here so we can feed you. And if you're not hungry for whoop-ass, don't even come down, because that's all we have to eat.
Okay, guys, I feel comfortable knowing the military has so much whoop-ass.
Heck yeah, dude. If the aliens touch down here, they're gonna have to deal with LeBron James.
Oh yeah, LeBron James stopped aliens in Space Jam 2.
Heck yeah, dude. He's a part of the space defense.
Actually, there were no aliens in Space Jam 2. It was all just an algorithm, and his name was Algae Rhythm.
Huh?
Aren't there aliens in Space Jam?
Yeah, I could have sworn it was.
Well, I've seen the first one, not the second one.
Yeah, me neither, nigga.
So there's no aliens in Space Jam 2?
No, it's all like computer stuff. Like Algae Rhythm kidnaps LeBron James's son and traps him in the Warner Brothers database.
Wait, LeBron James made a movie with his son playing with his son?
Wait, dude, stop saying it like that. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Well, no, it's actually not his son. It's an actor playing his son. They got an actor to play his wife, too. It's weird.
Why didn't LeBron James just get his actual son in the movie?
I don't know. It seems like they could have done that. Oh, yeah, and Bugs Bunny dies at the end. But
what?
Then, yeah, like, kind of. But then he shows up again later in the real world, and I don't know how the hell that works. And then Batman's there, and Rick and Morty.
This movie's trippy.
Is Rick and Morty playing basketball?
No, they don't play basketball. They just kind of, like, watch, I guess. And then, it's like everybody that Warner Brother owns the rights to shows up for the big basketball game. And he's, like, playing against other basketball players, but they're all weird. Like, there's a spider lady and a snake lady. And what is that eyebrow guy?
Anthony Davis?
Yeah, him. He's like a Birdman, and his name is The Brow. And then there's a guy who can, like, stop time, and that's a problem.
There's no way LeBron could beat all those people.
Well, he does. He does do it. It's hard, but he does it.
How? Does he have superpowers?
I mean, other than being LeBron James, no.
That's a superpower on its own.
That's a power, definitely.
Excuse me, sir?
What is it, Lieutenant Gar?
Our radar has detected a UFO entering Earth's atmosphere.
Oh, that sounds like a hungry alien. He must have seen my commercial for whoop-ass. Poor little fella must have thought we were gonna run out. But we're never gonna run out of whoop-ass. We're overstocked.
Right, so what is it you actually want to do?
Well, does that little alien fuck have Uber Eats or DoorDash?
I don't think so.
Because I personally want to deliver him a can of whoop-ass. Get a 5-star rating.
Wait, you personally?
Yeah, that's right, boy. Go fuel up a jet. Make sure you pack lots of cans of whoop-ass.
Sir, you do realize we don't actually have cans of whoop-ass.
I know that, boy. I'm talking about nukes. I'm talking about rockets. Now hurry up. I don't want that whoop-ass to get cold.
Yes, sir.
And make sure you pack you...
Oh, I guess the alien was not hungry for whoop-ass. Maybe he stopped at McDonald's first. Well, I guess that makes me the Secretary of Defense, and I don't want that to happen to me, so I think the best course of action would be for me to go home and order some Taco Bell. Yeah, chalupa.
Okay, so Algae Rhythm kidnapped LeBron James's son, but it wasn't really LeBron James.
I don't care anymore. I just want to know if Lola Bunny is hot in this one.
Not as much, but also I'm gay, so you're asking the wrong guy.
Okay, so was Space Jam 2 good?
No.
Okay, well, I think they should have made Space Bam, a football movie with Looney Tunes with Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah. And then the other team is nothing but girls. And then if they lose, they have to show their feet so Tom can lick them. Freaky ass.
There's someone at the door. Hold on, guys. Hello?
Greetings, Earthling!
The aliens from Toy Story!
Correct! Which movie?
Oh, shit. They made like 4 of those. They're making a 5th one. Toy Story 1?
Correct!
Oh, what are you guys doing here?
Emperor Zurg! He's trying to kill us and probe our asses!
Oh no, well you guys can hide in here.
Thank you! You saved our lives! We are eternally grateful!
Okay.
Who's at the door, Junior?
Wait, where's Joseph?
Oh, he went to the bathroom. He kept talking about feet, and I think he had to jeeb.
Oh, you spilled some on your shirt.
Oh, did I? God damn it, Junior! What's going on? Who are they?
It's the aliens from Toy Story.
You saved our lives! We are eternally grateful!
You saved their lives?
Well, they said they needed a place to hide, and I said they could hide here.
We will do anything to show our gratitude.
Anything?
Anything.
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 Junior, I think you should tell them to thank me personally.
But Cody, they each have one less eye than you.
Junior, what are you talking about? They have 3 eyes and I have... Oh, fuck you!
All right, freak!
What are they doing here?
Well, they said they're hiding from Emperor Zurg because he wants to probe their asses.
Well, I think I need to have a little talk with this Emperor Zurg.
Well, he's on the television right now.
Attention, puny humans! I am Emperor Zurg. You will give me those aliens, or I will probe all your asses. You have 120 seconds to decide.
Oh no!
Don't worry, aliens. We're not going to turn you into Emperor Zurg. Junior, can you help me get my pants off? I want to make it easy for Emperor Zurg.
No, Cody, we gotta turn them in. I don't want something in my ass.
Okay, more for me then.
What the hell? What are y'all talking about?
Oh, hey, Joseph. Well, these are the aliens from Toy Story 1.
You saved our lives. We are eternally grateful.
I saved their lives. They're eternally grateful. And Emperor Zurg wants to probe their asses. And until we turn them in, Emperor Zurg's gonna probe our asses.
Guys, don't worry about Emperor Zurg. That's just Buzz Lightyear from the future.
No, Cody, Lightyear sucked. Lightyear's not canon.
Yes, it is, Junior. It says right at the beginning of the movie, that's the movie Andy watched.
Oh, yeah? So Andy watched Lightyear, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So then why weren't these aliens in the Lightyear movie? Because in the Lightyear movie, there's no fucking aliens, but in Toy Story 1, there's these aliens. So why are they selling merch of aliens if they're not in the movie? Because in the TV show of Buzz Lightyear, these aliens are in the show. Doesn't make any sense. And also, why in Toy Story 1, why was there no cat? The cat that's in the Lightyear movie, I'm sure they would have made merch of that cat in the Lightyear movie. And I'm sure Andy would have wanted the cat to go with his Buzz Lightyear doll.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, no, it's so stupid. It's really dumb. And also, we should probably get Buzz Lightyear's help. Buzz Lightyear, get in here!
I am Mrs. Nesbitt.
Oh, he's not going to be any help at all. He just found out he's a toy.
Yeah, he loaded.
Yeah, like a baked potato.
I like Herbie. Fully loaded.
There's someone at the door. Hold on, guys. If it's Zurg, I won't let him in. Hello?
Hi, yeah, I just wanted to let you know I accidentally ordered Taco Bell to your house because I'm over here a lot and I forgot to change the address on the app. So I just want to let you know that so you don't think I'm stealing a package or something.
Oh, okay, what'd you order?
Oh, a chalupa. Extra sour cream, of course.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
So, you work for the military?
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh, well, there's 2 aliens on my couch upstairs.
Ah, well, I'm actually off duty right now. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of duty later after I eat this Taco Bell, in the toilet, because it makes me shit.
Oh, well, the alien said that if we don't turn them into Emperor Zurg, we're gonna get our ass probed.
Well, nobody's gonna want to probe my ass from all the duty. I'm gonna have a poopy ass.
Well, do you want to say hi to the aliens?
You know what? Yeah, I do.
So, there are the aliens.
Oh, they're Toy Story aliens. I didn't know that movie was real.
Yeah, so apparently Emperor Zurg wants us to turn them in, or he's gonna probe our asses.
Why is your shirt off?
I was promised a good time.
Puny humans, your time is up.
And there he is. Quick, everybody, run! Come on, Emperor Zurg. Give me all you got. I can take it. Shove it in. Shove it right the fuck in.
You can have the aliens.
Yeah, please take them.
Come here, those tight asses are mine.
Oh no, our tight asses.
No! It should have been me.
Okay, well, the Earth is saved, huh? So I'm just gonna go home and eat my Taco Bell.
I will lock the door behind you.
Sorry, I ordered my food to your house. I'll make sure I check the address next time.
Did you happen to order any extra chalupas?
No, I just ordered enough for me, because it's mine. I don't usually order more food for other people because it's not really my problem.
Please, humans, we're here to kill you.
But kill us? Why? We already solved the problems. Zurg just left.
Well, if you give us our alien kids back, hold on, get your feet out your mouth. If you give us our alien kids back, we won't kill you.
Oh, those were your kids? Well, look, we don't have them. Zurg already took them.
What? Where's Zurg? Where'd he go?
I don't know. Fucking space. Wherever planet he lives. I don't know. I just want to go home and eat my Taco Bell.
What you order?
A chalupa with extra sour cream, of course.
Get that!
Hey, my chalupa!
We'll see you next year. Come on, Mo.
Next year? What do you mean next year? What does he mean next year? Is he coming back next year? What? But my chalupa! God damn it, now I gotta wait till tomorrow to get another one. I don't want it tomorrow, I want it now. It's just been a whole day. I wish he'd killed me.
You would have rather died than getting your chalupa stolen?
Yes, actually, I would. I want to be dead.
You want to be dead?
I want to be dead because I don't have a chalupa. If I had a chalupa, I'd want to be alive, which I don't because I don't have a chalupa.
Are they that good?
They're that good, yes!
I drew you as a balloon.
Wow, Jeffy, that's so good. We should put that on the refrigerator.
refrigerator.
No, we're not putting that in the refrigerator. Jeffy, that's a dumb drawing. I'm not a balloon, and I can never be a balloon.
Well, I was just trying to be creative.
I'm not a balloon, Jeffy.
Marvin, stop being so mean to Jeffy.
It's okay, Mommy. I'm just gonna try my hardest not to cry.
Go to your room, Jeffy.
Marvin, how could you be so mean to him?
I'm not a balloon. Listen, I'm just gonna calm down. Let's just turn on the news to distract me.
Breaking news, okay? I'm here on scene with Super D, a hero who's just saved a woman from the burning building behind me. So tell me, Super D, how did you do it?
Well, I was on a Tinder date with this girl, and she wasn't really feeling me. So when she wasn't looking, I used my laser eyes to set her house on fire. So then I saved her from the fire, and now she's way into me, and she thinks I'm a hero.
A truly amazing hero. So tell me, why did you save the woman's life?
Well, I thought if I saved her life, she'd be eternally grateful for me and want to bang me, and honestly, I think it's gonna work.
Incredible. The world needs more heroes like you.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I gotta go reap the benefits of this.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, wow, Super D saved that girl. You know, we haven't heard from Super D in a while.
And let's hope we never do.
What's your problem, Marvin?
I'm just tired of hearing about your ex-boyfriends all the time. Like, imagine you had to hear about my ex-girlfriends all the time. What, you don't believe I have ex-girlfriends? Because I do.
Okay, Marvin.
And they're super hot.
Yeah, I bet, Marvin.
With big boobies.
Yeah, the biggest boobie.
And they're super hot and freaks.
Yeah, I bet they were, especially with that hairline.
I'm missing my hair because how freaky they were. They would pull my hair.
Yeah, freaky.
Yeah, so I settled down with you. I have like 30 ex-girlfriends that are hot.
30?
They are hot, super hot, hotter than you.
Okay, Marvin. Well, if that were true, then you wouldn't be so worried about my ex-boyfriends.
I'm not worried about your ex-boyfriends. I'm worried about you seeing my ex-girlfriends because they're so hot.
Right, Marvin.
Oh, look, there's someone at the door. It's probably one of my girlfriends.
Oh, you better go get the door then.
Don't be mad when I answer it and she's naked.
My stomach hurts.
Hello?
Hey there. Is Rose here?
Super D, super big D, what are you doing here?
Rose is in danger.
We have to save her.
What kind of danger?
We don't have time to explain. Is she here?
Yeah, where is Rose?
She's not here. She just went to the store, I think.
Oh, let me use my super smell to see if she's in the vicinity. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's here. I'll never forget that smell. She's upstairs.
Let's go get her.
Oh, Marvin, who was at the door? Let me guess, one of your ex-girlfriends.
No, it was two of your ex-boyfriends.
What?
Hey, Rose.
What's up, sexy?
Super D, Super Big D, what are you guys doing here?
You're in danger.
And we came to save you.
What, from whom?
From him.
Hey, Rose.
Super huge, long-lasting, big girthy D, what are you doing here?
Who is that?
That's Sam. He's one of my ex-boyfriends after Super D and Super Big D left me.
Why is he dressed like a Ninja Turtle and why is his tail on the front of his costume?
What tail?
It's a tail. Put it away.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know little man was so insecure.
Why don't you just call him Sam? Why'd you call him super long-lasting, Super D, whatever?
Well, the first night that we met, she came over to my place, and then the next morning, she just called me super huge, long-lasting, big girthy D, and it's true.
Can you please just take this gun and shoot me in the head?
Okay, bro.
Marvin, come on. We were only together once, and the next morning I had to go to the hospital.
Pull the trigger!
I'm trying, bro. There's no bullets in there. See, there's no clip, but I'll keep trying. I really want to help.
I'm gonna go find bullets.
Marvin, get back here. Cut that out.
What are they even doing here?
He's trying to kidnap Rose.
Why are you trying to kidnap her?
Because she's the best I ever had.
Me too.
Me three.
Aw, you guys.
What, so you guys want to fight over her?
I'll lose another leg over her.
Yeah, whoever wins gets to keep her.
Wait, I do not agree to this.
Oh, you know what? I think we'll go in the other room while you guys settle this thing.
Bring it on, super huge, long-lasting, big girthy D.
Alright, just let me get ready. 1 second. Alright, I'm ready. Your funeral.
It's on my leg. Get it off. Help me.
I'm trying. Oh, it's around my neck.
Bite it.
It's choking me out.
Bite it.
All right, Rose, I think we need to have a talk.
About what, Marvin?
I think it would just be best if we just, filed for a divorce.
What?
Yeah, I'm talking just a quick divorce, no lawyers involved, just a paper that says it's over.
Marvin, calm down. I chose you. I married you, hairline and all.
I know, but now that I saw super long-lasting, whatever the hell his name is, I just now realize that's not a tail. That's something else. And I'm really mad that he sewed a part of his costume just to fit it in there.
Yeah.
Rose.
Oh, he's coming. Get in the closet.
Rose, I won. Rose, are you in here? Ugh. I'll just come back later.
I think he's gone. Let's go check on the others. Guys, what happened?
We got our asses kicked, bro.
Yeah, we were no match for his D.
It was just too big.
It was too girthy.
Come on, you guys, you could have taken him.
We tried, but our D's weren't big enough.
Yeah, we tried to combine D's and it still didn't work.
Come on, guys, you have muscles and superpowers.
Oh no, we need an army of D's.
We need a nuclear D.
Rose, please tell us, what was the best D you ever had?
Well, I married Marvin for a reason.
Oh no way!
No, there's no way this little shrimp is packing.
No, I don't believe it. He must be a grower because I can't see it.
He's super best I ever had, D.
Oh, I don't believe it. I guess we must bow down to him. We're not worthy.
It must be so big.
We're not worthy.
Yeah, that's right, it is big. I'm super best she's ever had, D, so you better listen to me. I got the biggest one.
We gotta get this man a costume.
Yeah, fast. Come on, let's get one.
And we have to assemble the Avengers of D.
Oh, yeah.
Go on, Marvin, go kick his D.
That's right, I'm gonna go kick him right in the D because I'm the best she's ever had, D. Do you really mean that?
Yes, of course, Marvin.
Okay. Oh, I heard someone at the door.
You did?
Yeah, hold on, let me go answer that. Oh man, please answer.
Hey, Marvin, what's up?
Hey buddy, I need your help. So my wife has a...
You called me buddy. We really are buddies, aren't we, Marvin? We're best buds.
Yeah, we're the bestest buddies ever. Anyway, I need your help.
We should have a secret handshake.
What?
We should have a secret handshake that only we know since we're best buddies.
Yeah, okay, we'll work on that. Anyway, I need your help.
But it can't be too long, though, because I don't have a good memory for that kind of thing. We have to keep it very simple.
Okay, we'll keep it simple. Anyway, my wife has a lot
And
of...
it has to be fast, too, because I don't want anybody else to see our secret handshake and steal it. It has to be just between us. So we should do it really fast so nobody else can pick up on it.
Okay, no one's gonna want to steal it because no one's gonna care. But listen, we'll work on that later. Listen, I need your help.
Actually,
my wife...
should I just come over right now so we can practice our secret handshake?
No, I'm very busy and that's why I need your help. See, my wife, she has a lot of ex-boyfriends that are very well endowed.
Oh, yeah, it's rough, isn't it? Us little guys, we just can't compete. You know, and I don't know, I don't even want a big one. You know, I mean, I don't need that. I bet it would be messy. And besides, my wife says the big ones hurt anyway, so she doesn't want that. So, I mean, I don't.
Yeah, I don't want a big one either. I've never said I want one of those. Anyway, I told my wife that I have a lot of hot ex-girlfriends. So do you know any hot girls that can pretend to be my ex-girlfriend?
Well, there's a girl that works at the strip club I could probably send over there.
Yeah, send her over here. And can you get her to dress like a superhero?
Oh, Marvin, you freaky bastard. Yeah, I think I can make that happen.
All right, thanks, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
Are you sure you don't want me to come over to practice our secret handshake right now?
No, I don't have time for that, but you just practice some over there.
Okay, I will start Googling handshakes we can try later.
All right, thanks, buddy. Hello?
Dun 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 dun! Super host here.
I gave her that name. It's clever, right, Marvin? Because she's a stripper?
Oh, yeah, very clever. Super ho. What are you doing here, buddy?
Well, I had to show her where you live. I don't want her to get lost.
Oh my god, who is this Superman?
That's my boy Marvin, right, Marvin? We don't have a secret handshake yet, but we will.
Yeah, we will. Anyway, I need you to pretend to be one of my ex-girlfriends, like obsessed with me. I left you. You cried about me every night. I was the best man you've ever been with.
Okay, but when do you pay me?
Oh, yeah, Marvin, I haven't paid it yet, so you're gonna have to do that. And you already owe her about $500 because she did me a favor. But it's okay because we're bros, right? Who cares? You know, just don't kiss her. Actually, you know what? Do kiss her. Who cares? My fluids are your fluids because we're best buddies. Actually, speaking of that, I had some ideas about our secret handshake. Hold out your hand, I want to show you. So we do one of these, and we do one of these, and we go like this, and then we go pow, and then we play rock, paper, scissors. And you let me win every time because you do paper and I'm gonna do scissors. And then when we're out in public, people are gonna be like, damn, that guy's really good at rock, paper, scissors. And it's gonna make me feel really good because I'm winning every time. But then you're gonna feel bad because you're losing every time. So what if we take turns winning at rock, paper, scissors? So I'll win this time and then you win next time. And then I'm not gonna wanna do it next time because I know I'm gonna lose and then we're gonna forget the handshake because we're not doing it. So how about we just actually play rock, paper, scissors for real and whoever wins, wins. But it should be the best 2 out of 3. Actually, you know what, best of 7. And we go on shoot. We don't do rock, paper, scissors. We do rock, paper, scissors, shoot. But we can't say it out loud because then somebody might hear it and they might know our secret handshake. So we have to be like, Okay, maybe we should say shoot so we know when to shoot. So we just be like, shoot. But then if we're in public and I say shoot, somebody might think that I'm actually gonna shoot somebody, so I don't think we should do that. No rock, paper, scissors. How about we don't do that? How about we do patty cake, the whole thing, baker's man and all, you know? But again, we can't say it out loud, so it's just gotta be, you know, we're gonna look like mimes fighting, but that's
okay, but buddy, listen, how about you just go back home and go back to the drawing board and come back when you have it figured out?
Yes, you're right, back to the drawing board. You know what, I was thinking maybe I could go to Walmart and pick up like a jump rope and some jacks. We're gonna have props. We're gonna have a lot of props for our handshake, Marvin, a lot of props.
Okay, yeah, a lot of props. Do whatever you want, buddy.
Ooh, a chalk. We get chalk and we do some hopscotch for our handshake. It'd be so cool. I'm so excited, Marvin. This is great.
Go figure that out. All right, listen, I need you to pretend to be my ex-girlfriend in front of my wife. Come on.
Who was at the door, Marvin?
Oh, you know, just my super hot ex-girlfriend.
Okay, yeah, right, Marvin.
No, I'm being serious. I broke up with her years ago, and now she's crawling back to me, begging for me back. She's like, Marvin, please take me back. No, look, she's right here. Her name is Super Tight, Wet, doesn't take a long time to finish, doesn't have a smell, doesn't have a bad taste. It loves Marvin V.
Oh, hi, nice to meet you.
And she's also a superhero.
Oh my god, Marvin, she can help fight super huge, long-lasting, big girthy D. Oh my god, I know him. Owie.
Okay, that's it. You can leave.
But you owe me $500.
I'm not paying for his blowy. Leave.
Marvin, she could have helped.
Baby, she wasn't a real superhero. She wasn't even my ex-girlfriend. I hired her to make you jealous. You didn't even give a shit.
Marvin, you gotta get in your costume and go.
Okay, fine. Where'd they put it? Oh, this costume is so uncomfortable.
Hey, sick costume, Marvin. Or should I call you super best she's ever had, D?
Yeah, that's so crazy. I still can't believe it.
Now, don't question the queen.
Okay, so it's just us three fighting?
Yeah, this is the Avengers of D. But I also called in Mosquito Man because I thought we needed a fourth person. Come here, Mosquito Man.
Mosquito Man? What's he doing here? He doesn't even have any powers.
Now, hold on. He might not be able to get STDs. You see, he got bit by a mosquito when he was a kid, and he got West Nile virus, and he thinks maybe that made him immune to all STDs because he's had a lot of unprotected sex, but he's never caught an STD. But he's not really sure, so every time he does have unprotected sex, he still gets really worried that he might get an STD.
I know, you've explained this before. He basically has no powers.
Yeah, but if super huge, long-lasting, big girthy D has an STD, then Mosquito Man might be able to not catch it.
Okay, that's the stupidest thing in the world. What is he really here for?
Well, he's got a cool costume.
Okay, when are we gonna start fighting?
He's here. All right, who's ready for a big serving of D feet?
All right, Avengers, assemble!
We're already assembled.
Oh, yeah. Well, in that case, go fuck him up!
Wait, me?
Yeah, Marvin, you're a leader. You're super best she's ever had, D. Go get him!
Well, she would save the best for last. Mosquito Man, you go first!
Yeah, go get him, Mosquito Man!
All right, who's next?
Mosquito Man, no!
You monster! You will pay for that!
Why don't we just all attack him at once?
Oh, yeah, good thinking, super best she's ever had, D. Let's get him!
Yeah, you go get him.
Bring it! Come on, little man, bring it! Let's see why she calls you the best she's ever had. Actually, you know what? I need to see for myself.
Oh, no.
Oh, why is it so tiny? Oh, it burns my eyes!
I did it!
Oh.
Everyone get him!
Okay, I give up, Uncle!
He gives up! We win!
Yeah! Hey, baby.
Who are you?
It's me, Marvin.
Oh, Marvin. Wow, I didn't recognize you in your costume.
Yep, and I just defeated super huge, long-lasting, big girthy D.
Wow, Marvin, I knew you could do it. And you know what? I love the costume, Marvin. It's very hot.
Yep, all your ex-boyfriends know that I'm truly packing, I guess.
Okay, Marvin, I got all the stuff we need for our secret handshake. So we're gonna play rock, paper, scissors, and then we're gonna do jump rope, and then we're gonna play bop it, and then we're gonna do hopscotch, and then we're gonna play catch with this little sticky ball thing. Marvin, I love it! Costumes! That's such a great idea! We should have secret handshake costumes, and we wear them under our clothes, so whenever we're about to do our secret handshake, we just rip our clothes off like we're Superman! Marvin, this is so cool! I love having a best buddy!
Alright, Steve, why'd you call me here today?
I'm not Steve.
Wait a minute. You're not Steve.
No, I'm not Steve. I'm a woman.
She's a woman. So, how you doing? My name's Ronald.
Yes, I know who you are, Mr. McDonald.
Good. So let me show you what I'm working with. Yeah, that's what I'm working with. No. That's what I'm working with.
That's very nice.
Thank you. You want to see it?
No, I'm okay. I would like to discuss why we're here today. So, oh, Jesus Christ, put that away!
That's real, by the way.
That's wonderful. I don't need to see it.
All right, I put it away.
Okay, thank you. Oh, my God, put it away!
That one had my butthole in it.
Oh my gosh, can we please focus?
Yeah.
Okay, so why?
Where's Steve?
Steve is sick. He couldn't come.
No, I get that. Sometimes when I can't, you know what I'm saying? I like to use my imagination. So I close my eyes and pretend I'm in a Waffle House bathroom with the door unlocked. And I'm just going crazy on it. I'm going crazy! And the thing that gets me off is that someone could walk in at any time. That is what really gets me going. Tell Steve to try that.
Okay, I will. Can we please focus?
Yes, please. I've been trying to do it the whole time. I got a date after this.
Sir, your quarter
So,
pounders.
what are you doing after this?
Okay, no, no, I'm married.
Me too. Never stop me.
Your quarter pounders.
Delicious.
They're making people sick.
Okay, if people eat too much of anything in one day, it's gonna make them sick. How many are they eating in a day? 2, 5, 17?
They just had one.
Nah, they didn't have just one. That doesn't make them sick. I have a quarter pounder every single day.
There are E. coli in your burgers.
What's E. coli?
It's a bacteria.
Okay, I got it. Doesn't take a rocket scientist. We take the quarter pounder. We take the E. coli out. We sell the quarter pounder.
We're trying to do that, but there are 70 people that are already sick and 10 who have died.
Okay, give them a refund.
What about the people that died?
Okay, give their families a refund.
I don't think that's enough.
I got it. Give them all a free large French fry. No, medium.
A free medium French fry isn't going to fix this.
Then they're greedy. And I'm sorry, how many people did you say died?
10.
10! And how many people live in the world? 8 billion? So you're telling me 10 out of 8 billion people died? That's like winning the lottery! You know what? Give them the large French fry. Give them 2.
You could lose millions. What is this? What are you doing right now?
I'm brushing off the millions. I make billions! You think I give a shit about millions in Dallas?
You might not make billions if people are going somewhere else for burgers because yours are making them sick.
You know what? I know how to fix this. Hold on.
What are you doing? What is
Record me.
What?
I said record me.
Doing what?
Just record. Hey there, America. It's your favorite sweetheart here, Ronald McDonald. And I bet you're wondering, Ronald, do your burgers have E. coli? No, they don't have E. coli. Look at this beautiful double quarter pounder with cheese and shit. Unbox that. Oh, yeah, look at that cheese. Look at the cheese, cameraman. You see it? Look at the pickle. Oh, a little bit of onion action there. And don't forget the sesame seed bun. Cameraman, come smell this. Come smell this. Smell it.
Okay.
You know what that smells like? Good. And you know what Ronald does to good America? Oh, yeah. Don't stop recording! Keep going! That's what Ronald does to good America. Eats it up.
Doctor, is he gonna be okay?
He has E. coli poisoning from eating contaminated meat.
Ronald, I told you those quarter pounders are dangerous. Is he gonna be okay, doctor?
Well, his symptoms should go away in about 3 to 5 days, but if you'll excuse me, I have to give myself a prostate exam.
Ronald, are you okay?
I feel like I'm dying.
Well, Ronald, your problems have only gotten worse. There have been 20 more cases reported of E. coli since you've been in the hospital.
Okay, give him a refund.
Ronald, we discussed this. A refund isn't enough. Also, your stock prices have dropped 5%. Burger King is beating you now.
What did you just say?
Burger King is beating you now.
Oh, hell. Oh, hell no. I'm gonna fix that.
Breaking news, okay? E. coli has been found in McDonald's quarter pounders and is causing people to get sick. Please avoid eating quarter pounders until the outbreak is resolved.
Oh my god, E. coli!
Jeffy! Don't eat that quarter pounder with cheese.
Why?
It might have E. coli.
What's E. coli?
It's a bacteria, Jeffy, and it can make you really, really sick.
Yeah, E. coli is usually found in poop.
Oh, well, I'm immune to that because sometimes I lick the toilet paper after I wipe.
Don't ever do that.
I know, that's why I said sometimes, because sometimes I forget to do it.
What? No, don't ever do it. Don't ever do that.
I know, because sometimes I forget to do it.
No. You forget to do it. No, that means you're making it a priority to do it. Don't ever do it.
Okay.
There's someone at the door. Do not eat that and don't lick toilet paper. We'll talk about that later. Hello?
Oh, God.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. It's me, Ronald McDonald.
I know who you are.
Good. Hey!
What?
Can I use your bathroom? Cause there is shit and piss in this bag. Oh God! Hold this!
Oh, I don't want to hold it. Ew!
Who's at the door, Marvin?
It was Ronald McDonald.
Really? Is he here to give us a refund on our burger?
Refund my ass! I don't give refunds!
Well, can we at least get a free medium French fry?
Ronald, why are you so sick?
Because I ate a quarter-pound of that Haiti coli, and now I'm shitting out my mouth and puking out my ass!
Oh yeah, we saw that on the news.
Well, the news is a bunch of lies! My food don't make nobody sick!
Oh, all over the carpet.
That's where I need your help.
What, my help with what?
Well, my sales are going down, and Burger King's are going up. And I need someone to get the media attention off of me and onto someone else, like Burger King. So what I need you to do is go to Burger King, buy a Whopper, eat the Whopper, get sick from it, which shouldn't be too hard. It's not even real food, it's disgusting. Go to the news, tell them you got sick from it, and then everyone's gonna come back to old Ronald.
Why don't you just eat the Whopper and get sick?
That would be a little obvious, don't you think?
Okay, but a regular Whopper is not going to make me sick.
What a bet! It's rat food! I'll rub it on the ground and throw it in the toilet and shit, and then you can eat it. You're gonna eat that shit.
I don't want to get sick.
I'll pay you $1 million!
$1 million?
Yeah, I will.
Baby, I think I have to do this. It's $1 million just to get sick for like, what, a few days?
I don't know, Marvin.
Yeah, go get a Whopper. We'll tamper with it.
Okay, I'll go get a Whopper.
Good boy.
Okay, guys. I got a Whopper with cheese.
Oh, buddy. Don't eat that. Just take a picture of it the way it is and send it to the news. I'll get my customers back, because that shit is disgusting.
Well, no, I gotta eat it. I gotta get sick.
Buddy, I can't let you eat that. It's not worth your life. You'll die if you eat that.
Well, no, I need the milk.
It looks so much better now. It actually looks edible. Bone apple titties. Now eat it.
I'm so sorry. I don't think I can eat it.
Marvin, please don't.
So you don't want $1 million?
I just don't think I can eat that for $1 million. You literally shaved your foot on it.
Okay, well, fine. I guess I'll just find someone else. Hey, kid! Wanna make $1 million?
Yeah.
Eat that shit.
Okay. Well, no, Jeffy, do not eat it. He rubbed it on the toilet. It was so disgusting.
But Daddy, it's $1 million cash!
Do whatever you want to do. It's gonna be okay, Jeffy.
I don't feel good.
Hey there, welcome to the hospital. How can I help you?
Yes, doctor, my son.
Wait, let me say it. Yes, doctor. My son took a bite from this Burger King burger that they sold just like this, and now he's dying. He's dying, doctor. Help him, please. Someone help my son that I love. Someone help. Call the news and tell them that Burger King killed my son! Cause you Burger King! Got you!
Well, Ronald. Tampering with my burgers?
Well, if it isn't the Bitch King.
You're just trying to get attention away from your E. coli, aren't you?
Actually, yeah, you kind of nailed it right on the money. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Well, doing that to my burgers is not going to get rid of your E. coli problem.
Trust me, your burger looked a lot worse before I put my seed in it.
You banged my burger?
Yeah, I did.
Wait, so you did tamper with this?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't go to the news about that, but I think they would be very interested to know that Ronald McDonald was banging hamburgers.
Listen, we can just forget this ever happened. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Well, you're still gonna give Jeffy $1 million for taking a bite of that, right?
What the fuck?
Nah.
What? Oh, wow, we just got scammed. We got duped. Where's the doctor that was here earlier?
Oh yeah, he found a lump in his prostate, so he's pretty worried about that.
Well, where were you?
Oh, I was playing Tetris in the bathroom. Yeah, I had a good run going, so I didn't want to stop.
You're attached to Burger King.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, I am. That's cool.
Clock boy, our plan to take over the world is almost in effect.
Yes, Clockman!
Now all we have to do is destroy all the clocks in the world so that only we know the time. And when people want to know the time, they will have to pay us.
And they'll have to pay me if they want to be woken up on time for work. It's genius!
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant!
But, Clockman, how
How are we going to break all the clocks in the world?
Why, with my clock-smashing hammer, of course! Alarm clock man, hand me the hammer!
Very well, Clockman!
Now, broadcast us to the world!
With pleasure!
Wow, guys, can you believe it's already almost 2025?
What?
What? Wait.
What did you say?
Can you believe it's almost already 2025?
Yeah, right, I'm taking this.
Wait.
All right, no, yeah. No,
What year is it?
2024 went by really fast.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, did anything happen this year that was even important? Like, it just seemed like nothing big happened.
Well, there was, no, this year was kind of a bust, honestly.
Yeah, so what's your guys' New Year's resolution?
Oh, I'm gonna quit drinking because apparently I need to stop.
Yeah, you can't, no dates.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What's yours, Jeffy?
Well, my New Year's resolution is that when I shit in my pants, I'm not going to scoop my ass across the ground like a dog and leave a snail trail of shit.
All right, yeah.
That's good. What about yours?
I just want to feel better.
Oh, you're sick?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
What about you, Marvin?
Mine's to not wear a tie anymore.
Yeah, I guess I really don't see the point.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's doing too much.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have a job or anything. You're just wearing a polo shirt with a clip-on tie.
Okay, I might keep wearing it.
I don't think you should.
Well, let's turn on some TV to watch the ball drop.
Yeah, let's watch Christopher Walken's Rockin' New Year's Eve.
Yeah, hit it.
Hello and welcome to Christopher Walken's Rockin' New Year's Eve. I'm your host, Christopher Walken, star of such movies as Click and Kangaroo Jack. Tonight our musical guest is me, hitting the cowbell. I'm gonna start hitting it.
Hello, people of the world! It is I, Clockman!
And I, Alarm Clock Boy!
You're all very excited for it to hit midnight so you can ring in the new year! But how will you know when midnight is when we destroy all the clocks in the world?
Do it, Clockman! Show them you're serious!
I'm not fucking around! Tell me what time it is now,
All you did was shatter the glass. We can still tell what time it is.
What?
I got this, Clockman.
Now how will you tell the time?
Well, that was only one clock. There's so many clocks in the world.
Well, I will destroy all the clocks, like this one.
Don't forget this one, Clockman.
Thank you, Alarm Clock Boy. Yes, bring me all of your clocks so I may destroy them!
And your alarm clocks, too!
We're not just gonna bring you our clocks, and we have other things that can tell time, like our phones.
And our cars.
Yeah. Well,
I guess there are a lot of devices that can tell time.
Well, attention world! Bring us all of your phones, and cars, and microwaves, and ovens,
And refrigerators, and watches. Fuck, there are so many watches. Smartwatches, Fitbits, stoves.
Ooh, gaming consoles.
Gaming consoles, TVs, really any smart device in your home. Anything with internet access, honestly.
And the sun.
And the sun. Sundials are gonna be a real problem. Clock towers.
Big Ben.
Big Ben, fuck. Somebody turn off Big Ben. Alarm Clock Boy, we may need to reevaluate our plan. Well, hold on, world, because we will be back shortly with more demands.
Oh, those guys are fucking idiots.
Marvin, do you really think they're gonna come in and break all our clocks?
There's no way they can physically go and break every single clock in the world.
No, it's gotta be like billions.
Like trillions of things that tell time.
Yeah, let's go back to watching Christopher Walken.
Damn it, Alarm Clock Boy, we just embarrassed ourselves in front of the whole world.
Well, I thought it was a good plan.
How are we going to destroy all the clocks in the world now?
What if we EMP the whole world?
Alarm Clock Boy, we don't have an EMP. We're not the military. We are high school dropouts in my mother's basement. All we have is clocks and this hammer.
Damn it! Wait. What if we go door to door and smash everyone's clocks in the world?
Yes, if Santa Claus can travel the world in one night, then so can we. Alarm Clock Boy, broadcast me to the world!
I'm Christopher Walken, and I like it when things are good, like kitty cats.
Hello again, people of the world. We have perfected our plan. Me and Alarm Clock Boy are going to travel the whole world in one night and destroy everyone's clocks!
Like Santa Claus!
Well, we'll be traveling the world like Santa Claus, not delivering presents or eating cookies. just breaking clocks. So please do not lock your doors, because you will only make it harder for us and delay the inevitable. Come, alarm clock boy, we have many clocks to break. Many clocks to break. Come on!
Oh no, Marvin, they're gonna break into our house.
What do we do?
Lock the door.
Jeffy, go lock the door.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Good thinking. I don't know how you thought of that.
All right, Jeffy, just lock the door. You can do this. No. Wait. Which one was it? Okay, like that. Maybe like that. Left, down, right, up, left, down. Okay, I think we're good. All right, the door is locked.
All right, let's enjoy our New Year's.
Look, alarm clock boy, the first house!
Our first victims!
On the count of 3, we will bust in there, break all of their clocks, and run out!
With pleasure!
1, 2, 3! Now, alarm clock boy, where are the clocks?
Oh, this one, right over here! Go on, give it a whack!
That one is done for! To the kitchen!
Look, Clockman, the microwave!
Get the time off! Get the time off!
Got it.
Good God Almighty, the stove!
Oh, God! Got it.
That does it for this house. On to the next!
Hey! What the fuck you guys doing in my house?
What's the matter? Is now a bad time?
Hank, I think they destroyed our clocks.
You can destroy my clock without the L.
Why don't you ask the babysitter?
You're probably right. Alright, there's your brand new smart refrigerator. So it's got the time on there, it's got a calendar. You can even go on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. It's basically a big ass iPad that keeps your food cold.
Dang, that's fancy as fuck. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I definitely will. Oh, YouTube? No way.
Look, alarm clock boy, our next victims. We're making good time.
And look, what you said worked. The doors are locked. Everyone's listening.
They fear us.
Those mortals.
Look, alarm clock boy, the time on the refrigerator.
And is that the weather?
It is.
Look, Clockman, this fridge even has YouTube and Facebook and Instagram.
My golly, what does this fridge not do? Suck my...
Fridge, suck Clockman's... I guess not.
What is this whiteboard?
I don't know. Look, Clockman, you can draw on it. Let's see. We'll do that.
Oh, is that a clock?
I believe so.
Oh, well, alarm clock boy, I don't want to destroy this. I want to keep it for myself. You know, destroying all of the clocks in the world is almost impossible. But if we stole all the refrigerators in the world, then only we would be able to keep things cold, and people would have to pay us to keep their food cold.
Clockman, there's something I need to tell you about this idea of yours.
What?
It's genius! Let's go!
It's help me with the fridge.
Guys, the ball is about to drop. It's 2025.
Shh, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Baby, you can't go to sleep before the ball drops in your mouth.
Marvin. All right, time to drop the ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Hello, world. You're probably wondering why your clocks aren't broken. Well, that's because we decided to move on to bigger and cooler things. Refrigerators!
And freezers!
If we steal all the refrigerators in the world, you'll have to come to us to keep your food cold.
And you'll have to come to me if you want to freeze your pizzas or your ice cream.
So you can call me Refrigerator Man.
And you can call me Freezer Boy. And this is Frozone to show you how cool I am.
So continue to leave your doors unlocked, because we're still coming by tonight to steal your refrigerators.
And freezers.
Come, Freezer Boy.
God, not these assholes again. Trying to steal all the refrigerators is impossible.
They're so heavy. Like, how would you store all of them? That's so stupid. It's so dumb. And we just missed the ball drop because they interrupted it. Happy 2025, everyone. Balls doesn't drop yet, right?
Marvin, stop
Marvin!
All right, Freezer Boy. We're back at the first house. Now to break in and steal the refrigerator.
And Freezer?
Now, Freezer Boy, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I believe their freezer is attached to the refrigerator.
You've obviously never seen a deep freezer before.
Well, if they have one of those, we'll steal that too. Now get ready. 1, 2, 3.
Quick, Freezer Boy, let's steal the refrigerator.
Hey! Fucking dickheads, breaking my clocks and trying to steal my refrigerator?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you found me another Dalmatian puppy to kill yet and use its fur for me knickknacks?
No, ma'am, but don't you think you've killed enough Dalmatians? I mean, you've literally killed 100.
And I need to kill one more. The movie is called 101 Dalmatians.
I mean, yeah, I got it, but like, I don't think anyone would know that you haven't killed 101 Dalmatians. I mean, this is a lot of fur. If the police ever came here and found out that you killed 100 Dalmatian puppies, you would be facing 100 counts of animal abuse. You would make Michael Vick look innocent.
And you've helped me do it, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but money will make you do some crazy things.
Look, are you gonna help me get the last Dalmatian or not?
I really don't want to. I mean, screw it. What's one more at this point, right?
Now go get me last Dalmatian. Go quick.
What, are you in that much of a hurry to kill one more Dalmatian puppy?
Go now, Jasper.
Alright, I mean, you're sick in the head, you know that, right?
Get out of here!
I mean, you seriously need some counselling.
Jasper, go!
Hey, Daddy.
What? What was that about?
George Bush made me do it.
Jeffy, go throw your paper airplane somewhere else.
Okay. This chicken Alfredo bussin'. Ooh, but wait right here, chicken Alfredo, cause you know me. Chef Pee Pee gotta take out his pee pee to go pee pee. You know what I'm talking about? Don't move at all, baby. Oh, sorry, chicken Alfredo. I was playing with it a little bit. You know, jiggling and stuff. Oh my God, a fire! Somebody call the fire department! It's a fire!
Relax, everybody. The fire department is here. There you go. I put out the fire. No, down, boy, down. Well, I didn't mean stop. I actually just meant lower. Does anybody have a jar of peanut butter? I'm about to act up.
Wait, what's going on in here?
I put out the fire in the kitchen.
Why was there a fire in the kitchen?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I was cooking chicken Alfredo, then I had to go to the bathroom to play with myself a little bit. Then came back in here and my chicken Alfredo's on fire.
Well, there is a piece of paper in the pan.
Oh no, Jeffy.
Wait, what the hell did Jeffy do?
He was playing with a paper airplane. I think he threw it in the pan.
Oh, damn it, Jeffy!
Well, that means I'm gonna have to give you a stern talking to. No fires in the house. That's right, boy.
Who's that?
Oh, this is Puppo, the firefighting Dalmatian. We dressed him up like a firefighter, isn't that cute? Don't you just love putting animals in people clothes? I mean, he hates it, but I think it's adorable. And the bitches love it. They're like, oh, what's his name? And I'm like, oh, what's your phone number? Maybe I can bring him by your house later and do some other things.
Why'd you hire a Dalmatian for the fire department?
Well, Dalmatians have been going endangered lately for some reason. A lot of kidnappings of Dalmatians, so we figured if we give him a job, I can keep an eye on him. Although, a firefighter's a pretty dangerous job. He's going through your pantry right now. Yeah, I think he's looking for some chocolate. He just wants to end it. Oh, good boy, Puppo! Where was that bathroom you were talking about?
What?
Never mind, we're gonna go do it in the truck.
Where am I gonna find a Dalmatian at this time of night?
Okay, Puppo, no biting this time. Let me just get the lid off this jar. Ooh.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Is that a Dalmatian?
Yep, it is.
Can I take your Dalmatian for a walk?
What? No, the fuck? Get out of here, you weirdo.
Well, I've always wanted a Dalmatian and I've never seen one before.
Well, there you go. Now you've seen one. Now get out of here.
Look, I really need to take that Dalmatian for a walk.
Look, the only way you're seeing me or my Dalmatian is if there's a fire.
Wait, so you're saying if I go and start a fire, that you and that Dalmatian will show up?
Yeah, with half a jar of peanut butter.
But that's a whole jar of peanut butter.
Exactly.
I got it. Oh man, I really hope this works.
Hello?
Good afternoon, sir. I was just wondering if I could come inside and cook dinner in your kitchen.
The fuck? No!
What's going on, Hank?
This weirdo wants to come inside and cook dinner in our house. I told him no, so handle it. I gotta go take a wicked dookie.
I'm so sorry. What was it that you wanted?
I was just wondering if I could come inside and cook.
Oh my God, I love your
your accent. Where are you from?
The UK?
Oh, well, I've always wanted to be with a European man. You can come inside the house and do whatever you want.
But isn't your husband in the bathroom?
Oh, well, he takes a long number 2, so I will be in the bedroom getting ready.
All right. All right. Let's get this party started.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm starting a fire in your kitchen, little girl.
Why are you doing that?
Because I'll have to steal a Dalmatian.
That doesn't make any sense.
You might want to step back. Oh no, fire! Someone come help.
Hey there, somebody called the fire department. This better be an emergency.
Oh no, fire! Get over here!
Wait, hey, get back here with Sucko! I mean Puppo! Swiper, no swiping!
Oh.
Swiper, no swiping!
Oh.
Swiper, no swiping!
Oh man!
Come here, Puppo. Why are you trying to steal my Dalmatian?
Because I work for Cruella de Vil! Well, a girl who thinks she's Cruella de Vil, and she's killed 100 Dalmatians, and she wants to kill one more.
Well, Jesus, that sounds like a job for when I'm a cop. Well, you're not going to steal my Dalmatian!
Oh yeah, we'll see about that!
Well, I'd like to see you try! Again! Come on, Puppo. There's some sick people in this world. Well, I gotta clean off my uniform first. Marvin, you're never gonna believe what happened. Somebody tried to kidnap my Dalmatian.
Wait, like the movie 101 Dalmatians?
Yeah, exactly like that. Somebody thinks she's Cruella de Vil and she's already killed 100 Dalmatians and now she's trying to kill my Dalmatian.
Oh no!
Well, why don't you dress up like a cop and arrest her?
Oh, good idea, Marvin. I should get a different Dalmatian to give her so she kills that one instead of my Dalmatian.
Marvin, that's a horrible idea!
That's not what I said. I said, why don't you go arrest her for killing Dalmatians?
Marvin, you sick bastard. I'm not gonna breed Dalmatians and start a puppy mill of Dalmatians just to give her to keep killing them over and over again. That's terrible.
Marvin, how could you think of something so awful?
That's not what I said. I said... Why don't you slowly torture all the Dalmatians?
Well, Marvin, I can't just dress up like a cop and arrest her. I don't have any proof. Anybody could have killed all those Dalmatians, but if I give her a Dalmatian to kill in front of me, then I could arrest her for killing a Dalmatian.
Well, why don't you just give her your Dalmatian?
I can't give her mine. Mine is specially trained to do firefighter things. There's no way I could train another dog to do that and enjoy it.
Okay, well, how are you going to find another Dalmatian?
Well, on Craigslist, of course. Looky here, Dalmatian for sale, only 35 bucks.
That's not a Dalmatian. That looks like an angry dog.
I know, but we could just paint Dalmatian spots on it and nobody would know the difference.
Okay, go get it, I guess.
Well, I was kind of hoping you guys would go get it.
Why us?
Well, because I have kind of a reputation about dogs and peanut butter, so nobody's going to sell me a dog. But they'll definitely sell one to a happy couple like you two.
Okay, what's really going on?
I don't want to play two characters in the next scene, okay? Just go!
Okay, well, can you give us the $35?
Yeah. Okay, here's 40, but bring me back the change.
I can't keep the $5 for gas money since I'm driving to get this dog?
No. No.
All right, baby, this is the house.
Hello! Welcome to Craig's house!
Oh, hi, Craig. We saw your dog on Craigslist.
Yes, isn't it hilarious? My name is Craig, and I posted on Craigslist!
Oh, I get it!
Yes!
Okay, so can we get the dog?
Yes, come on in. He's locked in the room. Okay, he's in here. There he is! There's Mr. Cuddles. You can pet him if you want to.
Does he bite?
Yeah.
Does he break the skin?
Oh, yeah.
Does he latch on and doesn't let go?
Oh, yeah, he did that to my dad.
Did it hurt him?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, does he have rabies?
Oh, yeah.
Rabies?
Yeah, but he is purebred.
Okay, baby, give him the money.
Okay, here you go.
Do you have change for 40?
No. There you go, Mr. Cuddles.
Tell me let go! Tell me let go!
Mr. Cuddles, no biting.
Dear God, make it stop!
Oh my God, I got the stupid dog you wanted, and look, his tooth came off into my leg.
Oh no! Where's the $5?
He didn't give us change.
You're gonna ruin a friendship over $5. Well, just so you know, I'm starting a tab on you. You owe me $5.
Get him up! Get him up!
Marvin, quit playing around with the dog. We gotta make him look like a Dalmatian. I'll go get the stuff. Now, does that look like a Dalmatian or what?
Wait, how did you get it to calm down?
Easy. I just hit it with the old horse tranquilizer. It should be out for about 15 minutes.
Why didn't you give him a tranquilizer before he bit me?
Well, I wasn't there, was I? No, I wasn't. But I called the guy who wants to steal my Dalmatian so I can give him this one instead.
Hello, did someone call me?
Yeah, so since you want to steal my Dalmatian, I bought you a different one, so here you go, kill this one.
Oh, wow, thank you. You made my job a lot easier.
Yeah, just take this one back to your boss and hope she doesn't want to do the sequel, 102 Dalmatians.
Yeah, let's hope not, but knowing that crazy bitch, she probably will.
Well, since this was a successful day, I'm gonna go get some peanut butter and give Puppo here a peanut butter corn dog.
All right, ma'am, here's your 101th Dalmatian.
What the bloody hell is that?
A Dalmatian?
You fucking wanker, that ain't a Dalmatian. It's a regular old mutt in a costume, isn't it?
Well, it looked like a Dalmatian to me with the spots and whatnot.
You're fired. Get out of here.
Oh, I don't care. I already got paid.
God, if you want it done right, you gotta do it yourself. What you doing? Oh, you're an ugly old thing, aren't you?
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm Kubi from SML. I do the voice of Cody and Brooklyn Guy and a whole bunch of other people. Did you know we're selling Jeffy pianos right now on SMLmerch.com? Yeah, that's right. They make Jeffy noises whenever you press the keys. Listen to that. It's fucking crazy, right? Well, if you want one, you better grab one now, because on July 31st, they disappear forever. Gone. Bye-bye. No more buying them. So you better get one now. Just thought you should know that. So you can do this. Listen to that. Listen to that, Jeffy.
Oh, Marvin, I love decorating the Christmas tree.
I'm just glad we're done. Now! Jeffy, get out of the Christmas tree. You're not a cat.
Marvin, he's just playing.
He's messing up your Christmas tree.
Marvin, did you put Christmas lights up outside?
No, I didn't think we needed to do that this year.
But Marvin, how is Santa gonna know where our house is? He won't be able to see it.
I don't think we have to worry about Santa Claus coming to our house because we have a really bad boy that lives here.
You said Santa Claus isn't coming to our house.
Look what you did.
Okay, I'll go put up Christmas lights later.
No, Marvin, you have to put them up now before everyone gets here for the Christmas Eve party tonight.
There's a Christmas Eve party tonight?
Yes.
Well, no one tells me anything.
Well, go put lights up outside.
Come on, Jeffy, you're gonna help me put up these lights. All right, Jeffy, how do the Christmas lights look?
Shitty.
Well, I didn't say I was good at putting them up, so that'll have to do. Catch me. I said catch me!
My hands don't work.
Jeffy, I hate you. Put the ladder up. Jeffy, don't you drop that ladder.
Howdy, neighbor.
What do you want, Hank?
I just want to come over and tell you that those are the shittiest Christmas lights I've ever seen on a house before.
Well, listen, my wife wanted me to put something up, and that's all we had.
Well, take a look at my house. All nice and symmetrical. Got every color of the rainbow, just about.
Yeah, your house looks nice.
Yeah, every year I win best Christmas lights on a house in the neighborhood. Got a trophy for it, too.
That's real nice.
Yeah, well, anyway, I just want to come over and tell you that I hate your fucking Christmas lights, and you could never put up Christmas lights like I do on my house.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll show him. I'll put up the best Christmas lights in the neighborhood. Jeffy, that is it. Your ass is grounded. Go inside. I'm going to call a professional Christmas lights company to put better Christmas lights up on my house.
Hey, you call a Christmas lights putting up company?
Yes, I did. I need you to put Christmas lights up on my house.
That's your house?
Yeah.
Well, there are already Christmas lights on it, so pay me.
Well, for what? I put those up.
No, I know. Pay me for wasting my time.
Well, no, I need you to put more Christmas lights up on my house.
Define more.
Will you see that house over there?
Sweet goddamn Jesus, those are the nicest Christmas lights I've ever seen! That is a perfect Christmas house. There's not too many lights, not too little. If I was Santa Claus, I would only deliver presents to that house.
Well, I want you to put better lights on my house than that one. I want you to put more lights in that house.
Better than that house? I mean, I could do it, but it's gonna cost you a pretty penny.
How much?
No, I mean like an actual pretty penny. Like a penny that's very shiny and pretty and new. Like a pretty penny.
So if I bring you a shiny, pretty penny, that's all I have to pay you?
Yeah, it's either that or $1,000.
I can find a shiny penny. Just hold on.
Okay, I'll wait in my car.
Okay, I'm Ken Schrader, and this is the last lap of the Daytona 500. Oh no, Dale Earnhardt's in front of me. I'll do anything to win. Take this, Dale Earnhardt! Oh, shit. Oh, he crashed right into the wall. Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. These cars are very safe.
Okay, I found the prettiest penny I could find.
Ooh, let me see it.
Here you go.
Okay, well, you could have just handed it to me. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that is a very pretty penny. Ooh, it's a 2023 penny. Very nice.
Yeah, it's shiny.
Yeah, this is a pretty enough penny. I'll do it for you.
Okay, I want you to go crazy on my house.
Oh, yeah, I'll go crazy on it. Just like my ex went crazy on my hog. I'm talking two-handed, double-decker, gawk 6000 sploosh gargler. That's what I would do to your house if your house had a dick. Which it doesn't, so I'm just gonna hang up a bunch of lights.
Oh, okay.
Is that one for me?
No, Jeffy.
Is that one for me?
No, Jeffy.
Is this one for me?
No, Jeffy.
Which ones are for me?
Santa brings your gifts.
I hate all of you.
Marvin, did you finish putting the Christmas lights up?
I'm still working on it.
They look like shit.
Marvin!
Look, I'm still working on it. I just came inside because I ran out of hammers, so I'm trying to grab more nails.
Oh, you're such a hardworking man.
Hey there, I just got done putting up all your Christmas lights. Man, that's hard work. But like I used to tell my ex-wife, my hands look like this so hers can look like hers. Wrapped around another man's wiener.
What?
Yeah, she cheated on me. But anyway, your lights are up.
Marvin, you said you put the lights up.
I did put the lights up. He just drove by and he's trying to take all the credit.
No, you hired me to put up all your Christmas lights. You paid me a pretty penny, too.
Marvin, we don't have that kind of money.
Wow, I didn't know you guys were in such rough shape financially.
No, I didn't pay him a lot of money. I paid him a pretty penny that I found upstairs.
Not my lucky 2023 penny.
That's the one.
For Jeffy!
It was a shiny as shit penny, too.
Okay, that's it. Everyone shut the fuck up. I'll get your penny back.
Yay!
Can I have the penny back?
Well, I mean, I could give it back, but I'm gonna tear all those lights the fuck down like I'm Godzilla.
All right, baby. Let me go look at the Christmas lights and see if it's worth that penny.
Okay, but don't look. I want it to be a surprise. So let's go out the back door and walk around the entire neighborhood backwards until I tell you to turn around.
Okay.
Okay, don't turn around yet. Don't turn around. Okay, Marvin, now you can turn around.
Oh my God! You did such an amazing job!
Yeah, that's what a pretty penny gets you.
Oh, you went crazy on it!
Yep, I'm a dirty slut.
Thank you so much. I'm definitely gonna win Best Christmas Lights of the Neighborhood this year.
Well, I hope you do. I'll see you later.
Oh my God, this is so awesome. You see that, Hank? That's what good Christmas lights look like. You can suck my chode.
What the hell? Hey, Marvin, who put your Christmas lights up so good on your house?
I did.
No way you did that good of a job putting your Christmas lights up.
I'm just that MFing good.
I'm Steve Staleberger, and it's cold as hell out here, but I don't know where my jacket is. Anyway, Marvin, I came to give you this trophy for Best Christmas Lights.
No, wait just a darn rootin' tootin' second. Look at my house.
That's nice. But Marvin, your Christmas lights are the best I've ever seen. You've got a gingerbread man, and a Merry Christmas sign, and a snowflake, etc., etc. You can keep your Christmas lights up all year if you want. They're just so gosh darn pretty.
Thank you so much for the trophy. Can you take it inside and show my wife?
Okay.
Suck my chode, Hank.
Fuck you and your chode, Marvin.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
I'm Steve Staleberger. I brought you this trophy.
Why are you in my house?
Oh, your husband told me to bring it to you.
Okay, well, thank you.
Baby, did you see the trophy?
Yeah, Marvin, this creepy old man in the collared tank top gave it to me.
Yeah, we won the Christmas lights competition and we got a trophy for it.
That's awesome, Marvin.
Yeah, I told Hank to suck my chode.
What?
All right, look, you have to go see the Christmas lights. They're amazing.
Marvin, I would love to, but I have to finish setting up for the Christmas Eve party. I'll look at them later.
But you're the one who wanted the lights.
Can I stay for the Christmas party?
Sure.
Oh, goody.
Suck my chode. I'm gonna get you back, Marvin.
Honey, you've been staring out that window for the past half hour.
Because the goddamn inbreds across the street decided to clear out Home Depot and Lowe's of all their Christmas lights, and they won the trophy for best Christmas decoration.
Hank, you don't have to win every trophy.
Yes, I do! That's all I care about!
And what about your wife and children?
I hate all of you! I'm gonna get you back, Marvin, and I'm gonna ruin your Christmas. I'm gonna call the Grinch.
I'm on it! Hello, Mr. Gingerbread Man! I wonder what these plugs do. I should pull them! Oopsie! Was that me? Shall I not?
Guess not!
Let's see what's in the pantry. Ooh! The last can of Who Hash. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, look at all these presents! No Christmas for them. You know what? I'm just gonna take the whole tree.
Marvin, have you seen our last can of Who Hash? Oh my God, Marvin, the Christmas tree's missing!
What are you screaming about?
Someone stole our Christmas tree!
Jeffy, get in here!
What?
Did you steal the Christmas tree?
Hey, where'd Christmas tree go?
Jeffy, don't screw with me. I know you took the Christmas tree.
I didn't take it!
Marvin, someone also stole our last can of Who Hash! hash!
Not the Who Hash. Everyone loves Who Hash.
Oh my god, Marvin! That's the guest for the party! You have to go distract him!
Okay, find the Who Hash.
Okay!
Hello?
Yo, 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 we here for the Christmas party.
My sweater says Happy Lamaka. It's a Hanukkah sweater even though this is a Christmas party.
Yeah, I'm ready to party, man, and get fucked up.
Yeah, I'm already blazed, man.
Ooh, donkey.
Alright, guys, everyone just calm down. The Christmas party's not ready yet, so you have to wait outside.
But it's cold as hell out here.
Yeah, we ain't waiting much longer. Come on now.
Okay, come inside, but don't go to the living room.
Oh, I can't wait for the Who Hash.
Let's fucking party, man.
Yeah, let's party. Who wants me first?
Only if you got a wife to trade now. Come on.
Wait, where's the tree, man?
Yeah, what the hell? You gotta have a Christmas tree. Ain't no party without a Christmas tree now.
Where's the tree?
Well, you see, we had a Christmas tree, but it got stolen, so there is no tree.
Well, at least we have Who Hash.
We don't have Who Hash!
I'm fucking leaving.
Yeah, we leaving. What the hell is this? Come on now.
I'm so sorry the party was ruined. Let me call the cops.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey there, I got a call about a burglary.
Yes, someone broke in during our Christmas party.
Wait a minute. You had a Christmas party and you didn't invite me?
I was gonna invite you.
No, you weren't. I was over here earlier hanging up Christmas lights for a fucking penny, which is a favor, by the way, just because I wanted to make a joke, and apparently you didn't even like them because you unplugged them.
I didn't unplug them.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Just tell me your problems. You already hurt my feelings.
Okay, someone broke in and stole our Christmas tree and our last can of Who Hash.
Oh, not the Who Hash. What about your roast beast?
I think he stole the roast beast.
Oh, not the roast beast. Yeah, I think I know who might have done that.
Who?
The Grinch.
The cartoon character?
No. The live-action Jim Carrey Grinch. He hates Christmas and the Who's. You know, I always wondered, are the Who's from the Grinch the same Who's from Horton Hears a Who? Because if they are microscopic like that, how do they know about Christmas? And then the fact that they celebrate Christmas means at some point there was a Who Jesus, and that means that a Who got crucified, and that's pretty dark for a kid's story. And also, I think Whoville is inside a snowflake, and snowflakes melt all the time, so there's a good chance all those Who's are dead now. Anyway, yeah, I think the Grinch stole your Christmas tree.
Can you arrest the Grinch?
No, he has diplomatic immunity here in America. See, he's from Whoville, and that's outside my jurisdiction. But if you know anybody who's mad at you, they might have hired the Grinch to put a hit out on your tree. Do you know anybody mad at you?
Those neighbors in that house over there?
Oh, well, I think we should probably check over there.
Well, can you go without me? I don't want them to know it was me.
No, I want them to know you're a tattletale. Come on. Okay, Marvin, now you get to see me do a scary police knock. Check this out. Open the goddamn door! It's the police! See, when you hear that, you know it's the police.
What do you want?
Excuse me, sir. He says you don't like him, and he thinks you probably hired a Grinch to steal his Christmas tree.
What if I did?
Well, now it sounds like you did, because if you didn't, you would have said, I didn't do that, but instead you said that, so it's like, what's up? Like, like you're trying to double down on it.
Well, I did.
Oh, well, I didn't think he'd actually admit it. Well, if we can get that Christmas tree back, that'd be great.
All right, it's inside. Come get it.
Oh, wow. Wow, what a polite criminal, Marvin. Come on.
All right, there it is.
Is this your tree, Marvin?
It looks like my tree. It's missing a lot of ornaments, but I think I saw them in the road.
Okay, great. Let's grab it and get out of here. Wait a minute. What about the Who Hash?
It's over there.
Looking for this?
The Grinch!
Yeah, he's gonna kick your ass.
Someone save us!
Hold on a minute.
Santa Claus?
Santa Claus?
What the fuck?
You're not gonna be beating up anybody. You're gonna return that tree and the Who Hash.
You know what, Santa Claus? Kiss my ass! Kiss it!
Oh, you're very naughty. Put him up.
All right, man. Yeah.
Kick his ass, Santa!
Come on, Grinch.
Fuck him up!
All right, Santa, where we going? Where we going, Santa? Ow! I was unaware that Santa Claus was on fire!
Well, if you want it, you got it, sister.
Come here!
Call me uncle.
Uncle!
Call me daddy.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
You don't mess with Santa Claus.
Yeah, Santa won!
Yeah, but he's pissing on the Grinch. I think we should just get the Who Hash in your tree and go home.
Damn that.
Why'd you do all this, Hank?
Well, Marvin, I just couldn't stand the fact that you had better Christmas lights than me.
Well, I hope you learned your lesson. Let's grab our stuff.
Yeah.
Look, baby, I got the tree back.
Oh my god, Marvin, the Christmas tree!
And look, the last can of Who Hash. Let's smoke this shit.
Marvin, how did you do this?
Well, it's all thanks to Santa Claus.
Thanks, Santa!
Don't mention it, guys.
Merry Christmas.
All right, guys, we're gonna get blazed on this Who Hash or what?
Come on, Marvin, let's do it all together.
Come on, guys.
Hey, Marvin.
What's wrong with you?
The Super Bowl. It sucks this year. Oh, the Chiefs are going again. Ugh, big whoop, of course.
Yeah, it's lame.
You know, it's all Taylor Swift's fault. She's dating that Chiefs player, so no girls think they can watch football. They don't understand the rules.
Yay, sports!
Baby, what are you wearing?
A bunch of football gear.
But none of those teams are in the Super Bowl.
Oh. Well, is Joe Burrow playing? He's so hot.
No, but his house got robbed.
Uh-oh, did the Steelers do it?
Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe girls can watch football.
You don't have any Eagles or Chiefs stuff?
Who are they?
The teams that are in the Super Bowl.
Oh, the Kentucky Chiefs!
No, we don't want them to win. We want the Eagles to win, which is not gonna happen because of Taylor Swift. The Chiefs are just gonna keep winning. They're probably gonna get a 3-peat and even a 10-peat.
Who's Pete and why are there so many of him?
Okay, you can't watch football.
I would do anything for the Eagles to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but they're not going to. I actually bet my house that the Chiefs are gonna win.
Really?
Yeah, I bet my house, my car, my kidneys, everything, because it's gonna happen.
I should bet all my stuff too, because the Chiefs are guaranteed gonna win.
Yeah, they are.
You want some Doritos?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Well, no, I put them in the bowl.
Yeah, but the air touched those. These are fresher.
Air has touched those.
Yeah, but not the ones on the bottom.
Oh, the commercials are starting.
There once was a man that was so hungry, he ate out of a dumpster. He ate an old Dorito and turned into Dorito Man.
Dorito Man! Dorito Man, help me!
You look like you need some Doritos. What flavor would you like? Nacho cheese or Cool Ranch?
I don't need Doritos! I need you to untie me!
I don't do that. I just give people Doritos. Here's some nacho cheese.
No, seriously, you're right there! Just untie me!
No can do. I have Doritos to give away.
Stop playing around! Please help me! Dorito Man!
Give me all the money or I'm killing everyone in the bank.
Okay, please don't kill us!
Stop right there.
Dorito Man, don't come any closer or I'm killing a hostage.
I don't care. Here, have some Doritos.
Cool Ranch, my favorite. Bitch, did you pull the silent alarm?
I'm sorry!
Die! Ah!
Let me know if the paramedics need some Doritos.
Will do. Freeze! Drop the gun! Get on the ground! I'm not going down without a bloodbath! Die!
Be like Dorito Man. See something, say nothing. Eat Doritos.
That commercial was good.
You know, don't you think it's weird that we were talking about Doritos and we got a Doritos commercial? I swear, our phones and our TVs are spying on us. You know, one day I'm gonna be Amish.
You don't want to be full
Fuck you.
Oh, there's someone at the door. Who would be knocking at the door during the Super Bowl?
I mean, pizza delivery people, probably.
Yeah, I'll go get it. Hello? What? Tom Brady?
Yeah, let me in. I don't have much time.
Okay, come on in. Guys, Tom Brady was at the door.
Tom Brady? Tom, can I please suck your forehead? Make it quick.
Oh, he comes every year.
Yeah, and I need your help again. That goddamn sucking Kermit the Frog looking bitch Patrick Mahomes is gonna 3-peat. I didn't even do that.
Well, you went to 3 straight Super Bowls.
Yeah, but I lost one.
Well, he'll only have 4 rings. You'll still have 7.
People don't care about that. All people are gonna say is Patrick Mahomes 3-peated. Tom Brady didn't do that. Tom Brady's a bum. That's why his wife left him for a jiu-jitsu instructor and got pregnant. That's what they're gonna say.
Well, listen, everything's gonna be fine. And aren't you commentating the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's why I gotta hurry up and get back. But listen, I need you to kidnap Patrick Mahomes.
What, kidnap Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, so he can't play in the Super Bowl and the Chiefs lose.
Wait, so you're saying he is the reason why they're winning all their games?
No, but I can't kidnap Taylor Swift now, can I?
Wait, she's playing?
Fuck you.
Okay, how are we supposed to kidnap Patrick Mahomes?
Well, I don't know. Call him up pretending to be a referee and tell him he owes you a check or something.
Okay, but how do I get his number?
Well, I don't know. Fake your number. I don't know. I just gotta hurry up and get back, okay? Figure it out.
Okay. Wait, is that Tom Brady in a Super Bowl commercial?
Hey there, it's me, 7-time Super Bowl champion and still better than Patrick Mahomes even if he wins today, Tom Brady. You know, I like to start every day with a sun kiss. And then when I get out of the shower, I have another sun kiss. And when I get done shaving my balls, I have a sun kiss. As a matter of fact, after every one of my Super Bowl wins, I celebrated with multiple sun kisses. I also really like this soda. It's called, Sun Kissed. It's orange flavored, but it's still not better than the taste of my
my son's kisses. So if you want to know what my son's kisses taste like, just smell my breath. Because he gives me an open mouth kiss when I'm getting a massage. Because he wants the Wi-Fi password. Because we have a rule in my house, one kiss gets you 5 minutes of Wi-Fi time. So you should go out and buy this soda, Sun-Kissed. Now I'm gonna go kiss my son.
I prefer Fanta. Do you wanna Fanta? Do you wanna
Hey Marvin, I found Patrick Mahomes' phone number.
How'd you find it?
Well, I got a friend that's a referee and apparently he texts him all the time.
Oh, okay, give me the number and I'll call him with a block number. Okay, it's ringing.
Hello, who's this?
Is this Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, and I'm about to play in the Super Bowl right now, so I'm kind of busy.
Well, this is the head referee of the Super Bowl tonight.
Oh, looking for your paycheck, huh?
Yeah, we really need that paycheck.
Alright, I'll send my guys right over.
Oh, no, the commissioner wants you to hand it to me personally to make sure it clears.
Can Taylor Swift do it?
No, Taylor Swift can't bring it. It has to be you.
Oh, what about Travis Kelce?
Nope, no Travis. Got to be you.
What about Andy Reid?
No Andy Reid.
Are you sure no Andy Reid?
No Andy Reid.
Okay, what about Reid Andy?
No, that's Andy Reid still. No, it has to be you.
What about my gay brother?
No, it has to be you, Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, fine. I'm on my way over. Drop the Addy.
Okay, I'll send the address. Okay, he said he's actually coming.
Okay, cool. Oh, look, a Super Bowl commercial.
Jesus, what a brutal crime scene. Were there any fingerprints on the victim?
No, sir, just gum.
Gum?
Yeah, that's right. The killer left gum all over her. There was gum in her hair, gum in her mouth, gum in her clothes, gum on her feet, just gum all over her body. The killer gummed all over the place.
My God, I've never seen a more graphic crime. What was the cause of death?
Well, she swallowed a lot of gum, sir, but I did manage to get a sample.
And what did it trace back to?
Double bubble.
Oh, that's some pretty good gum. I wish I was the victim. Double bubble. It's worth dying for. Just don't swallow.
Hey, you were in that commercial!
Yeah, Double Bubble rented out our police station for that one. I thought it was pretty good.
But how were you there and here at the same time?
They shot it like a month ago.
Oh.
There's someone at the door. That must be Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, we gotta kidnap him.
All right, can you come with me so you can help me kidnap him?
Yeah, sure. I'll just I'll hit him in the head with his bottle.
Yeah. Hello?
Hey there, it's me, Patrick Mahomes. I got your check. You know what that smells like? Smells like a 3-peat. Maybe a 4-peat?
You don't want to win fair.
Nah, the Taylor Swift fans love this. I was thinking maybe we go down by 30 points by the third quarter, and then in the fourth quarter we come back and win. They're gonna eat that shit up.
Marvin, please let me hit him.
Wait a minute. Something smells weird here. Are you guys Eagles fans?
Grab him, Marvin!
Help me, Andy Reid! Andy Reid, help!
Marvin, what are you doing?
We're kidnapping Patrick Mahomes until the Chiefs lose the Super Bowl.
Hey, what are you doing with my arms tied up? I can't throw a football with my arms tied. Wait, or maybe I can. Hey, put a football between my legs and see if I can throw it.
Shut up!
We're not going to release you until after the Super Bowl's over.
You really want my backup quarterback, Carson Wentz, playing instead of me? Wait, that's a great idea. Carson Wentz used to play for the Eagles. He knows all their plays.
Oh, God damn it, Marvin!
Man, a comeback story of the century. Carson Wentz used to be an Eagle player, and he's gonna beat his old team. And I still get a ring. The Swifties are gonna love this.
Marvin, make him stop.
Hey, rip up that check. I'm gonna pay you double.
Oh my God, shut up. I'm going to beat you up. There's a commercial on.
Oh?
Is something wrong?
This popcorn's too small.
Oh, well, what size would you prefer?
Extra large?
Oh, well, I got something that's pretty large.
What? Oh my God! Wow, you should pull it out.
Well, I'm not really supposed to. We could get kicked out.
No, it's fine. No one's looking.
Okay, if you say so.
Oh my God!
Snuck some Pringles in.
Oh my God, I need some.
Yeah, of course you do. They're bursting with flavor. Let me get you one. Fuck.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just got my hand stuck in the camp.
Oh, do you need help?
No, I'm good. I don't want to draw attention to us because we're gonna get kicked out.
Pringles. Our can design fucking sucks.
Okay, I'm starting to freak out a little bit.
Oh, here, let me help.
No, I got it. Just fucking. Why do they fucking make the cans like this?
Jesus.
Fuck. Fuck it.
You're crushing the Pringles.
God damn it. Fuck you, Pringle.
Wow, a wiener the size of a Pringles can. That's a really big wiener. You know, Andy Reid has a really big wiener. I've seen it.
Shut up.
Hey, if you guys don't let me go, I'm gonna do my Andy Reid call to get him over here to save me.
Andy Reid call.
Andy Reid! Andy Reid! Andy Reid! Andy Reid!
Marvin, I'm gonna
Andy
fucking
Reid!
kill him.
Andy Reid, you came to save me. Let's get out of here, Mr. Reid.
Yeah. Marvin, I don't even care if we let Tom Brady down. I'm just glad he's gone.
Yeah. Oh, another commercial.
Hey everybody, it's me, America's sweetheart, P. Diddy, coming to you live and direct from Cell A for Asshole. Yeah, I know you enjoying the Super Bowl right now, but I'm about to bend my cellmate over this toilet bowl and make him take that. Ain't that right? Yeah. So bend over. Usually it takes a lot of spit, but not anymore. Thanks to this Johnson & Johnson baby oil, anything is possible. It makes it easier. Yeah, when I put a little Johnson & Johnson on my Johnson and put it in the hole behind his Johnson, oh yeah, anything is possible. Ain't that right, Johnson? Yeah. His name's Johnson, by the way. See, Johnson, he likes it when I put this Johnson & Johnson on his Johnson and we sword fight our Johnsons together. So you're not putting it in my ass? Huh? Oh, I am. I always am. Why is that a question? Look. Make sure you get your supply. Buy it right now. Wait, I forgot. I bought it all already. It's sold out. So the only way you can get some is if you come to my cell and let me take that ass.
Hey, how'd you get a camera in here? Turn that shit off!
No, give me that ass! Give me that ass!
No ass taking!
Give me that booty!
Stop it! Oh wow, they still aired that? I thought we deleted the footage.
Wait, that was filmed in the jail cell?
Yeah, Diddy's a monster.
Well, guys, let's sit back and watch this rigged Super Bowl.
Andy Reid. Andy Reid. It's stuck in my head like a song. Andy Reid.
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid.
Officer Guy, get in here.
Yes, sir?
There's a fugitive on the loose by the name of Waldo.
Waldo, sir?
Yeah, that's his poster right there. See, he stole some government secrets and now he's trying to sell them to the highest bidder.
How did he even steal the secrets, sir?
Well, he's so damn sneaky nobody can see him. He just snuck into a government facility and stole their files.
Sir, I think I actually went to high school with this guy.
Oh, good. Maybe that'll make him easier to find.
Well, I don't know about that. Where's the last place he was seen?
Oh, all over the place. I'll go get the book. He's been spotted at the beach, and the museum, and the carnival.
Sir, I don't see him.
What are you talking about? He's right there.
Where?
Right there next to the ride.
Oh, yeah, I guess that is him.
Yeah, he's really hard to find, especially because he has all these helpers that wear the same shirt as him. But you better find that son of a bitch before he sells our nuclear launch codes.
He has our nuclear launch codes?
Yeah.
Well, why don't we just change them?
Well, we can't. We can only change it once a year, and we already did it on Friday.
Okay, sir, I'll find him.
So, guys, what do you want to do today?
I have a robot spider.
No way!
Dude, that's so sick.
Is it remote control?
It is not.
Oh, that's dumb.
But it crawls around like a real spider.
What's the point if you can't control it, dude? It's just gonna run into the wall.
It glows in the dark.
Huh?
Yeah, really glows in the dark. Says right there in the box.
Does it really glow in the dark?
It really glows in the dark.
All right, let's go in the bathroom, close the door, and turn off the lights and see if it glows in the dark.
Ooh, I like to go in the bathroom and turn off the lights part. Whatever happens in the bathroom stays in the bathroom, right, Junior?
Can you go with us, Joseph?
Nah, dude, I got a better idea. Check this out.
Whoa!
Yeah, Hot Wheels with loop-de-loops. 3 of them holes.
3 loop-de-loops.
That's scientifically impossible. There's no way it can go through all 3 loop-de-loops.
Dude, they wouldn't put it on the box if it wasn't possible. Dude.
That'd be false advertising, Cody.
That defies the laws of physics. There's no way that toy car generates enough torque to go through 3 loop-de-loops in a row.
I mean, that would be a sight to see for it to go through all 3 loop-de-loops.
It certainly would. It would be loop madness. Maybe that's why they call it that, because it would be madness.
It would be loop madness. Oh, do you think if that car went through all 3 loop-de-loops, it would rip a hole in time and space?
That would be madness.
Oh, man. I want to play with the toy spider because we could scare Chef Pee-Pee with that.
Good.
But I also...
Hot Wheels, dude.
I want to see it go through 3 loop-de-loops. Oh, we're in a predicament. Which one do we play with first?
This one glows in the dark.
How about y'all go and do y'all thing with Chef Pee-Pee, play with the spider, and I'll put the Hot Wheels together.
Okay, yeah. We can go scare Chef Pee-Pee with the spider and see if it's glow in the dark, and you can set that up. But do not launch it without us.
Hey, I can't make any promises, dude, if y'all don't make it back in time.
Okay, let's hurry. Let's go to the bathroom and see if it glows in the dark.
Yeah, tighten up.
Okay, Cody, let's see if this thing really glows in the dark.
It says right on the box it really glows in the dark.
Okay, and they can't lie. That'd be false advertising.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if it really glows in the dark. Where is it?
It's in my hand. I'm holding it.
It's not glowing, Cody.
It is not.
It says it really glows in the dark. It's not glowing.
It's not glowing in the dark at all.
This is stupid. Cody, what are you doing?
Just hold on. Just let me do this.
No, let go of it, Cody.
No, it's mine now.
Let go of it.
Give me.
Ew, Cody, don't ever do that again.
I had a good grip on it, didn't I?
You're weird, Cody.
I'm never washing this hand again, Jimmy.
You're disgusting. Your stupid toy didn't even glow in the dark.
Well, maybe it needs batteries before it glows.
Oh, let's open it and see if it needs batteries.
My jelly bean chicken wing casserole's almost done. Wait, I got a ring to it. Jelly bean chicken wing. Jelly bean chicken wing. Jelly bean chicken wing.
Okay, Junior, put the batteries in it.
All right, let's try to scare Chef Pee-Pee with it.
Okay, but I can't really control where it goes because I don't have a remote control. So let's just hope. Yeah.
Ah! It's a gas lighter! You son of a bitch! Ah! You trying to bite me, ho? Oh, hell no! Yeah! crush, you ain't breathing no more, little thought.
That toy cost me $50, Junior. You just fucking smashed it.
I mean, he was scared.
He was.
Do you want the pieces too?
No, fuck it.
Oh, so how was the spider?
He's in heaven with Hulk Hogan.
Don't you mean hell? Hulk Hogan said the N-word.
Wait, you go to hell if you say the N-word?
Hey, I don't make the rules, bro.
What if it was only a few times?
Especially if it's the hard R, dude.
Oh, how do you repent?
You drop to your knees, put your hands together, and beg the Lord to forgive your ass.
Oh, God, please forgive me. You didn't say we couldn't say it. You didn't put it in the Bible. Oh, dear God, please forgive me.
So did you get it working, Joseph?
Oh, yeah, dude. I was just waiting on y'all.
Oh, you said you weren't going to wait.
Hey, look, I got a heart, bro.
Oh, hey, let's see it go through all 3 loop-de-loops.
All right, watch this. It's gonna happen, dude. Watch this. Whoa, damn.
I told you it was impossible.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is physically impossible for it to go through all 3 loop-de-loops.
It's not physically impossible. I'll do it again. It was almost there. You saw that? It was almost there.
This dumb toy. This is 2 toys that's lied to us. The other spider didn't glow in the dark.
3rd time's the charm, dude.
Oh, because it's 3 loops.
Hey, fuck this toy.
I told you.
What? There's someone at the door. Well, hold on. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
You see anyone?
No.
Hello? Anyone there?
Hello?
Hello?
Junior, what is that?
What?
On top of the bush.
Oh, yeah, there is somebody. Hey, we see you.
Oh yeah, where am I?
You're on top of the bush.
Damn it! Shit! Okay, turn around.
What?
Turn around.
Okay. Who is this guy?
I don't know. What's he doing?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm ready.
I see you. You're on top of the other bush.
Yeah, you're on top of the other bush.
Damn it! Okay, turn around one more time.
Okay. Who is this? I don't know. He's acting weird.
All right, I'm ready. Turn around.
What? Where?
I don't see him this time. He's doing really good, Cody. Oh, wait, we see you. You're behind the pillar.
Shit! Damn it! Shit! Okay, turn around.
Okay. Is he like an elf?
Why is he dressed like that?
He's running around back there. Here.
Oh, yeah, baby. I'm like the wind.
You're behind the pillar.
Yeah, we see you right. You're right behind that other pillar.
Damn it! You guys are good at seeking.
Or maybe you're just really bad at hiding.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of my thing.
Oh, so like you're really good at hide and seek?
Oh, well, the hiding part, I'm not so much good at seeking. Can't really stand still for us too long in one place, unless I get found.
So what's your name?
My name's Waldo.
Well, we're not really looking for a new 4-eyed friend. We already got Cody, and he's pretty ugly.
Oh, thanks, Junior.
Yeah, don't mention it, Cody.
Where'd he go?
Where'd he go?
What?
Waldo!
Hello?
Well, he's not behind the bushes.
He's not usually this good at hiding.
He's not behind the pillars. Where's Waldo?
I don't know.
Maybe he got mad that we found him too many times and he ran away.
Yeah, he probably left.
All right, let's go.
Wait, you
Oh, it's all over the couch. Shit.
Wow, Junior, way to go.
Fuck, can you lift it up? No, just let it spill.
Alright,
No, that was a joke. I was being sarcastic.
I can't predict.
Okay.
Waste a good imaginary Pepsi. So y'all just got cherry Pepsis and didn't bring me one.
Well, there was only 2 left.
Oh, wow, that's selfish as hell. You didn't think about me, dude?
Well, I mean, if there was a 3rd one, we would have got you one, but you weren't down there with us.
Wow, it's pretty selfish and pretty racist if I say so myself.
Well, you can have some of
I
mine.
don't want your backwash, dude. Who was at the door?
Oh, some guy named Waldo.
Yeah, he was dressed like an elf.
And he had like daddy issues. Like I guess his dad never came home when he was a kid, so he wanted us to find him. He had like a find him fetish.
You kind of read a lot into that one 30-second conversation.
He was a weird guy, Cody.
He was weird, yeah.
He was absolutely like one of the weirdest people ever. He's like, find me. Yeah. Anyway, you want to guys watch the Crocodile Hunter movie?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude, turn it on.
Breaking news, okay? A man named Waldo is missing, and he's wanted by the FBI for trying to sell government secrets to enemies of the United States.
Alright, y'all getting freaky. What's wrong?
That's the guy that was on the door.
What, that Waldo nigga?
Yes. That's the guy that was talking to us at the door, and he told us to find him.
Dude, he's a wanted criminal for the FBI. They want to get him. You just talking to him freely?
Okay, I think we should call the cops and say we saw him, right?
Yes, we have to.
Definitely.
Yeah, because we saw him. If we say we didn't see him, then if we tell him we saw him, then we had the latest point where he was at.
You're
Yeah.
an accomplice at that
So they
point.
can catch him.
Yeah, okay, so let me call the cop and tell him we know where he's at.
Hey there, somebody call the cops?
Yeah, we saw Waldo.
Where?
Well, he was at the front door.
Okay, I was just at the front door, he wasn't there.
Well, we saw him 4 times at the door. Like, we found him behind a bush, we found him behind a pillar.
Yeah, when you see him, he moves, so where's he now?
I don't know where he's at now.
Well, that's not helpful. It's not where was Waldo, it's where's Waldo.
Well, I don't know where Waldo is now, but we did see him, like, earlier.
Well, okay, but that's not helpful. He could be anywhere. He could be in the Old West. He could be in space. He, like, teleports.
Well, I mean, he was at my front door, so he's probably, like, down the street or somewhere close by, right?
Well, he could be literally anywhere.
Okay, well, how do you know so much about Waldo?
I actually went to high school with old Waldo.
What, you did?
Yeah, let me tell you about him. So when I was in high school, there was this kid named Waldo. He wore this red striped shirt, glasses, and an inverted Santa hat. He was really weird. Well, anyway, this guy would always go missing. We would be sitting in class, and the next thing you know, the teacher's asking, "Where's Waldo?" No one knew where he went. They would put the school on lockdown and look for him. They would check the bathrooms, the cafeteria, the gym. He was nowhere to be found. The whole town started looking for him. Missing posters all over the city, police helicopters, they checked the river. People started wondering if he got kidnapped. The police literally found 13 missing children while looking for Waldo. His parents were on the news crying and begging for Waldo to come home, and then after 6 months, the police ended the search and pronounced him dead. They had a funeral and everything. But then I was at the park and I saw him standing behind a tree.
So he was just standing there behind a tree?
Yeah, just right there at the park. I don't know why it took so long for anyone to find him. But after that, the whole town banished him for being a fuckhead. I mean, we spent millions of dollars of taxpayer money looking for him.
Why do you think he hides so much?
I think he does it for attention. I mean, what kind of psychopath hides for attention?
See, Cody, I told you he has daddy issues.
See, the problem is now I gotta find him because he has the nuclear launch codes. Fucking what?
Wait, he has nuclear launch codes?
What the hell? Yeah, but see, the good thing is he can't move until you find him. He has to just stay right where he is. He's stuck.
So wherever he is, he has to stay completely still.
Yeah, he stays right there until you say, "Ha, I got you."
Well, do you have any clues on where he could be?
Oh yeah, I have a whole bunch of documents. Let me get them. Here are all the files we have on Waldo.
Whoa, these are a lot of files.
Yeah, these are all the places we found him in the past.
Wait, there's so many other people wearing his outfit.
Yeah, he has a lot of decoys, but don't worry, decoys don't fool me.
Hey, everybody.
Waldo?
Well, I just got back from the eye doctor and they prescribed me glasses, and then I stopped at Target and got this sweater because it's cold.
Nice try, Waldo, but you're not going to be selling those nuclear launch codes anytime soon.
What?
Come on, Waldo, you're coming with me.
What? I guess he found Waldo.
You know, you and Waldo sound a lot alike.
Decorating the Christmas tree.
I'm just glad we're done. Now! Jeffy, get out of the Christmas tree. You're not a cat.
Marvin, he's just playing.
He's messing up your Christmas tree.
Marvin, did you put Christmas lights up outside?
No, I didn't think we needed to do that this year.
But Marvin, how is Santa gonna know where our house is? He won't be able to see it.
I don't think we have to worry about Santa Claus coming to our house because we have a really bad boy that lives here.
You said Santa Claus isn't coming to our house.
Look what you did.
Okay, I'll go put up Christmas lights later.
No, Marvin, you have to put them up now before everyone gets here for the Christmas Eve party tonight.
There's a Christmas Eve party tonight?
Yes.
Well, no one tells me anything.
Well, go put lights up outside.
Come on, Jeffy, you're gonna help me put up these lights. All right, Jeffy, how do the Christmas lights look?
Shitty.
Well, I didn't say I was good at putting them up, so that'll have to do. Catch me. I said catch me!
My hands don't work.
Jeffy, I hate you. Put the ladder up. Jeffy, don't you drop that ladder.
Howdy, neighbor.
What do you want, Hank?
I just want to come over and tell you that those are the shittiest Christmas lights I've ever seen on a house before.
Well, listen, my wife wanted me to put something up, and that's all we had.
Well, take a look at my house. All nice and symmetrical. Got every color of the rainbow, just about.
Yeah, your house looks nice.
Yeah, every year I win best Christmas lights on a house in the neighborhood. Got a trophy for it, too.
That's real nice.
Yeah, well, anyway, I just want to come over and tell you that I hate your fucking Christmas lights, and you could never put up Christmas lights like I do on my house.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll show him. I'll put up the best Christmas lights in the neighborhood. Jeffy, that is it. Your ass is crowded. Go inside. I'm going to call a professional Christmas lights company to put better Christmas lights up on my house.
Hey, you call a Christmas lights putting up company?
Yes, I did. I need you to put Christmas lights up on my house.
That's your house?
Yeah.
Well, there are already Christmas lights on it, so pay me.
Well, for what? I put those up.
No, I know. Pay me for wasting my time.
Well, no, I need you to put more Christmas lights up on my house.
Define more.
Will you see that house over there?
Sweet goddamn Jesus, those are the nicest Christmas lights I've ever seen. That is a perfect Christmas house. There's not too many lights, not too little. If I was Santa Claus, I would only deliver presents to that house.
Well, I want you to put better lights on my house than that one. I want you to put more lights in that house.
Better than that house? I mean, I could do it, but it's gonna cost you a pretty penny.
How much?
No, I mean like an actual pretty penny. Like a penny that's very shiny and pretty and new. Like a pretty penny.
So if I bring you a shiny, pretty penny, that's all I have to pay you?
Yeah, it's either that or $1,000.
I can find a shiny penny. Just hold on.
Okay, I'll wait in my car.
Okay, I'm Ken Schrader, and this is the last lap of the Daytona 500. Oh no, Dale Earnhardt's in front of me. I'll do anything to win. Take this, Dale Earnhardt! Ah, ha ha ha! Oh shit. Oh, he crashed right into the wall.
Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. These cars are very safe.
Okay, I found the prettiest penny I could find.
Ooh, let me see it.
Here you go.
Okay, well, you could have just handed it to me. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that is a very pretty penny. Ooh, it's a 2023 penny. Very nice.
Yeah, it's shiny.
Yeah, this is a pretty enough penny. I'll do it for you.
Okay, I want you to go crazy on my house.
Oh, yeah, I'll go crazy on it. Just like my ex went crazy on my hog. I'm talking two-handed, double-decker, gawk 6,000 sploosh gargler. That's what I would do to your house if your house had a dick. Which it doesn't, so I'm just gonna hang up a bunch of lights.
Oh, okay.
Is that one for me?
No, Jeffy.
Is that one for me?
No, Jeffy.
Is this one for me?
No, Jeffy.
Which ones are for me?
Santa brings your gifts.
I hate all of you.
Marvin, did you finish putting the Christmas lights up?
I'm still working on it.
They look like shit.
Marvin!
Look, I'm still working on it. I just came inside because I ran out of hammers, so I'm trying to grab more nails.
Oh, you're such a hardworking man.
Hey there, I just got done putting up all your Christmas lights. Man, that's hard work. But like I used to tell my ex-wife, my hands look like this so hers can look like hers. Wrapped around another man's wiener.
What?
Yeah, she cheated on me. But anyway, your lights are up.
Marvin, you said you put the lights up.
I did put the lights up. He just drove by and he's trying to take all the credit.
No, you hired me to put up all your Christmas lights. You paid me a pretty penny, too.
Marvin, we don't have that kind of money.
Wow, I didn't know you guys were in such rough shape financially.
No, I didn't pay him a lot of money. I paid him a pretty penny that I found upstairs.
Not my lucky 2023 penny.
That's the one.
For Jeffy.
It was a shiny as shit penny, too.
Okay, that's it. Everyone shut the fuck up. I'll get your penny back.
Yay.
Can I have the penny back?
Well, I mean, I could give it back, but I'm gonna tear all those lights the fuck down like I'm Godzilla.
All right, baby. Let me go look at the Christmas lights and see if it's worth that penny.
Okay, but don't look. I want it to be a surprise. So let's go out the back door and walk around the entire neighborhood backwards until I tell you to turn around.
Okay.
Okay, don't turn around yet. Don't turn around. Okay, Marvin, now you can turn around.
Oh my God, you did such an amazing job!
Yeah, that's what a pretty penny gets you.
Oh, you went crazy on it!
Yep, I'm a dirty slut.
Thank you so much. I'm definitely gonna win Best Christmas Lights of the Neighborhood this year.
Well, I hope you do. I'll see you later.
Oh my God, this is so awesome. You see that, Hank? That's what good Christmas lights look like. You can suck my chode.
What the hell? Hey, Marvin, who put your Christmas lights up so good on your house?
I did.
No way you did that good of a job putting your Christmas lights up.
I'm just that MFing good.
I'm Steve Staleberger, and it's cold as hell out here, but I don't know where my jacket is. Anyway, Marvin, I came to give you this trophy for Best Christmas Lights.
No, wait just a darn rootin' tootin' second. Look at my house.
That's nice. But Marvin, your Christmas lights are the best I've ever seen. You've got a gingerbread man, and a Merry Christmas sign, and a snowflake, etc., etc. You can keep your Christmas lights up all year if you want. They're just so gosh darn pretty.
Thank you so much for the trophy. Can you take it inside and show my wife?
Okay.
Suck my chode, Hank.
Fuck you and your chode, Marvin.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
I'm Steve Staleberger. I brought you this trophy.
Why are you in my house?
Oh, your husband told me to bring it to you.
Okay, well, thank you.
Baby, did you see the trophy?
Yeah, Marvin, this creepy old man in the collared tank top gave it to me.
Yeah, we won the Christmas lights competition and we got a trophy for it.
That's awesome, Marvin.
Yeah, I told Hank to suck my chode.
What?
All right, look, you have to go see the Christmas lights. They're amazing.
Marvin, I would love to, but I have to finish setting up for the Christmas Eve party. I'll look at them later.
But you're the one who wanted the lights.
Can I stay for the Christmas party?
Sure.
Oh, goody.
Suck my chode. I'm gonna get you back, Marvin.
Honey, you've been staring out that window for the past half hour.
Because the goddamn inbreds across the street decided to clear out Home Depot and Lowe's of all their Christmas lights. And they won the trophy for best Christmas decoration.
Hank, you don't have to win every trophy.
Yes, I do! That's all I care about!
And what about your wife and children?
I hate all of you! I'm gonna get you back, Marvin, and I'm gonna ruin your Christmas. I'm gonna call the Grinch.
I'm on it! Hello, Mr. Gingerbread Man! I wonder what these plugs do. I should pull them! Oopsie! Was that me?
Shall I not? Guess not!
Let's see what's in the pantry. Ooh! The last can of Who Hash. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, look at all these presents! No Christmas for them. You know what? I'm just gonna take the whole tree.
Marvin, have you seen our last can of Who Hash? Oh my God, Marvin, the Christmas tree's missing!
What are you screaming about?
Someone stole our Christmas tree!
Jeffy, get in here!
What?
Did you steal the Christmas tree?
Hey, where'd Christmas tree go?
Jeffy, don't screw with me. I know you took the Christmas tree.
I didn't take it.
Marvin, someone also stole our last can of Who Hash!
Not the Who Hash. Everyone loves Who Hash.
Oh my God, Marvin, that's the guest for the party. You have to go distract him.
Okay, find the Who Hash.
Okay.
Hello?
Yo, we here for the Christmas party.
My sweater says Happy Lammika. It's a Hanukkah sweater even though this is a Christmas party.
Yeah, I'm ready to party, man, and get fucked up.
Yeah, I'm already blazed, man.
Ooh, donkey.
All right, guys, everyone just calm down. The Christmas party's not ready yet, so you have to wait outside.
But it's cold as hell out here.
Yeah, we ain't much longer. Come on now.
Okay, come inside, but don't go to the living room.
Oh, I can't wait for the Who Hash.
Let's fucking party, man.
Yeah, let's party. Who wants me first?
Only if you got a wife to trade now. Come on.
Wait, where's the tree, man?
Yeah, what the hell? You gotta have a Christmas tree. Ain't no party without a Christmas tree now.
Where's the tree?
Well, you see, we had a Christmas tree, but it got stolen, so there is no tree.
Well, at least we have Who Hash.
We don't have Who Hash.
I'm fucking leaving.
Yeah, we leaving. What the hell is this?
I'm so sorry the party was ruined. Let me call the cops.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey there, I got a call about a burglary.
Yes, someone broke in during our Christmas party.
Wait a minute. You had a Christmas party and you didn't invite me?
I was gonna invite you.
No, you weren't. I was over here earlier hanging up Christmas lights for a fucking penny, which is a favor, by the way, just because I wanted to make a joke, and apparently you didn't even like them because you unplugged them.
I didn't unplug them.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Just tell me your problems. You already hurt my feelings.
Okay, someone broke in and stole our Christmas tree and our last can of Who Hash.
Oh, not the Who Hash. What about your roast beast?
I think he stole the roast beast.
Oh, not the roast beast. Yeah, I think I know who might have done that.
Who?
The Grinch.
The cartoon character?
No. The live-action Jim Carrey Grinch. He hates Christmas and the Who's. You know, I always wondered, are the Who's from the Grinch the same Who's from Horton Hears a Who? Because if they are microscopic like that, how do they know about Christmas? And then the fact that they celebrate Christmas means at some point there was a Who Jesus, and that means that a Who got crucified, and that's pretty dark for a kid's story. And also, I think Whoville is inside a snowflake, and snowflakes melt all the time, so there's a good chance all those Who's are dead now. Anyway, yeah, I think the Grinch stole your Christmas tree.
Can you arrest the Grinch?
No, he has diplomatic immunity here in America. See, he's from Whoville, and that's outside my jurisdiction. But if you know anybody who's mad at you, they might have hired the Grinch to put a head out on your tree. Do you know anybody mad at you?
Those neighbors in that house over there.
Oh, well, I think we should probably check over there.
Well, can you go without me? I don't want them to know it was me.
No, I want them to know you're a tattletale. Come on. Okay, Marvin, now you get to see me do a scary police knock. Check this out. Open the goddamn door! It's the police! See, when you hear that, you know it's the police.
What do you want?
Excuse me, sir. He says you don't like him, and he thinks you probably hired a Grinch to steal his Christmas tree.
What if I did?
Well, now it sounds like you did, because if you didn't, you would have said, I didn't do that, but instead you said that, so it's like, what's up? Like, like you're trying to double down on it.
Well, I did.
Oh, well, I didn't think you'd actually admit it. Well, if we can get that Christmas tree back, that'd be great.
All right, it's inside. Come get it.
Oh, wow. Wow, what a polite criminal, Marvin. Come on.
All right, there it is.
Is this your tree, Marvin?
It looks like my tree. It's missing a lot of ornaments, but I think I saw them in the road.
Okay, great. Let's grab it and get out of here. Wait a minute. What about the Who Hash?
It's over there.
Looking for this?
The Grinch!
Yeah, he's gonna kick your ass.
Someone save us!
Hold on a minute. Santa Claus!
Santa Claus?
What the fuck?
You're not gonna be beating up anybody. You're gonna return that tree and the Who Hash.
You know what, Santa Claus? Kiss my ass! Kiss it!
Oh, you're very naughty. Put him up.
All right, man. Yeah.
Kick his ass, Santa!
Come on, Grinch.
Fuck him up!
All right, Santa, where we going? Where we going, Santa? Ow! I was unaware that Santa Claus was on fire!
Well, if you want it, you got it, sister.
Come here! Call me Uncle! Uncle! Call me Daddy! Okay, I'm not doing that.
You don't mess with Santa Claus.
Santa won!
Yeah, but he's pissing on the Grinch. I think we should just get the Who Hash in your tree and go home.
Damn Matt.
Why'd you do all this, Hank?
Well, Marvin, I just couldn't stand the fact that you had better Christmas lights than me.
Well, I hope you learned your lesson. Let's grab our stuff.
Yeah.
Look, baby, I got the tree back.
Oh my God, Marvin, the Christmas tree!
And look, the last can of Who Hash. Let's smoke this shit.
Marvin, how did you do this?
Well, it's all thanks to Santa Claus.
Thanks, Santa!
Don't mention it, guys. Merry Christmas.
All right, guys, we're gonna get blazed on this Who Hash or what?
Come on, Marvin, let's do it all together.
Come on, guys. Oh, I'm hungry.
Oh, I am too, Marvin.
What do you guys want for dinner?
I think me and Daddy should get Slurpees.
Ooh, I want a Slurpee.
How would that work?
We're not getting Slurpees for dinner, guys. We need actual food.
Marvin, if you go get Slurpees, can I have a blue one?
Oh, I want mine to be blonde.
I mean, I guess I could get a red one. I mean,
Oh, Daddy likes redheads? Hell yeah.
all right, let's go to the gas station, Jeff, and get Slurpees.
The gas station to get Slurpees?
I mean, yeah, that's the closest place. We're not going all the way to the movies to get a Slurpee.
You're telling me we can get slurped off at the movie theater? Let's go do that.
Oh, no, we're not going to go spend all that money to watch a movie just to get a Slurpee. Let's just get them at the gas station. They're cheaper.
Okay, Daddy. Whatever you say. You're the expert.
Come on.
Remember, I want a blue one.
Daddy, this is not what I had in mind when I said I wanted a Slurpee.
What'd you have in mind?
I wanted strong mouth game from a lot lizard.
That would be $3 for these slushies.
Well, I have exactly $3, so it's my lucky day. Oh, God, you stink.
Give me money.
No, get back, stink-tard.
Oh, come on, Daddy, be nice. He needs money, so give him some money.
No, Jeffy, if I give him money, it'll enable him to not have a job.
Well, no, Daddy. Put yourself in his shoes. What if you were like him?
Okay, fine, you can have $1.
All of it.
Well, oh, wow, you give a little and they take a lot.
Oh my God, that was the nicest thing I had ever seen. You know what? You can have the slushies for free, my friend.
You see that, Daddy? When you do something nice, you get shit. Now let's go in the parking lot and see if we can get sucked off.
Oh, I've never had anything free before. Thank you, sir. All right, Jeffy, how's that Slurpee?
Don't you dare call it that, getting my hopes up. This slushy is mediocre at best. The Slurpee that I was expecting would have been tier.
Jeffy, shut up. Wait, what was on the road? Daddy, look out! What? Was that a body?
It looked like it, Daddy.
Okay, let me go see what that is. Oh my God, it is a body. Sir?
Where am I?
You're laying in the middle of the road.
How did I get here?
I have no idea, but I can call an ambulance or the cops.
Maybe you could have given me a ride home.
Oh, I'll give you a ride home. I only have 2 seats in my car.
You have seats in the back, Daddy.
Oh, you piece of shit. Get in the car, Jeffy.
Come on, Daddy, do the right thing.
Okay, listen, I can give you a ride to your house, but you have to let me drop these Slurpees off at my house.
Slushies.
You have to let me drop these slushies off at my house.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right, come on. You sit in the back. All right, everybody in the car?
Yes, sir.
No.
Jeffy, you are in the car.
Well, I'm a liar, so.
All right, let's get going.
Maybe we could have turned on some music. Possibly the radio?
Oh, yeah, I'll turn that on for you.
I'll turn it on for you.
No, I was getting to it.
No, you weren't, Jeffy.
Yes, I was.
How's that?
Oh, very nice. I like this station.
All right, let's go, guys.
Bodies hit the floor, bitch, bodies hit the floor. Have him swimming in his blood while he crawling on the floor. Boom, 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 boom. Bullets
Okay, we are home.
Oh, wow. That's a big house.
Thanks.
My daddy doesn't make the house payment, and we're on the verge of eviction.
Jeffy, do not tell people our personal business. Okay, so I'm going to take my wife in her blue Slurpee.
Slushy.
Her blue slushy. So I'm going to leave you guys in the car, okay? So, Jeffy, you keep an eye on him. You do not leave him alone in the car, okay?
Okay.
No, swear to me you will not leave this car.
Daddy, I swear on your life, I will not leave this car.
Okay, good.
All right, Bing Bong, so check it. I gotta use the bathroom, so you stay right here, okay?
Okay, I will stay right here.
Promise me you will not leave this car.
I promise I will not leave this car.
All right, cool. I'm out this bitch. Oh, not my problem.
All right, baby, here's your blue Slurpee.
Oh, thank you, Marvin, but it's a little melted.
Yeah, it was a long story. So I'm at the gas station, and this homeless guy asked me for money, and I say, ew.
Marvin, that's not very nice.
I know, Jeffy said it wasn't nice. So Jeffy tells me to give the homeless guy money, so I give the homeless guy money, and the gas station attendant thinks we're so nice, he gives us the Slurpees for free.
Oh, that's great, Marvin.
Yeah, so it felt good doing something nice, so I'm on the drive home, and I see this Asian man laying in the road.
What?
Yeah, and so I get out of my car, and he asks if I can give him a ride home. So I'm like, sure, because I want to do something nice, because maybe something nice will come from that. So the Asian man is sitting in the car with Jeffy right now.
Wait, what, Marvin? You left him alone with an Asian guy that you don't know?
Okay, the Asian guy is like 80 years old, and he just needs a ride home, and I have Jeffy watching him. Everything's fine.
But what if something bad happens to Jeffy?
Nothing bad will happen to Jeffy.
What's up, Daddy?
Jeffy, you swore on my life you would not leave the car.
Well, it looks like you're fucked.
What, Jeffy, you really left that Asian guy in the car with it running?
No, Daddy, he's going to the bathroom right now.
Okay, good. I thought you left him in the car. I didn't want him to steal my car.
Yeah, that'd be fucked.
Marvin, I don't know how I feel about a stranger in the house.
Listen, he's like 80 years old. He's just using the bathroom. He doesn't even know where he's at. So look, I'm just going to get him real quick, and I'm going to take him to his house.
What if he lives at Chuck E. Cheese? Can I go?
He doesn't live at Chuck E. Cheese.
How do you know? Were you in the car? Did you talk to him? Because I talked to him, and he told me he lived at Chuck E. Cheese.
He does not live at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes, he does.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go ask him. Which bathroom is he in?
That one.
Okay, I'm going to go see. Hey, excuse me, buddy. I know you're using the bathroom in there, but my son says you live at Chuck E. Cheese. Is that true? You live at Chuck E. Cheese? I'm coming in. I just want to know if you live at Chuck E. Cheese. Jeffy, he's not in this bathroom!
Yeah, the other bathroom.
Oh, okay. Hey, my son says you live at Chuck E. Cheese. Is that true? Jeffy, he's not in this bathroom either!
The other one.
Okay. Oh, he better be in this one.
Jesus Christ! Privacy, donkey!
Sorry, Jeffy told me that there was an Asian man in here.
What? No, donkey, but since you're in here, would you like to wipe?
No, I'm not gonna wipe.
All right, cross the cross.
Jeffy, he is not in any of the bathrooms.
Maybe he finished. Something I didn't get to do trying to get a Slurpee at the gas station. My balls are as blue as mommy's drink.
Jeffy, seriously, he's not in any of the bathrooms. Where is he?
Well, he did say he was hungry.
So he could be in the kitchen, but if he lives at Chuck E. Cheese, why would he be hungry?
I don't know. Maybe the pizza's not good. Maybe we should try it. Maybe we should go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, listen, I'm gonna go check the kitchen. If he's not in there, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, this spaghetti-o smell delicious.
Hey, Chef Pee-Pee, I'm looking for someone.
Hey, Marvin, my spaghetti-o man. Look who came inside, everybody. A hungry hippo. Hey, you want a scoop of spaghetti-os? I know you hungry. You ain't ate in days. Oh, wait. Big bowl or small bowl? Which one are you? You're a big bowl boy, ain't you?
I do not want any SpaghettiOs.
I'll go ahead and feed you some SpaghettiOs. You starving, boy.
I do not want any SpaghettiOs.
You don't want any more scoops? How can you turn down Chef Pee-Pee SpaghettiOs? What the hell is wrong with you?
Listen, have you seen an 80-year-old Asian man walking around the kitchen?
What the fuck? No. Where would he be?
Listen, I picked up this Asian man and I let him in the house to use the bathroom.
Why would you let him in the house and just leave him wandering around in the house? That's stupid.
Well, listen, I can't find him and I didn't know if you saw him.
No, I have not seen an Asian man walking around here. I definitely would have noticed him with chopsticks, Marvin. Look, if you left a random man walking around in the house, you better call the police. He could be stealing something out of the trash can or something.
Oh, you're right. If I can't find him, he's probably trying to grab all our valuable stuff.
Mm-hmm. You know how my kitchen appliances are.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go call the cops.
Thank you, God.
Oh, man, I guess I'm gonna have to call the cops.
What? Why?
Because he's not in any of the bathrooms, he's not in the kitchen.
Well, did he go back to the car?
Maybe he went back to the car after he used the bathroom.
I'll go check for you, Daddy.
Yeah, Jeffy, can you go downstairs and check and see if he went back to the car?
Sure, Daddy, I'll do that. I wouldn't want you walking down all those stairs with your old knees.
Oh, okay, just let me know if he's in there. I really hope he went back to the car.
Nope, not here.
Ooh, Jeffy, was he out there?
No.
What, you swear he wasn't out there?
I swear, Daddy, he was not outside.
What, you swear to me earlier and you lied.
No, Daddy, this time I'm not even playing. I swear he was not outside.
Oh my God, so if he's not back in the car, that means he's somewhere in the house and he's probably stealing shit or maybe he's trying to be a squatter. Maybe he's in the attic. Okay, that's it. I am calling the cops. Hello?
Hey there, somebody call the cops?
Yes, so I kind of have a really weird issue.
Yeah, well, you know, when you get to be our age, that just kind of happens. It's nothing to be embarrassed about, you know, it just doesn't work as good as it used to. I mean, they make pills for that, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't.
That's not my issue.
Oh, well, me neither. What's your problem?
Okay, so it's kind of a long story.
Oh, I don't have time for long stories. I didn't take my ADHD medicine today, so keep it short.
Okay, so how do I make this short? So I was at the gas station and I gave this homeless guy money, and then I got in my car.
Who drew that?
What?
Who drew that on the door frame?
That was Jeffy.
Oh, why did you do that?
It was like in his first video.
His first video?
Or like the remake.
Oh.
Listen, I was at the gas station.
Yeah.
and I gave. Okay, I'm trying to make it short. A homeless guy money give.
Okay, this is much better. I can follow this.
Yeah, car, road, guy pick up. And then, long story short, there's an 80-year-old Asian man lost in my house.
Okay, I actually might want to hear the long version because I have a lot of questions. I feel like you left out some important details.
Okay, so I'm driving in the car, and I see this Asian man laying in the road. And I ask him if he's okay. He needs me to take him to his house, but I need to drop the Slurpees off. So I go inside to drop the Slurpees off, and then he gets lost in my house.
So let me see if I have this right. You just got a stranger off the street, and you let him into your house, and you just lost track of him?
I did not let him in my house. I left him in the car. My son let him in the house because he had to use the bathroom.
Okay, still, he ended up in your house.
Yes, but listen, I just thought he had to use the bathroom. Now I can't find him. Now he's lost.
Okay, well, this doesn't really sound like an emergency. This sounds like you're a sore loser at hide and seek.
Well, no, I don't want him hiding in my house. I've checked all the bathrooms. I've checked the kitchen. He's literally nowhere, and he's 80 years old, so I know he can't fit in any tight places.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I mean, squeezing into things is a young man's game. I just don't know what you want me to do that you haven't done.
Well, you're a cop. You're better at looking for things, so I thought maybe you could look around the house. Because you guys find drugs, and you guys find bombs.
I will come in for a few minutes. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna come in.
Who's at the door, Marvin?
The cops, because I called them.
Oh, what's he doing?
Looking for the missing Asian guy.
What missing Asian guy? Oh, that guy! I forgot.
What? Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Look what I found!
You found him?
Dinner!
Wait, you didn't find the Asian guy?
Nope, but what I did find is a big-ass bowl of SpaghettiOs.
Wait, no, you're supposed to be looking for the Asian guy.
Look, I looked all over this house. He's not here, okay?
Well, did you look in the attic?
Daddy, why is the police officer man eating SpaghettiOs out of my poop bowl?
Poop bowl?
Yeah, it's the bowl I poop in. I keep it beside my bed because sometimes at night when I'm lazy and I don't want to go to the bathroom, I'll just pull my pants down, shit off the side of the bed into this bowl. And then sometimes when I'm really lazy, I'll just shit in my hand and just drop it into the bowl.
Alright, he's not in the attic, so I'm gonna get back to my...
I wouldn't eat out of that bowl.
Oh yeah? Because you want all the SpaghettiOs to yourself, huh? Well, not gonna happen.
Oh my god, I get...
How's that taste, buddy?
Tastes kind of weird, honestly.
Yeah, like poop?
Yeah, actually.
Okay, listen, if we can't find him, what does that mean?
It means he's not here.
Okay, well, you checked the attic, you checked all around the house. Is there a chance that maybe he walked back outside and laid back in the road?
Yes, that's probably exactly what happened.
Okay, good.
Good, yeah. Wait, hold on, I'm getting a call. Ugh. It's my work phone.
Why does your phone look like that?
They don't want us texting. Hello? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh, alright, bye. Ugh, my wife's making meatloaf for dinner, so I'm gonna keep eating these SpaghettiOs. What? Now I'm getting a call on my walkie-talkie. Is it Spider-Man?
Attention all units, there's a high-speed chase, an old Asian man driving a black Camaro. Proceed with caution.
Whoa, you guys hear that? There's a black Camaro in a high-speed chase being driven by an Asian man. Well, he can't be your Asian man, because that guy didn't have a car. But anyway, I'm gonna go join that chase. But I am gonna take these with me. Ugh.
What?
If I go look in that fucking driveway, is my black Camaro there?
Yeah.
You fucking swear?
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if it's not?
No, it is.
It fucking better be there.
Mm-hmm. Mommy, I'm a liar. I lied.
Jeffy.
I know. I'm a stinker. P.U.
Where the fuck is he?
He's hiding.
Oh, where is he? Jeffy, you come out right now!
I don't want you to hit me.
Oh, I'm doing way more than hitting you. I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. There you are! Ah!
Hey, Ronald, thanks for coming to the meeting. Sorry I'm late. Ronald? Ronald?
I swear I paid it! Oh, hey, Steve. Sorry, I thought you were the pimp I owed money to.
No, it's just me.
Okay, so what do you want?
Well, I just wanted to let you know the Minecraft movie's coming out this weekend.
Alright, and you're telling me this because you want to take me on a date to the Minecraft movie? Is that right? You want to buy a large popcorn and stick your little Steve pecker through it? That way when Ronald goes and grabs a bite of popcorn, instead he grabs a whole handful of Steve dick! Is that right, Steve?
No, Ronald.
Because I'm down. I mean, as long as you throw it back. I'll get my bag of gummy worms, and I'll stick my gummy worm through it. And then, when you reach and grab a handful of gummy worms, instead you'll grab a handful of Ronald's gummy worm. It's gonna get weird, Steve. It's gonna get real weird.
No, Ronald, it's a kid's movie.
Okay, Pee-wee Herman. I didn't know we were doing it in the movie. You're a freak. I thought we were doing it afterwards in the car. Let's go.
No, Ronald, I just mean we should make a Minecraft Happy Meal.
You know what? I like that, Steve. I like that way better than the gay shit you were talking about earlier. Because our box is already shaped like the Minecraft block. It's genius, Steve. Let's do it.
Okay, well, that's the problem, Ronald. See, Minecraft wants to have an auction to see who gets the rights to use the Minecraft meal.
An auction? With who? Because I don't see anyone else that can do it right besides me, Steve.
Oh, there's Wendy's and the Burger King.
Wendy's? They're still in business? I thought they went under after the whole, the boob sponge meal thing. You remember that, Steve? Because I do. And Burger King? Burger King! They use rat ankles in the food, Steve! All the food is just mashed up, deep-fried rat ankles!
Look, I know, Ronald, but I think they're still gonna want to have an auction.
All right, Steve. You convinced me. We're gonna have an auction. Let me pull out my checkbook. I don't have a checkbook, Steve! I only deal with cash!
Well, I think we're gonna win the auction.
Oh, we're gonna win, Steve. If everyone wants to see me whip it out on stage, I will. You want to see me whip it out, Steve?
Don't
Let me grab it. It's heavy. I'm a show. Oh, shit, it's fighting back. No, it's got me. It's got me, Steve. Oh, shit. You know what sucks, Steve? The fact that I gotta have bodybuilders to give me a hand job. Gotta call them up, and not even the girls. The guys, the big-ass dudes have to give me handy, Steve. I'm talking like Larry Wheels. It's not going. I'll have to show you some other time. I'll call up my bodybuilder buddy.
Okay, Ronald, let's just go to the auction.
Yeah, and then afterwards, I want to do that thing you wanted me to do for you.
Oh, okay. Let's just go.
So what I was thinking, because of our square burgers, it could be the Minecraft burger because of the square patties.
That is a good idea. I was thinking we could have a creeper Whopper that's green, and we would have a creeper face on the bun.
Oh my god, that's genius.
What's up, pussies? Damn, when did you gain weight? When you see that? Been eating too many of your own damn Frosties.
Spin, Ronald, spin.
Yeah. So, you guys ready to lose? Hey, may the best man win. Ooh, look at that bro.
Ronald, you smell like piss.
Yeah, that's because I rubbed your food all over my body before I came here. Hey, Wendy.
Ugh.
What you been up to? Hey, what number you get? 48? What the hell old you are? Hey, I'd still do it though.
Ugh.
Hey, what number you get? 71? That's how many customers you get in a year? I got 23. Oh, Michael Jordan never lost. Hey, when we getting this auction started? I'm ready to paddle these bitches.
Hello and welcome to Who Gets to Make a Minecraft Movie Meal Auction. We'll start the bidding off at $100,000.
115.
120.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know we were bidding with our piggy banks. $2 million.
Ronald, that's not how bidding works.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I misspoke. $5 million.
Why would you outbid yourself?
Because I got it like that, sweetheart. But you know what? I'll drop out. As long as you show me your tits, and you show me your dick, too. You show me your tits, and you show me your dick, and I'll drop out and you guys can fight with your pennies.
10 million.
What, you got that? Are you dreaming? Are you asleep? Wake up, dreamy boy.
20 million.
$20 million? Well, are you guys combining your annual net worth? I'll play along. $100 million.
I'm out.
I can't do that.
$100 million. Going once.
Call me Daddy.
Can I speak to my client for one moment? Ronald, $100 million? What the hell are you thinking?
What's the big deal? I got it.
But Ronald, if we spend $100 million on one meal, we're not going to make any money.
It's not about the money. This is a dick measuring contest. Oh, tits! This is a tit measuring contest. And she thought her tits were longer than my dick. So I had to pull out the tape measure. And I ran out of tape. You know what? $110 million! Just because, what the hell?
$110 million. Sold to Ronald McDonald, who clearly doesn't know how auctions work.
Yes! Yes! Broke boy! Broke bitch boy!
Ronald, you are a scoundrel and a ragamuffin.
Yeah, and what was your old saying? What it used to be, wake up with the king? You should be canceled. That's sexual assault! No one consented to that! Yeah, run away! Bitch! And what was your saying again? Where's the beep? It's right here, sweetheart. There's plenty of it. Plenty of it! Invite a friend!
There you go, Ronald. Your $100 million Happy Meal.
Oh, look at that. It's perfect. And it's even got a Minecraft smiley face and shit. I love it, Steve. The kids are gonna love this. You did a great job. I can hear it now. Them going up to their mothers and bitching. Mommy, give me the Minecraft Happy Meal.
But Ronald, in order to make any money off this, we're gonna have to charge a ton for these.
I don't care, Steve. Charge like $100 or something.
Nobody's gonna pay $100 for a Happy Meal.
Yes, they will. It's Minecraft. $200.
Ronald, look how shitty the toy is.
That's not shitty. That's Minecraft. $300.
Ronald, that's outrageous.
Okay, $400.
Ronald, that's the price of a PlayStation.
I don't give a shit, Steve. $500. Go sell my shit.
Okay, I'm gonna go sell it because every time I speak, you raise the price.
$1,000.
So, guys, what do you want to do today?
I don't know, dude. I'm bored. I'm gonna cut down this tree.
Cody, what are you doing?
I'm playing Minecraft on my phone. Did you guys know you can play Minecraft on your phone now? It's crazy.
What, you're still playing Minecraft? That game's over 10 years old, Cody.
Yeah, dude. Get a life. Go touch some grass or something. Okay, I'll touch grass in Minecraft. Touch.
You're so lame, Cody.
Well, Junior, what can I say? I like to mine. I like to craft. This is the best of both worlds. It's Minecraft. I'm crafted up.
All right, well, while you're playing that lame game, we're going to watch TV.
Yeah.
Breaking news, McKay! McDonald's is releasing a Minecraft Happy Meal, and it costs $1,000, causing major outrage because no one can afford it.
Holy fucking shit! A Minecraft Happy Meal and a Minecraft movie and I'm playing Minecraft on my phone? What kind of world are we living in? Life is great. I like it. You know what? We need 3 of those Happy Meals. Let's get Chef Pepperoni to hop in the old automobile and putt-putt up to McDonald's and grab 3 of them hoes. 4 if he fucks with your boy.
You do know they're $1,000 a piece, right, Cody?
No, wait a minute. Are you sure it's not $10 and you guys just can't see decimal points?
It was $1,000, right, Joseph?
Hell yeah, expensive ass Happy Meal, dude. Oh, Huff! Oh, Huff! I am miffed. I'm irked even. I'm Steve Urkel over here because where do they get off charging $1,000 for a Minecraft Happy Meal? Well, actually, that's fair. It is a Minecraft Happy Meal. But still, I'm a kid. I'm never gonna be able to afford that. That's outrageous. Just kidding! That's what would happen in the real world, but luckily this isn't the real world. So guys, we need $1,000.
Okay, well, there's no way for us to get $1,000.
Yeah, unless you want to sell a kidney. That's a great idea. You know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sell a kidney.
Wait, you're not gonna sell a kidney for a Happy Meal, Cody.
Call a doctor over here. I'll sell that shit right away.
Okay, I'll call a doctor. You're being serious.
I'm being serious. I'll sell it. I got 2 of them.
Just for a Happy Meal.
Just for this. It's a Minecraft Happy Meal. It's not just a Happy Meal.
His ass desperate, bro.
Hey there. Somebody call a doctor? Yes, doctor. I'd like to donate a kidney. Oh, are you 18? I am not. Okay, well then you can't donate a kidney because you've got to be 18. Actually, you know what? I am 18. Well, you just said you weren't 18. Yeah, I lied because sometimes I just like to lie for fun. Oh, cool. Me too. Why do you want to donate a kidney so bad? Oh, you know, I just need the money. Oh, yeah, I feel you. In this economy, I'd donate both if I wouldn't die. Actually, you know what? This reminds me of a kid I knew in high school who donated a kidney. Let me tell you about him.
So back in high school, there was this kid named really wants to donate one of his kidneys, Dan. That was his real name. I'm not shitting you. And he really wanted to donate one of his kidneys. He would walk around the halls asking everybody if they needed a kidney. He would even ask the teachers. Every single day, all year long, he would ask everyone if they needed a kidney. He would fall to his knees in the cafeteria and scream, "Get this fucking kidney out of me!" So then, one day, this girl named really needs a kidney transplant, Riley, transferred to our school. And she really needed a kidney transplant. So it was the best day ever for Dan. But then it turned out Dan and Riley weren't a match, so they couldn't do the transplant, and Riley died. But then Dan ended up giving one of his kidneys to our English teacher, Miss Can't Stop Drinking Alcohol Catherine. But then she died of liver failure.
Wow, doctor, those people had some crazy names.
Yeah, the town I grew up in really wanted everybody's name to be unique. No 2 people had the same name. Well, except for the 2 kids both named has the same name as the other kid, Tyler. But we didn't really know what else to call them, so their name made sense. But it did get really confusing during roll call.
Well, I still want to donate a kidney.
Okay, well I can give you $25,000 per kidney, so that's $50,000 for your life, so that's how much that's worth.
I think I'll just donate the 1 kidney. $25,000 gets me a lot of Happy Meals.
It gets you 25 of them.
Wait, what?
He wants to donate his kidney so he can get a $1,000 Happy Meal.
Yeah, it's the dumbest shit ever.
Wait, you want to donate a kidney for a Happy Meal?
Well, not just any Happy Meal. It's a Minecraft Happy Meal.
Oh, I'm not judging. I've seen people donate kidneys for some pretty crazy stuff. Like this one guy, he wanted to donate a kidney so he could afford the surgery to donate a kidney. I mean, it worked out for him. I just didn't understand it. Well, anyway, I'll go get the scalpel. Okay, I want to do it with my mouth so I feel like a shark that eats kidneys.
Is this gonna hurt?
Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt. I'm not using anesthesia.
Junior, can you hold my hand?
Ew, no, that's gay.
Okay, here I go.
Oh, fuck, Junior! Oh, fuck, that hurts so fucking bad! Oh, I regret every minute of this! I don't want to do this anymore! This is not worth a fucking Happy Meal! Fuck this! Fuck this!
There you go, all done. Wait, that's my kidney? Yep, that's it. Wow, that was really quick and I didn't feel a thing. Well, I've definitely heard that before. Here's your money. Oh, thanks, doctor. Wow, you're really good at that. Yeah, I've definitely never heard that. But I have done a lot of kidney transplants. Actually, every time I do an operation on somebody, I just swap kidneys out with the patient. People think they're going in to get their tonsils removed, but nope. I just take their kidneys out and pop mine in there. I always get a fresh pair of kidneys. I swap them out like shoes or batteries. Anyway, let's just take that. Have fun. Okay, guys, we got the money. It's Happy Meal time, bitches. Tick, 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 tick. Boom. That's right. I spent the Thowie. Now this creeper's about to go kablowy.
Wait, Cody, where's our Happy Meals?
You guys really think I'm gonna spend my kidney money on you guys when you guys said the meal was lame?
I mean, it is lame, dude.
Well, that's why you don't get to eat it. Let's see how the other half lives. Ooh, let's see what a $1,000 chicken nugget tastes like. Oh my god. I feel like Mark Zuckerberg, or maybe Mark Cuban, or another very rich Mark. That is a normal McDonald's chicken nugget. But they didn't advertise how good the food was. No, it's all about the toy. That's all anybody cares about. It's just this. Yeah, look at, fuck yeah. Look at that. Fucking yeah, that's a llama, I think. Fuck yeah, I love that. That's so fucking cool. Yeah, I don't regret that at all. That's badass. Oh, my phone's ringing. Hello, you're interrupting a $1,000 meal? Oh, Cody, it's terrible. Mommy? Oh, Cody, I've just been diagnosed with kidney failure, and if I don't get a new kidney, I'm gonna die. Can Dad do it?
Hell nah, boy. You know I need my kidneys. I'm so sad. Cause, Cody, you know black people and white people kidneys are totally different. Black people kidneys are 3 times as big and veinier.
It's true, Cody, and it's true about the kidneys, too. So I'm gonna need one of your kidneys. Oh, I actually can't spare a kidney right now. Cody, do you want your mother to die?
Yeah, give your mama a damn kidney, boy. You don't need yours.
Who was that, Cody?
Don't worry about it. Fuck yeah! Oh, that llama, though. Fuck, it's so fucking cool. You know, when my mom dies of kidney failure, I'm gonna look at that and just say, fuck yeah. Look, Simmons, all I'm saying is if Tyrese Halliburton wouldn't have torn his Achilles, Indiana would have won.
I don't know, but... Excuse me, ma'am. I'm new here. Where am I supposed to go?
Jonathan, what the hell are you doing in the Air Force?
I wanted to be a part of the few and the proud.
That's the Marines, Jonathan.
Oh, well, at least I can still tell hot babes that I fly a fighter jet.
They're not gonna let you fly a fighter jet right away. You have to learn how to do that.
I already know how to do that. I play Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Okay, well, it's still gonna be a long time before they let you fly a fighter jet.
Okay, well, I can still tell hot babes that I'm a pilot. Watch and learn. Hey there, my name's Johnny.
Oh my god!
What the hell, Jonathan? Why did you spit in her face?
I didn't mean to spit in her face. I just missed. Oh, who is that?
Oh, that's Brandon. Used to be Brandy.
I only joined so I could transition.
Oh, so hot. What does transition mean?
It means she has a dick, Jonathan.
Oh, and balls?
Well, I don't know about the balls.
Hey, do you have balls?
Don't ask her about her balls.
Oh, sorry. I need a bathroom right now.
All right, boys. I'm afraid I got some slightly urgent news for you.
What's the matter, sir?
Well, it looks like Iran went ahead and launched a nuclear missile at us.
Wait, like right now?
Yes, right now. It's about to hit New York City in about 5 minutes. Turn that shit into a parking lot.
Well, sir, we should probably shoot it down.
Yeah, normally we would, but our entire missile defense is out at lunch right now. The line at Chick-fil-A's wrapped around the building, and there's no way they're getting out of line, because they already paid, so that'd be a waste of money. And they still gotta pick up my lunch, and they better not forget my frozen lemonade, goddammit.
Sir, I just think it's really dangerous that our entire missile defense goes to lunch at the same time.
Well, we didn't think the Iranians would guess our secret confidential lunchtime. I mean, 2:30 is a pretty late lunch. Nobody would have guessed that. It must have leaked.
Still can't believe that my buddies at Missile Defense's lunchtime is at 2:30 while mine is at 12. I just think we should all have the same lunchtime post.
Well, the only way we're gonna stop that missile is if one of you boys hops in a fighter jet, flies up to 30,000 feet, smashes right into that sumbitch. Sure, you're gonna die, but you'll be saving America. You'll be an American hero. So who wants to do it? Who wants to die for America?
I'll do it.
I'll do it, sir.
No, I'll do it, sir.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, that is so many volunteers. Wow, that's great. I would love to do it, but I actually have a dentist appointment tomorrow, and I can't cancel again, because I keep canceling, and they say they're going to drop me as a patient if I cancel one more time, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, sir.
I can tell you all want to be American heroes, so hey, we live in a democracy, so let's do it that way. Let's make it a raffle. I'll get a hat and put all your names in there, and whoever I draw gets to die for America.
Well, but not me, though, because of the appointment, like I said.
All right, I'll go get the hat and put everybody's name in.
Well, not everybody, though, because not me, because of the appointment.
All right, I got the hat with everybody's name in it.
But not mine, though, right? Because I have a dentist appointment?
Well, of course yours is in there, guy. You're our best pilot.
But see, that's the thing, is you don't want to lose your best pilot, because if you want to retaliate, you want to have a good pilot, right? So it should really be somebody else, because, I mean, clearly everybody else really wants to do it.
Nuh-uh, guy, we're doing this fair and square. So whoever's name I pull out of this hat, that's who gets to die for America.
Oh, please don't be me. Please don't be me. I'll start going to church, God. Please don't be me.
It's Bobby!
Oh, thank the fuck.
Oh, wow, congrats, Bobby!
Way to go, Bobby!
It'll be my honor to die for my country.
Oh, thank God. I mean, I don't even have a dentist appointment. I was just trying to be the biggest pussy.
Bobby, why is your name in the hat twice?
'Cause I snuck it in there twice so I could be a hero.
Bobby, you're disqualified for cheating.
Well, I think mine is actually in there 4 times.
No, I think I only see it in there once.
But, I mean, Bobby clearly wants to do it, right? Because he cheated. It should really be Bobby.
No, we're gonna have to draw again. And whoever I draw this time is really dying for their country. It's Brooklyn guy. Fuck me. I don't want to die.
Whoa, congrats, big bro.
Congratulations, Brooklyn guy!
I'll suck you off.
Lucky.
Congratulations, mate. You're gonna be a hero.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. It's my honor to die.
Well, at least you'll get a Purple Heart.
Oh, great. They can pin it to my fucking grave because I'm not going to be alive to see it. Sir, can we please talk about this? I think maybe you should keep drawing names, and then whoever gets last, that's who gets to die for their country. That seems fair.
No, guy, the hat picked you.
But, sir, this isn't fucking Harry Potter. I have a daughter, and I have a wife, and I know I lied about the dentist appointment, but I really do have one coming up in like 6 months because I think I have a cavity because whenever I eat and I bite down, my tooth hurts.
Guy, quit rambling, okay? You're gonna get in that F-22, and you're gonna fly right into that missile. Now go!
Jonathan!
Attention, all single ladies and MILFs. My brother is gonna die an American war hero. Here's a link to my Tinder and my Hinge post. Hey there, so you know that guy that's gonna die an American war hero? That's my brother. Why don't you suck this nutsack?
Ew, no!
Jonathan, I really need to talk to you.
Oh, hey, what's up, bro? I just want you to know that I am so proud of you for wanting to die an American hero. And your wife, Karen? Don't worry, I'll take care of her. I'll take real good care of her. Like if she's ever missing you and she wants to do stuff to you, I'll have her do whatever she wants to do to you, to me. Like if she wants to throw that ass back, like all up on me, I'm not gonna like it, but I'll let her do it. But I'm not gonna like it, even if she just keeps throwing that ass back on me. Like, oh, damn, girl. I'm not gonna like it. I mean, I might like it a little bit. Also, I maxed out my credit cards on edible dongs. The butt part, cherry flavor.
Okay, well, you don't even have to worry about that, because I actually just talked to the chief, and keep your voice down. Don't let anybody hear this, but he wants you to fly the jet into the nuke.
Oh, but he picked your name out of that!
Shh, quiet. That was just for show for everybody else, because he didn't want them to think that he was showing favoritism, okay? But he wants it to be you.
Oh, well. Maybe I should go talk to him.
No, don't talk to him, because he said he doesn't want to see you, because he's going to feel bad about making you do this.
But why would he pick me?
Well, because with your glasses, you look like Harry Potter, so he knows you're the chosen one.
But it's only my first day on the job.
Well, it's okay, you can still do it.
But I don't know how to fly a jet.
Oh, of course you do. You did the Microsoft Flight Simulator thing, right?
I lied so I could get laid.
Well, it doesn't even matter. You don't even need to know how to land, okay? You're gonna crash anyway.
I really should go talk to him.
No, don't talk to him. He specifically said he doesn't want to see your face.
But Brooklyn guy, I don't want to die a virgin.
Oh, don't worry about that. I heard that when you get up there, there's 72 virgins.
72 virgins?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be 73 when I get up there.
Yeah, exactly. So the jet is that way, and if anybody asks, just tell them your name is my name.
Do any of them have wieners?
Sure, whatever you want, buddy.
Okay, I'll do it. But let me make a poster real quick.
No more tweets.
But my 104 verified Iranian followers.
I will tell them, okay? We just can't let them know it's coming.
Okay. I'll do it.
Okay, so go. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm going home.
Oh, Boydie, how was your day working at the military?
Yeah, it was okay. A little stressful.
Oh, Boydie, my day was stressful. Speaking of that, are you going to ask me about it?
Oh, I can't imagine what could be so stressful.
Okay, so listen, Boydie. I woke up today at about 12:30 in the afternoon, okay? And I decided to make the bed.
Oh, wow. That's a big ask.
Yes, but listen, Boydie, this is what happened. So whenever I would pull down the fitted sheet over one of the corners, it would pop up on the other side. So I had to keep running back and forth, and by the time I finished, Boydie, I was just so tired that I had to take a nap, and I messed up the bed again, and I just didn't make it again.
Wow, that does sound really stressful.
It was, Boydie.
Did any part of your day make you almost die?
Oh, it's so funny you should ask, Boydie, because when I got hungry, I decided to make pizza bagels, but when I bit into them, it was still cold. Boydie, I could have died from raw pizza bagels.
Oh, thank God that didn't happen.
It had pepperoni on them, Boydie, raw pepperoni.
Oh, raw pepperoni?
I could have died from salmonella.
Oh, that is crazy.
So why was your day stressful?
Oh, nothing as crazy as yours. You know, the printer ran out of ink.
Oh, Boydie, I'm so sorry.
Oh, hey, you had a worse day. Oh, hold on, I think I'm getting a phone call. Oh, it's my mom. Hello?
Hey, fuckhead.
Hi, Mom.
Have you heard from Jonathan? He's not answering my phone calls, and he always answers Mommy's phone calls.
No, I haven't heard from him. Did you know he joined the Air Force?
No, I didn't know that. You make sure you look after him now because you're his older brother, and if anyone tries to fuck with him, you lay their ass out.
Yeah, I will do that.
And you know he still pisses the bed, right? I just got done washing his piss sheets, and I can only hit those sheets with the Tide pin so many times. Those sheets are all stained to fuck.
Okay, I will let him know.
Alright, fuck you.
Love you too, Mom.
Who was on the phone, Boydie?
Oh, it was my mom.
Oh, what did she want?
Oh, just to cuss me out, I guess.
Boydie, look, the news!
Breaking news, MK! The United States military has an announcement, so let's go to that now.
My fellow Americans, at approximately 2:35 p.m. today, Sergeant Rodriguez got me a goddamn Diet Coke instead of a frozen lemonade from Chick-fil-A. He has since been dishonorably discharged. Also at 2:35 p.m. today, brave soldier Brooklyn T. Guy hopped in his F-22 fighter jet and crashed right into an Iranian nuclear warhead headed toward New York City, sacrificing his own life and saving millions of Americans. He will be known from now on as a badass American war hero, and from now on today will be known as Brooklyn Guy Day.
Boydie, the TV said you died, but Boydie, you're here. So, are you a ghost, Boydie?
Not a ghost.
Are you like Casper?
No, I'm not like Casper.
Oh, so you're not friendly, Boydie?
No, I am not friendly.
Are you like the other ones, the mean ones?
I'm not a ghost.
Oh, well then, Boydie, why did the TV tell me you died?
Okay, listen, Karen. At work, I got orders to fly my jet into a nuclear missile and die, so I told my brother to go do it for me.
Boydie, that's so cowardly.
No, it's not, because I'm alive. I'm here. Isn't this better?
But you're not a hero, Boydie.
Oh, yes, I am. See, on the news, I have my own day now. So maybe you should hop in that shower. You know what I'm saying? Because I could go out and people would just be throwing themselves at me.
No, Boydie, they wouldn't. You know why? Because they all think you're dead, and that's gross, and I think it's illegal.
You're right.
Mhm.
I can't really get the benefits of this. I didn't really think that through.
Mhm.
Oh, shit, Karen. I know that knock. That's the military's knock.
Hold up, Boydie, what are we gonna do?
Okay, pretend I'm dead. Be sad. You don't have to do it here. Okay, just save that. Use that energy at the front door, okay? I'm gonna hide.
Excuse me, ma'am. Oh, I guess you already saw the news then. Well, we ran out of American flags. It's embarrassing, I know. But the U.S. Air Force would like to offer you this 10-count box of Coca-Cola mini cans in honor of your husband's brave sacrifice. He's a true American hero who will be remembered forever. Wait, what is that? Guy? Guy, is that you? Guy? Guy, I saw you under that blanket. Guy, come on out.
Ooh, I'm a ghost! Ooh, spooky!
Guy, I thought you died from that missile.
Listen, sir, it's a really long story, but I can't tell you because I actually just became a monk and I'm taking a vow of silence starting now.
Boiny, if you don't tell him, I will.
Don't!
Boiny, what happened to your vow of silence?
I'm starting right now.
Okay, so what had happened was Boiny was too chicken to fly into the nuke, so he tricked his brother into doing it for him.
What, you got your brother to do it?
Yeah.
Well, that means you're not a hero and you shouldn't have a day named after you. We should name the day after him, whatever his name is.
The name is Johnson with 1 J.
How the fuck else would we spell it, and why aren't you dead, and where are your clothes?
Oh, then my clothes burned off.
You did not survive that.
Yeah, I did. I prematurely ejaculated from the jet before it hit the nuke.
Wait, so you ejected from the jet?
Yeah, I had it on autopilot.
Well, that's not a sacrifice. That means nobody here's a hero. I'm going home.
Oh, wait, can we still keep our cokes?
Give me those cokes!
I still blew up the nuke.
Boiny, how does it feel to not be a hero?
All right, Karen, I promise if I ever find myself in that situation again, I will sacrifice myself for you.
Really, Boiny?
Yeah. Well, boys, I got some bad news. Iran launched another missile and it's dinner time, so I need some volunteers.
Well, you already know I'm a pussy.
Boiny!
So excited for our trip!
Me too!
Yeah, I can't wait to be on a plane for 2 hours where you're trapped in a metal tube up in the air, 30,000 feet, can't get off if you want to.
Marvin, what's wrong?
You know I'm afraid of flying. Why can't we just drive to Missouri?
Marvin, that's a 14-hour drive. We can't be in the car that long with Jeffy. You know how he gets. He likes to pull it out.
Yep, if I'm in the car too long, I have to pull out my wee-wee and twirl it around at traffic.
You don't have to do that, Jeffy!
It has to breathe!
See, that's why we have to fly with him.
Okay, well, what if he has to breathe on the airplane?
He promised he won't do that.
Are you gonna pull your dick out of the airplane? See, I just don't think it's worth it. Listen, why do we have to go to fucking Missouri anyway?
We have to see the world's largest pencil!
I want to put it in my nose!
Okay, well, if it's the world's largest pencil, it's not gonna fit in your nose. I'm just so afraid of flying after all the plane crashes recently.
Marvin, it's the safest way to travel, and besides, that didn't happen for like 15 years until now.
Yeah, the planes were really safe until recently. You're right, I don't think anything will happen.
Marvin, look, the news!
Breaking news, okay? A Delta Airlines plane has landed upside down in Toronto, injuring multiple people on board.
All right, the car's all gassed up and ready for that 14-hour drive to Missouri. Jeffy, grab your bags.
Marvin, no, we're getting on the plane.
But no, we're not. That plane landed upside down.
But everyone survived.
It landed upside down, not on its wheels, upside down. What'd that plane think it was, a pineapple upside down cake?
Marvin, that's a terrible joke. It'll be fine. Not everything on the TV's real.
That's the news. It is real.
No, Marvin, that's all Hollywood.
That's the news! It's not Hollywood. It actually happened. A plane landed upside down. We're not getting on that plane. We're gonna drive.
Marvin, calm down. Don't you have a pilot friend you can talk to that'll make you feel better about flying?
I do have a pilot friend. Let me see if he's not busy.
Hey there, somebody call a pilot?
Yeah, buddy, I need your help.
Okay, but make it quick. I got a flight to Missouri.
We have a flight to Missouri.
Oh, hell yeah, I love flying, my friends. Wait, why are you guys here and not at the airport?
Because Marvin's scared to get on a plane.
Yeah, I am.
Well, I don't really blame you. I mean, I'm scared as hell flying planes, too.
What? Don't tell him that. You're supposed to make him feel better.
I am making him feel better. I'm just saying that I feel just as scared as he does. Between me and you, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing up there. It's all autopilot, and if that goes off, it's just... Pretty much the only people who can land a plane without autopilot are like Sully Sullenberger, landed on rivers and shit. God, he's so fucking cool. And that name, Sully Sullenberger, that's like if my name was Brooklyn Brookie Burger.
Yeah, well, I'm just worried because of all the plane crashes recently.
Yeah, there have been a lot, but that's just people making dumb mistakes.
What about the plane that just landed upside down?
Oh, that was actually me. I'm really proud of that.
That was you?
Oh, yeah. See, I was flying in, and air traffic control said, "You're flying that plane like a pussy. I bet you $5 you can't land that plane upside down." And I said, okay, bet. I inverted that shit, landed smooth as fuck. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, well, I mean, a lot of people got hurt.
Yeah, well, it's their fault for not wearing their seatbelt. I turned on the fasten seatbelt sign, okay? I warned them.
Well, I mean, did you tell them you were going to land the plane upside down?
Well, no, because there's no sign for that.
Well, still, what about the other plane crashes? And I just don't want to die in a plane crash. I really don't want to die in a plane crash.
Just tell him you won't die in a plane crash so we can hurry up and leave.
Well, I don't want to lie to him. It is still a possibility.
What?
Well, I mean, statistically, yeah, flying is the safest way to travel. I mean, I think the safest way to travel would be like in a big plastic ball that you just roll around like in Super Monkey Ball. Or maybe if you're like riding on the back of a truck transporting mattresses and you're just like all between the mattresses, that'd be pretty safe. I mean, you don't want to like suffocate in the mattresses, so they can't be like that thick, and mattresses are pretty heavy, and you don't want to get crushed, so they'd have to be like stuck to the wall. And I mean, so you'd have to make sure that happens. But then you'd have to make sure you have air holes, so again, you don't suffocate. Maybe it's not as safe as I'm thinking. Marvin, just come fly on my plane.
Okay, well, just promise me you won't land it upside down.
Well, if I get a bed, I can't promise that, but come on.
All right, come on, guys. Grab the luggages. Oh, man, I'm so scared.
Marvin, it's gonna be okay.
I'm freaking out.
At approximately 1 minute and 42 seconds into the flight, my wiener is coming out.
You're not gonna pull out your wiener, Jeffy!
Sir, you can't say wiener on this flight. There's children on board.
I didn't know I couldn't say wiener. I thought I couldn't say bomb.
You can't say that either. And also, I'm gonna need you to put your luggage in the overhead compartment.
I looked. There was no room.
I'm gonna need you to find room.
How am I gonna find room when there's no room left on the plane?
Hey, Marvin, I see you met Susan, the flight attendant. I've banged her, and so has every other pilot. You should try it, it's dear. So what's the problem here?
He won't put his luggage in the overhead compartment.
I would if I could. There's no room.
Oh, Marvin, buddy, I got you. I will personally put this in the captain's closet. Throw this shit out the back. We don't have any room. We're overloaded as it is. It's his fault for flying economy. So, Marvin, how do you like my plane? Listen to me, saying my plane like I'm Drake. It's Delta's plane, I'm just flying it today. But that's what we pilots say. It's, our plane. I guess that means it's my fault if we all die. But how do you like the plane, Marvin?
There's no seat belts.
Oh yeah, this is a pretty old plane. This is actually its last flight before it's supposed to be decommissioned. It's kind of like its maiden voyage, but like at the end, it's end voyage.
Can I get you guys anything to drink?
I want a beer.
Not you.
She's gonna bring me one anyway. And right this dude.
What do you guys need? Do you need anything?
No, I don't want anything.
Peanuts. Peanut bomb.
Okay.
Jeffy, do not pull out your wiener on the flight.
1 minute and 42 seconds. Oh, hey, mate, you ready to go flying?
Not right now, Simmons. I am freaking the fuck out.
Oh, what's going on?
This plane is old as shit, Simmons. It's been in service for like 30 years. I don't even know if we're gonna make it off the ground. This plane is held together with duct tape and dreams.
Oh, it's alright, mate. Everything's gonna be okay.
I don't know, Simmons. This plane is a fucking death trap. Hey, everybody, this is your captain speaking. The outside temperature is 65 degrees. We got a wind coming in from the northwest. The estimated time of arrival today is
7:30.
7:30. So everybody just sit back, relax, and Simmons, I really wish they would let us talk normal into these things so people knew what we were saying.
I know, but it's in the handbook. We have to talk like that, but you forgot the ending.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Flight attendants, prepare the cabin for a cross-check and all-call. Simmons, I still don't know what the fuck that means.
I don't know, mate, but it's in the handbook.
Yeah, well, that handbook can eat my ass. Handbook, schmanbook, that's what I always say.
No, that's what I say too. I say it all the time.
I heard you say it.
I can't stop saying it. Where the fuck are my peanuts?
Jeffy!
Here you go, sir.
Bitch, faster next time!
You watch your language, Jeffy. I'll beat your ass.
Sir, you need to watch your mouth.
I was just defending you. He called you a bitch. I didn't want to cause any
Sir,
problems.
sir.
Fuck!
Jeffy, you made a big-ass mess on this airplane.
Sir, what did I say about your language?
He made a big mess. He's acting crazy on the airplane.
These peanuts taste like dick!
Jeffy, goddammit, stop it!
Sir, if you say one more cuss word, I will get the air marshal.
No, he said he was saying bitch and he was saying dick and.
Sir, you need to stop it. I will get the air marshal.
Okay, I won't say anything else, Jeffy. Please don't say anything.
Okay.
Pissing my ass cheeks!
That's it!
Well, Jeffy, you're gonna get us in trouble!
Did somebody call an air marshal?
Yes, this man won't stop causing a commotion.
I'm not causing a commotion.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to pipe down!
I'm not even piped up. I'm not even any pipe of pipes. There's no pipe. Peter Piper's not even here.
If you don't calm down, I'm gonna turn this plane around!
Well, we haven't even taken off yet. And look, it's my son. When he's nervous, and when he's nervous, he yells obscenities. It's pretty bad.
Do I need to tape you to the chair, smartass?
No chairs. No tapes and chairs and stuff.
Okay, no more!
Okay, I'm good. Jeffy, shut the fuck up.
We're ready for takeoff. You know, I should probably call my daughter.
Wait, why, mate?
Well, because we're in a really shitty plane, we're probably gonna crash and die, and I should probably let her know.
Well, you know your phone needs to be on airplane mode. It's in the handbook.
Simmons, it's just a myth.
Hello?
Hey, Penelope.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, I just want to let you know I'm on a really shitty plane, so I'm probably gonna die in a plane crash.
What?
Yeah, it's a really old plane, so I'm probably gonna die. You might see me on the news. I was actually in the news earlier because I landed a plane upside down, but somehow I think this one's gonna go worse.
Dad, maybe you shouldn't be flying planes today.
Yeah, but I already did the cross-check and the all-call, so the genie's kind of out of the bottle. I think I'm pretty much locked in.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to let you know, because you're probably going to have to get a bunch of jobs like I had, to pay for bills and stuff, because you're definitely not going to get any money from your mom. She's definitely spending that alimony money on food and shovels for the food, because she's a fat bitch.
Dad, can you please stop fat-shaming Mom?
Oh, I'm not fat shaming. She has no shame. That's why she eats with shovels. Hey, you remember in the divorce how she got all the gardening tools, especially the shovels, so she could shovel food into her mouth like a fat bitch? Oh, and don't forget the hose for her chocolate baths, but she only washes the inside of her mouth.
Dad, maybe you should be flying the plane.
Yeah. All right, let's take off.
Oh man, takeoff's my least favorite part.
Marvin, do you want me to read you a koala joke to help you calm down?
A koala joke?
Yeah, like what is a koala's love language? Quality time!
Oh my god, that motherfucker's sick on the plane!
Hey, I told you no more! Oh my god, a snake!
Wow, he was not qualified to handle that snake!
Why is there a snake on the plane? Someone help! Oh my god!
Simmons, do you think I should let the passengers know about the snakes on this plane?
Yeah, probably. It's in the handbook.
Yeah, you're right. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are now at cruising altitude. I also just want to let everybody know that there are, in fact, motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. We did not have enough room for them in the cargo area, so we've allowed some of them to roam freely about the cabin. If you see any of them, I would recommend you do not touch them. And Samuel L. Jackson, I'm sorry, I know you hate this kind of thing. Oh, yep, there he goes. He has had it. He is sick and tired of this.
Oh shit, Simmons, what was that?
Oh, sorry, mate. I was trying to adjust my seat and I accidentally hit the button that detaches the wings from the airplane.
God damn it, Simmons, now we're in a free fall. Let me tell everybody. This is your captain speaking. If you look out the window, you'll notice that the wings are gone. We are now basically just a flying missile. There's not very much I can do about that right now, other than thank you for flying Delta today. And if you get a survey in your email, my name is Captain Brooklyn T. Guy. That's T. Guy, not Brooklyn E. Guy. That's a different guy that I'm not related to. I know, it's pretty crazy.
I wish I could have koalaed my family and tell them I love them!
This airplane seat can get this dick! My wiener's coming out!
I know you're screaming for your lives, but for the inconvenience of crashing, we are going to offer you 10,000 Sky Miles if you sign up for our Delta credit card. I would recommend doing that right now, because the ground is getting real close. Go, go, go. Hurry, hurry, hurry. It's getting close. It's too late.
So, guys, what do you want to do tonight?
I don't know, dude. I'm bored.
What about you, Cody?
No, I'm good. Do our Porky Pig impressions, guy?
Yeah, do yours.
That's all, folks. Okay.
I coughed. Cody, I see you're wearing socks. Are you keeping your piggies warm?
What? My piggies?
Never mind.
Wait, I mean,
sorry I brought it up.
You're not wearing socks? You're worried about your piggies getting cold?
No, it's summer.
Yeah, we don't need to warm up our piggies. It's not wintertime.
Weirdo.
Okay, but I'm the weirdo.
You guys want to play Truth or Dare?
Oh, heck yeah, dude. We haven't played Truth or Dare in forever.
You want to play Truth or Dare, Cody?
Wait, what's today?
Sunday?
Oh no, guys! It's Sunday.
Yes, it is.
I forgot something. Wait, what's the date?
July 6th.
Oh shit! It's the Truth or Dare monster's birthday today!
Oh, no way, dude!
The Truth or Dare monster doesn't exist.
Yes, he does, Junior. And if you say his name 3 times on his birthday, he appears and makes you play. He kills you if you don't play Truth or Dare. I'm so scared I can't even talk.
It is scary, bro.
Okay, well, we've only said his name twice. As long as we don't say monster after we say that word, then we're good.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just play Truth or Dare. Monster!
Huh? What?
But I saw your picture of Jared Fogle.
Wait, who? Oh, dude, this is Josh Gad.
What? No, that's Jared Fogle.
Wait, who's Josh Gad?
The dude, the voice of Olaf from Frozen.
Oh, he voiced the snowman!
Yeah, do you want to build a snowman?
Oh, you got him to sign a picture of himself?
Yeah, dude, I ran into him. It was so sick. I could print out a picture off of Google when I saw him, and I was like, oh, I gotta get this autograph. And I waved him down, and he totally signed it.
Wait, hold on. No, that's not Josh Gad. This is Josh Gad.
Hold on.
That's the same person, correct?
Yeah, dude, it's the same damn person.
No, that's Jared Fogle. He is a monster.
No. Who's Jared Fogle?
He's a monster who should be in prison.
He is in prison, right?
Yeah, I think he is.
Wait, so you got his autograph out of prison?
Yeah, I ran into him.
Wait, hold on. Tell us what happened.
Okay, so I was visiting my Uncle Peeble at a federal prison in Colorado, and we were eating some really good lunch. And out of nowhere, I see the Josh Gad walk by with a huge sub sandwich, and I start yelling, Josh, do you want to build a snowman? Look at me, please. Mr. Olaf, look. And then he looked at me, but he was really confused. And then he kept walking. So I went to the prison staff and asked them to print out a picture of Josh Gad for me. And they said, who? And I pointed at him and they said, oh, Jared. And I was like, sure. I guess Josh is short for Jared in prison. So they printed out a picture of him for me. And I walked up to him and asked him to sign his name. And he said, what? Really? Me? My name? And I was like, yes, you're the Josh Gad. Write Josh Gad on this damn picture. And can you draw Olaf the snowman for me? And he did it. Can you believe it?
So let me get this straight. Jared Fogle signed a picture of himself with Josh Gad's signature?
No, Josh Gad signed a picture of himself with Josh Gad's signature.
But he had a sandwich in prison. That sounds like Jared Fogle. And look, he didn't even draw Olaf. He just drew a regular snowman.
Well, he probably didn't want to get sued for copyright, dude.
Yeah, Disney is bitches.
Okay, well, Joseph, what are you going to do with this picture?
I'm going to hang it up like it's supposed to be hung.
Okay, I think the biggest thing we need to talk about here is that we said Truth or Dare Monster 3 times. Now 4 times they didn't appear.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember now. You have to say it 6 times.
Say what?
Truth or Dare Monster.
But Junior, you said it 5 times.
Okay, we won't say it.
Yeah, we won't say Truth or Dare Monster anymore.
Joseph, have you said it 6 times?
My bad, dude. I'm just trying to say it.
Wait, we said it 6 times and he didn't appear, Cody. What's going on?
Oh, no, I remember for real now. You have to say it 66 times.
66 times? No one's ever going to say Truth or Dare Monster 66 times.
Yeah, I don't know why we would do that.
And why 66? What a weird number.
Oh, you know what? I remember now. It's actually, you have to say it 666 times before he shows up.
What?
Yeah,
666 times?
Yeah, like the devil.
Oh, the devil.
I don't know why I thought it was 3.
Oh, you thought it was 3 because it's 3 6s.
Oh, yeah, that was it, yeah.
Okay, well, we're never going to say Truth or Dare Monster 666 times, so we're good.
No, not even close.
Yeah, not even close, not even say it. Does it count if you say it in your head?
Oh, shit. I've said it so many times in my head. I was saying it the whole time Joseph was talking.
Me too.
Me 3.
Wait, how many times you guys say it?
Wait, how are you saying it if you were talking?
I mean, I was thinking about it, dude. I said it like 250 times.
Well, I think I said it like 100 times at least.
I think I at least hit 200 in my head.
Oh, shit.
Shit, I might be 300 deep.
Oh, fuck, we're really close, guys.
Oh my god, we might as well, say it a lot more times because we might as well summon him if we're close.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, let's all say it. Truth or Dare Monster, 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 Truth or Dare Monster.
Yeah, it's the Truth or Dare Monster.
It's really him!
Who dare say my name 420 times?
Oh, wow, we were way off.
Yeah.
I thought it was 666.
No, 420 is my favorite number.
Oh, cool.
So what's your name?
My name is Realty.
How do you spell that?
Reltih.
Guys, does he kind of remind you of somebody?
Big Bird?
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
So who's ready to play Truth or Dare or Die?
Yeah.
I'll play.
Yeah.
Okay, so who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go first.
Okay, Truth or Dare?
Truth.
Okay, who here eats pork?
Oh, I love bacon.
It's good bacon.
I don't eat pork.
I hate you!
Okay, I guess he likes pork.
Okay, I'll do Dare.
Okay, I dare you to kill him! Kill him! His family! His whole bloodline! Kill them all!
Damn, calm down, dude.
Yeah.
Junior, can I speak to you in the kitchen, please?
Yeah, but first off, I'm not gonna kill him.
Okay, well you have to kill him or you are going to die!
Okay, well then we want to pause real quick because I want to get a soda.
There are no breaks! It's Truth or Dare or Die! It's been Berliner! Kill him! Kill his whole family!
I'm gonna get a Coke. Do you want anything?
A Dr. Pepper might be a little refreshing, but no juice! I hate juice!
Okay, no juice.
No juice? So, Junior, that, Truth or Dare monster seems pretty angry, huh?
He's gonna be even more angry when I tell him we don't have Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, well, he also seems really German.
I think so.
Well, he's got that little mustache.
You don't like mustaches?
No, Junior, it's just that he kind of reminds me of somebody very famous, who had all those qualities.
He's a Truth or Dare monster. He's famous.
No, it's not that. It's like his whole personality. I really don't like him.
The only thing I don't like about him is that we're playing Truth or Dare, and he gave me an unrealistic dare by telling me to kill you. Like, when you're playing Truth or Dare, you can't give someone an unrealistic dare. I'm not going to actually try to kill you. That would be absolutely stupid.
Then why do you have that knife?
To open my can of soda because I don't have fingernails because we're puppets.
Oh, good, yeah. I don't like that guy.
Okay.
Junior, I'm gonna tell you who I think he is.
Okay. A dolphin? You hit her?
No, that's not quite what I said. I said...
A dolphin emulator? You're trying to play games online?
No, it's Adolf, first name, last name...
Oh, he does sound and act like that guy. Oh, maybe we should call the cops.
I think this is a cop problem, yeah.
Yeah, let's call the cops. Hello?
Hey there, somebody call the cops?
Yeah, we kind of have a weird problem.
All right, shoot. I mean, don't actually shoot, because then I'm gonna have to shoot back, and nobody wants that. I just mean, shoot is like a saying, when people are trying to say, go, like start talking. So, go. But I mean, don't shoot. I want to be very clear. I don't want you to think that I want you to shoot me. You know what? Can we just start over? I'm kind of psyching myself out. I got myself scared. Let me just walk up again and just pretend you've never met me before, okay?
Okay. Oh, who are you?
Oh, okay, well, I think maybe we went a little too far back. I didn't mean, like, erase me from your memory, like the end of Spider-Man No Way Home. I just meant, like, we'll just start over. You know what? How about this? Let's do a little bit improv, okay? I just need a location and an occupation.
The grocery store.
Mailman! Okay, I'm your mailman at the grocery store. Okay, and go. These pineapples are on sale. It's buy two, get three free. I don't see how that's sustainable for the supermarket. That sure is a lot of pineapples.
Oh, hey, mailman.
Oh, hey, you're the kid from 763, right?
Yeah, you deliver my mail.
Yeah, I remember you, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about my dog.
Oh, it's okay, he's nice. Yeah, you see these pineapples? It's buy two, get three free, isn't that weird?
That's a lot of pineapple.
Yeah, who needs that many pineapples?
Yeah, your buggy looks like it's full of a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah, I got some pizza rolls in there, some toilet paper, some cat litter. I don't even have a cat. So why'd you call the cops?
So we did something really stupid. We summoned the Truth or Dare monster.
Why the fuck would you do that? How did you do that? You'd have to say his name like 420 times.
I know, we said it a few times. We thought it was 6, and then we thought it was 66, then we thought it was 666, and then we thought, let's see if we can summon him, and then we summoned him, and then he dared me to kill my friend and his bloodline and his whole family.
Oh, no, not that again. That happened one time before, back in the 40s, and it was a whole thing. Ugh.
So how do you stop the Truth or Dare monster?
Well, it's really complicated. There's only two ways to do it. You gotta dare him to just, die, or, you could take a gun and shoot a bullet out of that gun. And as long as it hits his head area, he will die.
Okay, but we can just dare him to die?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, but do I have to do my turn first?
Oh, yeah, you do have to do your turn, which is probably gonna be pretty messed up.
Okay, so then can you just shoot him in the head so that he can be gone?
Oh, yeah, sure. Easy peasy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we can still play Truth or Dare while they're gone.
Okay, truth or dare?
Dare.
I dare you to rip up that picture!
No, this is my favorite picture of Josh Gad. He signed it for me.
That was easy.
Sorry.
No.
I had to climb up the couch.
Yeah, it is pretty steep.
Yeah.
Well, I killed him for you.
Oh, you did? Oh, thank God you killed him. Thank you so much.
Wait, so I don't have to do my dare now?
Nope, you don't have to do whatever he dared you to do.
Oh, thank God. That was a close one, Josh.
Why is your friend kissing a picture of Jared Fogle?
Oh, that's Josh Gad.
No, that is Jared Fogle.
I mean, they look similar.
They do look pretty similar, yeah.
Yeah, and they both impacted kids' lives.
I will give you that, but in a very different way. They had very different life paths.
Yeah, one's in an animated movie, the other one's a fucking monster.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, speaking of which, I killed your monster, so you're welcome.
Wait, where's Cody?
Hey, guys, help me, I'm slipping. The couch is too steep, I can't climb up. Somebody fucking help me, please. I'm gonna fall. No, brother.
Today we're going to be learning about the different types of clouds. So the big puffy white clouds that you see in the sky are called cumulus clouds. So next time you're outside and you look up and you see a bunch of white stuff in the sky, be like, damn, that's a lot of cumulus clouds. Sorry for the stutter class. But the big, scary, get the fuck out of my neighborhood clouds are called the come on my nipples clouds. The come in my bus clouds. No, come on my nimbus. Come on my nimbus clouds are the scary ones that can kill you. An airplane cannot fly through the come on my nimbus clouds because it will fuck up that airplane and it'll go missing just like the Malaysia Airlines flight. R.I.P. my cousins. But fun fact, Crass, it's named after the very famous explorer, Christopher Come on my Nimbus, who discovered America.
Are you talking about Christopher Columbus? Because he didn't discover any clouds. Are you saying cumulonimbus?
I'm saying it right. Come on my nipples.
Don't threaten me with a good time, Teach.
Hey ladies, what do you think this cloud's called?
Wow, it looks like a PJ Nimbus cloud. It looks like a Crenshaw-ulus cloud.
Alright.
It looks like a Parrot Jambies Nimbus Crenshaw cloud.
Okay, little sloppy, but alright. How about this one?
Oh, it looks like the coolest dude in school cloud.
Alright, Crass, so the next cloud is the circumcisionless cloud. Whoa, what the fuck? PJ, are you vaping in Crass? Give it to me right now!
What are you talking about, Teach? I wasn't vaping.
Then what is that? that?
This is just my phone.
Then why was it smoking?
Well, I got it from Israel, you know, because they did that thing with the pagers.
Okay, and what's that thing on the top of it?
Oh, that's the antenna, so I can make calls. I chew on it sometimes when I'm nervous.
Okay, then why does the side of it say 30,000 puffs?
Oh, well, it tracks how many Reese's Puffs I've eaten. It's like a Fitbit, but just for Reese's Puffs.
Okay, so it's not a vape.
No, it's totally not a vape, bro. But vapes are for losers.
Okay, put your phone away, and if I see it again, I'm gonna take it.
Okay. Ooh, that was a close one, ladies. I gotta hit this shit.
Oh, sorry for the interruption, class. But if I catch you vaping in class, you will be expelled from school! Now back to the crowds! The next crowd is the circumcisionist crowd.
Vaping? What's that?
It's like an electronic cigarette.
Aren't cigarettes bad for you?
Yeah.
Don't they give you cancer?
Yeah.
Don't they make your lungs black?
Yeah.
But it also gives you the ability to talk like Terminator in 20 years.
Oh, I can sound like the Terminator?
Yeah, sick.
How?
Well, it gives you throat cancer, so you have to use a little machine to talk.
But it also makes you famous. You could be on a commercial talking about how much you hate your life.
Oh, I want to be in a commercial.
And it makes you feel good, too.
What, Penelope, you vape?
Yeah, ever since PJ gave me his old vape, I haven't been able to stop.
Well, how does it make you feel?
It makes you feel really good until you stop, and then you get a headache, and you get angry, and you start shaking, but then you hit it again, and everything's okay.
Well, I don't feel like that right now. I feel good.
That's because you haven't started vaping yet, Junior.
What made you start?
Well, all the cool kids are doing it, so I thought, why not?
I want to be cool.
Junior, please don't start doing that.
You really think I want to start vaping just to be cool? You really think I'm just going to do it? Thank you. You think I'm going to start doing it just because everyone else is doing it? You're so lame. Oh my god, this is crack. It tastes like watermelon. No, strawberry watermelon. It's like breathing in oxygen that's flavored. Oh my god, this is amazing. Look, I'm like Thomas the Tank Engine.
Okay, Junior, give it back.
No, I'm not giving it back. I'm a train. Choo choo.
Oh, dude, he's off the deep end.
All right, class. The next cloud is the strap-on coming all of us cloud. What the? Junior, bring me that vape right now!
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you better choo-choo your ass up there, boy.
Junior, you lost me my vape.
Wow, Junior, cancer and expelled is crazy.
Oh.
Give me that shit! Tastes like shit! You want to get cancer for shit?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Alright, class. New lesson for today. We're gonna go over why vaping is bad for you. And to help me do that, I'm gonna get a police officer. Junior, go back to your seat. You'll get expelled later.
Oh.
Ooh, they're calling the cops, dude. They're gonna take you to pound me in the ass prison.
Ooh, I'll take the fall for you, Junior.
I hope it's not my dad.
Hey everybody, I am Officer Brooklyn T. Guy. Hey Penelope. Now I heard there are a couple smokers in here, huh? A couple grease monkeys. I think that's what that means. That might mean a mechanic. But I heard some people in here were smoking cigarettes, and you don't want to do that, because smoking is bad. Now I know you've seen people in movies doing it, and they look really cool. That's why I did it when I was your age. But then I saw this picture, huh? Look at this. These are the lungs of somebody who's never smoked, and these are the lungs of somebody who smoked one cigarette, one time. So if you've already smoked, your lungs already look like this, so you might as well just keep doing it. I mean, you shouldn't keep doing it because they might heal. I mean, if they look like that, they're probably not gonna heal. But you know, you don't want to make it any worse. You know, and you might get jaw cancer and throat cancer, and then we gotta cut off your jaw and your throat, and you're just gonna have like a hole in your neck where your tongue sticks out. You know, you might end up looking like that lady in SpongeBob who was like, I always hated chocolate, and you're gonna sound like that too. You're gonna sound like Jeffy's mom, huh? Because Jeffy's mom was a smoker, and you know what happened? I shot her to death. That's not why I shot her, but I should have, because she was a terrible person. Smoking leads to bad things, is what I'm saying, okay? My mom smokes, and you know what? My mom is the perfect person to talk to you kids about smoking.
Oh God, he's bringing my grandma?
Alright, Brookie, what the hell you got me up here doing?
Well, some of the kids in this class have been smoking cigarettes, so I just figured you could tell them, well, just tell them about yourself. I think that'll be enough. Alright, class, I'm sorry to say this is my mother.
Hey everyone, my name's Barbara, but you can call me Babs. And one time I got butt in the twice in one day for a pack of Marlboro Blacks unfiltered. Back then I was a 2-pack a day gal, worked my way all the way up to 8 packs, and then now I'm back down to 12.
Well, Mom, why don't you tell everybody what it's like when you breathe?
Well, I can't wait for the day I stop. You know, that cigarette hitting my lips is like a lifeline. You know, I inhale and I pray that I go home. You give me that and a good dick and I'm solid.
Okay, well, I think maybe it was a mistake bringing you in front of the kids, but does anybody have any questions?
Yes, I have a question. Can you please take Grandma home? You're embarrassing scaring me.
That's a good idea.
Oh, hey, Penelope. Hey, you hitting that shit too? Listen, if you start smoking, don't touch any of your grandma's, because I'm counting mines.
Mom, maybe you should just go home.
You too, Dad.
Well, no, hold on, Penelope. I still gotta finish the lesson, okay? So nobody should smoke unless you want to end up like my mom. And believe me, nobody wants that, okay? You're gonna have all kinds of health problems. Your teeth are gonna turn yellow. You're gonna get cancer. None of it's good, okay? So just do what the board says and do not vape. What the fuck is vape?
Electronic cigarettes.
What, electronic? They can do that now? What is it, like an app on your phone? This is what it is? What the fuck? Okay, do I smoke this? Huh. That is fucking delicious. Are you kidding me? What, this is bad for you? What? I mean, don't do it, obviously, but goddamn, I gotta. Okay, I'm gonna bring this back to the police station to investigate.
Oh, great. Now my dad's addicted to vaping.
I am addicted too, but we don't have a vape.
Because you lost mine.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me, sir.
What is it, Officer Guy?
Well, apparently the kids are doing this new thing called vaping. It's kind of like an electric cigarette.
An electric cigarette? What kind of liberal pussy shit is that? They should smoke cigarettes like a real man. Let me see that. Holy Jesus, that's delicious!
Yeah, I know, sir, it really is.
And this is bad for you?
Yeah, apparently it causes cancer.
Now, what doesn't these days?
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Oh, hey Simmons, we're just vaping. You want to try?
Should I?
Well, it does cause cancer.
Okay. Who knew cancer would taste so good?
Yeah, it really does. So, I guess we should probably get kids to stop doing this, huh?
Yeah, I guess if it's bad for them, we probably should.
But how are we going to do that, sir? They don't care that it causes cancer. They just keep doing it. So, what do we do to get them to stop vaping?
I suppose you could put a bomb in one of those things. Then when somebody tries to smoke it, it'll blow their face off. That'll really scare the shit out of the rest of them. Then no one's gonna vape after that.
Oh, good thinking, sir. Hey, Simmons. No, Simmons, I want you to put a bomb in this.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back.
Oh, good thinking, sir. Once they see one of their classmates die, they're definitely not gonna vape after that.
Here you go, mate.
Yeah, thanks, Simmons.
No, mate. The bomb.
Oh, right, the bomb. Of course. Sorry, silly me. All right, I'm gonna go take this to the school. Wait, hey, no, come on to it.
Alright, class, so I was doing some research on the long-term effects of vaping, and this is a picture of healthy lungs that have never vaped before. And over here is a picture of lungs that have vaped, also known as popcorn lung. So apparently what happens is if you vape and then you eat popcorn, it gets stuck in your lungs. So if you're gonna vape, don't eat popcorn.
Hey everybody, I'm back from the police station. So we called Harvard, and they said that vaping can cause cancer. But then I said, kids don't get scared by cancer. So then they said, who cares? They might as well just do it anyway. So who wants to vape, huh? It's freshly charged. You'll be cool. Anybody want to vape?
Ooh, I want to!
Okay, here, catch. Holy fuck! I thought he had to smoke it first. I mean, look how dangerous they are. You see that? It just blew up when he touched it. That could happen. You know, imagine getting cancer and it also just explodes when you touch it. That's fucking crazy, right? Imagine you get cancer and you lose your face. It's like smoking a firework. You can't smoke a firework. It just blows up right in your face. So that's fucked up, right? Nobody wants to vape after that. Because I know I'm pretty fucking traumatized by what I just witnessed.
I don't want this vape anymore. Here.
I don't want this fucking thing. Get it away from me. You saw that other one explode. I don't want anything to do with that. Imagine you're smoking it and boom, it just blows up right in your face. That's fucked up. I don't want to deal with that, okay? I want nothing to do with that. You guys should not vape because it's super dangerous, okay? Don't vape. Don't smoke. Just eat fucking ice cream. Ice cream doesn't explode. Ice cream doesn't give you cancer. Just eat ice cream.
Ice cream makes you fat, Dad.
I don't care. I'd rather be 300 pounds, sit on my couch watching TV than get cancer and my face explode and all that bullshit. No, fuck that. I don't want that. Fuck it. I mean, it's up to you, but fuck no.
Well, I sure learned my lesson. I'm never gonna vape ever again.
Yeah, you hear that, Junior? I hope you learned your lesson, too. I'm gonna take that as a yes.